suppression, the use of marijuana.
All right, everybody. This is just Ryan cutting in real quick before we get started. Is everybody doing well and seeing this well and hearing us well? It's just some checks. We just ran into a minor issue that we're just trying to.
They definitely can't hear you over this music. It's so loud.
Riley G. Willikers were good back then.
All right, peoples. It's everybody's coming
I
in.
missed it.
We're live.
The quickness. I
What,
missed it.
me?
Yeah, I missed it.
I've only been gone a week, man.
It hurts, bro.
It's good to know you're loved.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's good to know you're loved.
We're
I'm going
here.
to keep letting you know. That's what my friendship's for.
Respect, brother. Respect.
Well, we're live. How's everybody doing?
Woo! What's up?
We're gonna get rid of that.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
mute me.
So, it was this button here, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna mute you.
I muted
That's-
myself. There we go.
There we
Just
go.
me and you
Yeah.
now, man.
Get fucked.
Yeah, fuck off.
This is the James and Ryan podcast now.
Oh,
Nah,
this
we
is
put him
rough.
back in. We'll put him back in.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Second chances are what we're made of.
That's right.
it's gonna be rebranded to.
He's the Undertaker to my Kane.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
We were watching WWE clips while we were
Yeah,
waiting on you.
while you were gone, we watched WWE clips, dude. My favorite WWE clip is Macho Man Randy Savage, cream of the crop.
Cream of the-
I've never
Dude,
seen it, bro.
He kept pulling like little coffee creamers out of his hand and stuff, and he puts one in the
Announcer?
there's an actual name for him. Announcer. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
He puts it in like his suit pocket, and then like 2 minutes later pulls it back out and goes, "I'm the cream of the crop." I'm like, dude,
Killed
classic.
me. I laughed so hard, dude. It's great.
All right.
It was
So,
great.
so how are we sounding before we start getting into the meat of it? We sounding good. Brandon sounding good.
I hope so.
James sounding good.
Hope show. This was all. We kind of rushed a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. What we
I
here
feel
for.
like that's the first sentence we always say.
we kind of rushed.
We
a little
rushed.
This
bit.
was rushed, and
No.
we are unprepared.
No,
No,
they're
we're-
getting better.
We're getting better at
We
it.
were rushed, but we are a bit prepared.
We are prepared.
We're more prepared.
I don't know very much about sitcoms.
It's okay.
I when I find a sitcom that I enjoy, I'll watch like the first couple seasons, and if I'm not vibing with it after that, I just don't watch it. So
Please don't kill my vibe.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'm somebody like a pre-notion into this is like I'm not a huge sitcom guy.
I
So
love
literally
sitcoms.
all my sitcoms are coming from my childhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I do not watch
I've watched
sitcoms
more.
now.
I've watched more than that.
I absolutely love sitcoms.
All right, now I need you to guess, Brandon,
Mhm.
what my favorite sitcom is.
Can I ask a couple questions for it, or is it?
I'll
just a
give
blind
you.
Yeah,
guess?
three
I'll give you
questions.
three questions.
Three
yeah.
questions. Okay. Okay. Was it in a era of the 1900s,
Okay.
like the 1990s and below?
You know, TV started in like the 70s, right?
Yeah.
Before-
yeah. Well, before that.
before
but,
that.
You know,
Sitcoms, though.
I don't know
Sick-
sitcoms,
no,
but
yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
The
Well, I
first
guess
ever
Lucy.
sitcom.
Lucy would technically be a.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
Okay. Well, did it start?
In the 90s.
In the 90s, yes.
Did it?
Did
I
it air
think-
in the 90s?
Hold on, 1 sec. I gotta fact check myself here.
So
This
I
is
mean,
a good, this is a
it's
good question.
Because I know I myself feel like I know, but I want to make sure. So no, it did not. No.
Okay, my next question is it a very popular
Very.
sitcom? Very, very
Yeah.
popular.
it's
Very,
extremely.
very popular.
Okay.
Yeah, one more.
So it did not start in the 90s.
Did
No.
not start in the 90s.
Gotcha.
I'll give you a free one. Early aughts.
Early aughts?
Early 2000s.
And we're not talking about
Early 2000s. Got you.
tisms.
Yeah, not that
Aughts.
one. Like,
I was like
double
oats?
zeros.
Like
early
oats?
aughts.
Yeah.
Okay, my next question is it like about like a group of friend based? Like group of friends?
I mean, I guess you could
They're
call it that.
friends, but they're not. They were forced to be friends. I know.
I mean,
I know. Like,
kind of.
no, they're friendly with each other.
One more question.
One more question?
One more
Yeah,
question.
Shoot.
Everybody in the chat can also try to guess
this.
James's favorite. We'll see
What
who gets
what
it
is
first.
it? Okay. What is the first letter in the starting?
I can't give you that, actually.
Come on.
Yeah, dude, that's
Oh.
way too giving.
No, yeah, that's
Is it
kinda
way
way
too
too
giving.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh. Shoot. I think I'm just gonna try to blindly guess because none of these hints are. I mean, the 2000s.
Well, all your questions are ass, but yeah,
I mean, I kind of was on the fly. I'm not very quick at thinking.
it's true.
Early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Forced to be friends.
Okay, that one I wouldn't say
They're
forced.
not forced in the way of like
Yeah.
you're gonna be friends. No, like they're in a situation in which that they're around each other all for extended
Okay,
amount
that's
of time.
enough.
I don't know if I know this one, dude.
8 hours a
you,
day.
You definitely know.
I probably know
You
it,
know
but,
the show
yeah.
for sure.
8 hours. Oh, whoa. Oh, is it Saved by the Bell?
Imagine. Is that a sitcom? That's like
Yeah.
a teenage
No,
drama.
that's a
isn't it?
sitcom.
It's a sitcom.
Is it
Is it Saved by the Bell?
No.
Dang it!
No, but
I don't know.
do
What
love
is it?
Saved by the Bell. It's The Office.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I never was into
The Office is my favorite sitcom. I have a signed script of the entire cast of my favorite episode of The Office.
Yeah. No. I knew that, obviously, being friends with you, but I was never a big Office fan. I mean, I don't want to
Yeah,
say
we
that
had a
right off the top of
conversation
it.
where you preferred Parks and
I
Recreation.
prefer Parks
'cause
and
it's
Rec.
the
Parks and
same.
Rec is better.
It's
in
the
my
same.
opinion.
It's the same director, right? It's just a different kind
Yeah.
of setting. You know what I mean? It's
Different
like-
setting. I mean, different. I think different type of comedy too.
It is
Yeah,
definitely.
Like-
definitely.
Especially if you're not one for the cringy,
Like,
Michael Scott comedy, then
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I like the other scenes in The Office that I find very funny.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially with I don't know their characters. The actor's name is Rain. I know that.
Rainn Wilson, yeah,
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Dwight.
Dwight.
And
Remind me of an episode. To get, no,
Dwight.
Never mind.
Dwight and the guy. Is it John Krasinski's?
Jim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jim.
Jim Halpert.
Those two. There's so many back and forth between those two.
Yeah, it's
I
so
love
good.
it.
It's so good.
But I find Parks and Rec to be a lot funnier.
Yeah, and
Parks and Rec is
the culmination of like the end of The Office is when like John Krasinski's character and Rainn Wilson's character become best friends. They're like he calls him because Rainn Wilson's character is getting married by the end of it, and he calls this his bestest mensch, which is best man in his wedding. It's so
Nice.
You know,
It's a good little ending.
it's a really really good show. If you can get past like Michael Scott, I love it for what it is. But if you can get past Michael Scott, the show really gets so good.
Yeah, I mean, I liked that one because it was always a meme everywhere. But I liked the parkour episode. Like that was funny.
Parkour.
Like,
Yeah,
that
dude.
was always funny.
Dude,
Like, yeah,
that's what I'm
great.
saying is like I love The Office.
There's
so
a lot of
much.
memes that come out of it.
is
Like the
so-
whole them
yeah,
sitting there
so
with like
much, yeah.
with their like fingers out
Yeah.
pointing at each other
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
like that.
and everything.
This is a
seen that.
great
And-
episode too, man.
There's a lot of stuff that comes out of it that's really good. I don't know. I just found Parks
Parks and
and Rec
Recreation
funny.
is also very fun.
like it
Ron
was just-
Swanson,
Ron Swanson,
Nick
fucking-
Offerman.
Well, here's
is
the
such
thing. You
a-
got Ron Swanson. You got fucking Chris Pratt in there.
Yeah.
Andy.
His girlfriend's fucking funny. I love her.
Yeah.
And then I don't
Amy
care
Poehler.
for Aziz Ansari. I've never liked that dude.
I don't really, yeah.
Like-
especially his role in that.
I
But
like
his
it-
friend John Ralphio, what's that guy's name? He just did the Sonic movie
Oh
recently.
yeah. He's
I don't
funny.
remember that guy's name, but Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz. Yeah.
Love Ben
Yeah.
Schwartz. Hey, if you haven't watched it, he does an improv thing on Netflix. Really good. He does
Really?
it
I'll
with
have to check it out.
oh, what's his name? I don't remember his buddy's name. But no, it's really
But yeah, like
Ben
those
Schwartz
characters.
is fucking hilarious.
Those characters, like the type of humor, and there's like a lot of good actors in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I like they do what I like over from The Office over Parks and Recreation is they took a bunch of no names.
You know, I was just
and
about to
made
say
it
that.
a really good
'Cause-
show.
Because that's what I like about like
Parks and
Mark.
Rec had some big hitters.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of
Well,
big names. Nick Offerman really wasn't a big name. He was a huge stand-up comedian.
Chris Pratt wasn't really big whenever he was doing.
Yeah, that was his starting.
He wasn't
role, yeah,
big
sure.
until like a little bit after that. Because he actually, you see where he lost weight in the show because that's when he started doing Guardians and everything.
Ooh, Perfect Strangers was sorry, I'm reading this from afar. Was a masterful in the usage of physical comedy. Ooh.
Perfect Stranger. I don't know if I
like
know
that.
Perfect
I don't know
Strangers.
Perfect Stranger. I will say I don't know much. Like I said, if I don't enjoy a sitcom, I just won't watch it.
No,
So
that's
like
fair.
I don't really try to get to know the cast or anything like that or any of the characters' names. So if I don't think it's funny by the second season, then I just don't watch it.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's fair. So we haven't even done an intro before we start getting to the meat of it. I got to do our classic
haven't even-
stuff.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet.
But hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. The podcast being Sweet Nostalgia. My name is Ryan, your host, and I am
I
joined.
will always be tired of hearing that.
I am
have to hit
joined
it.
by the co-hosts over here. Brandon, say hi.
What's up, guys? Love you guys. Thank
then-
you for supporting.
James next to him.
I'm saving the best for last. The most handsome.
I need to get better lighting for
takes.
you guys over there.
You don't need to put any more light on me.
I need to.
I
I
like-
grew up on older sitcoms from the 70s and shit.
The Cheers.
So that's on me.
Dude, Cheers is still one of my favorites.
Cheers is very good.
It's
Cheers.
so
Yeah, that's a solid one for sure.
I need to find a way because like chat is so
It's
small.
so tiny on our screen. We need to find a way to bring that up.
grab a laptop.
A laptop? No, like usually you could see it like better.
Yeah,
than
usually it's pretty big.
I'll bring my laptop next time.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I mean, we can grab that one.
There we go. We'll put it
I'll have
like
to bring
that.
my
Let's just
laptop
stat
as well.
pad our viewership.
Yeah, we do need to like have laptops in front of us. Looks more professional, you know.
Well, not
ready-
only
ready
that, but again, for episodes that we don't know as much
We'll do
information,
We'll do that.
it would,
Sure.
yeah, it would
I,
help
I would
us.
say like if we like this episode, right? I don't know a ton about sitcoms.
Mhm.
Ryan doesn't know a ton about sitcoms. It'd be
I know.
nice to have.
I know about like the ones I like watched as
Yeah,
a kid.
well, me
going
too.
out,
But like,
going-
there are a plethora of
Yeah.
like Crazy Rich Asians. I
Yeah.
know is a sitcom. I have never seen a single episode of it.
Really, that's a good job.
There's a convenience
show.
to Kim's Convenience. I know is a sitcom. I've never seen a single episode of it.
Mm. I'm huge into sitcoms.
But-
I absolutely love them.
I just referenced 2 Asian sitcoms by accident. I apologize for that.
Singled them
I
out.
mean,
huh?
I just singled them out, and I apologize for that.
As you guys can absolutely tell in the title and what we've just been talking about for the last, however long we've been talking about it, we're talking about childhood sitcoms. So we just kind of it started off. We already found out what James's is, which is The Office. Brandon, let's all start with our favorite. So everybody in chat, hit us with your favorite. Brandon, what's your favorite?
My favorite would have to be George Lopez.
George
100%.
Lopez.
For childhood, yeah. Like George Lopez at 3 a.m., just seeing his big head pop up on the screen with that.
Is that a big ass head?
I don't like George Lopez.
Why? What the fuck is
I just don't.
I absolutely love it. And like,
George Lopez is great.
yeah. I almost
I-
want
What's your qualms with George Lopez?
yeah, what's the qualm here?
I don't really have a problem with it. I just don't enjoy watching it.
Full House is elite, and
Full
don't
House.
y'all think the robot was a terrible idea? No, the reboot. The reboot. Why did I say
Reboot.
that?
Fuller
was like-
Fuller House.
I was like, wait a
So
minute. There was
I've
no robot in
watched
Full
I've
House.
watched
I
a
know, I was
lot.
like-
I've watched a lot of Full House, and it was really good.
No,
It was really
I
good.
love Full
Uncle
House.
Jesse.
Yeah,
Uncle
Uncle
Jesse,
Jesse,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
Ah,
Even,
mercy.
I think we all wanted to
Yeah.
fuck Uncle Jesse, right?
Yeah. John. Is it John Stamos?
Yeah, John
Yeah,
Stamos.
John
Stamos.
John Stamos.
John
It's
Stamos.
John Stamos. Oh, that's what we should do. Childhood comedies.
It'll come.
Anyways, yeah, no, I did not watch any Fuller House because those shows never go very well. It's like Boy Meets World. Remember that sitcom?
Yeah, and
The
then they
Feeney
made,
call?
then they made
Feeney!
the Disney one, Girl Meets World.
Never watched Girl Meets World because
Never,
again,
right.
they just don't do as it's again for nostalgia purposes, obviously, but
Topanga.
yeah, I would never like if they did an Office reboot, I wouldn't watch it.
That's valid.
I just couldn't watch it. It wouldn't be what
It
it
wouldn't be
was.
the same.
Like if they did one season, right? If it was just one season to like see where the where the characters are, I would be okay with it. Like an episode or 4.
Maybe like a. I
Jordan-
was gonna say almost like a
Jordan
movie.
says Girl Meets World wasn't terrible for the first 2 seasons.
Really?
Interesting. I like it.
It did. Wait, wasn't what's her name from Girl Meets World? Sabrina Carpenter.
No, that was Girl Meets World. Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
She's huge now.
Yeah, she's a music artist, right?
Yeah, she's a music artist now, but I think she just was a child actor and
She was a child
got
actor.
Girl
Yeah.
Meets World, and
Yeah.
then
Went to
Nah.
music.
Meh.
Kind of like Ariana Grande role.
Pretty much every female child actress.
oh, Amanda
Miley.
Cosgrove didn't do that. iCarly. It's a great.
So we're
That was a
gonna get
solid
into
one.
that.
That was a
So
solid one.
yeah, she was. So
Yeah, your
yours is
favorite,
George.
George Lopez.
Yours is George Lopez,
Yeah,
right?
big time.
I
Watcha.
I don't know. I would have to maybe say I'm there with George Lopez as well. But I think I would if I would have to pick like a favorite, I would probably say Friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
I-
Respect.
I
Hot take.
love Friends.
Respect.
Friends-
Christmas turkey.
Friends is an absolute amazing
A lot of people's
sitcom.
favorites, though.
Like
Yeah,
and
it
like
is a lot of
call,
people's
call me
favorites, yeah.
fucking basic, but
But
Friends
that's
is
fine
great.
too because some in certain circles saying The Office is like pretty basic.
Yeah, well,
you know?
yeah, I was
because
about to say, yeah.
it bounced around Netflix and Peacock and
Yeah.
people rode the Office steam train for years.
no,
yeah.
and I mean that Steam
People
Train's
still do.
still going.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
still
people
do.
still love The Office.
Yeah.
And
So
so-
again, I mean, basic or not, that's just an opinion. I love Friends.
Yeah.
Friends is, as you know, my wife's favorite sitcom. She
Yeah.
loves it, and I've watched all of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, Friends is amazing, and I mean it's legit. Like they mean it by that title. Like
Yeah, they're
it
friends.
Legit, it's
It
good.
comes with all the problems and
There's-
stuff as being friends, and
There's
it's
so
so
many good like that you can tell that relationship.
Here's a fun fact. Shiny Happy People by REM was going to be the original theme song to Friends before they landed on the one they have now.
Wow,
Really?
That's
Yeah.
actually kind of insane.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Because
pretty cool.
that's probably like one of the most iconic openings of all time.
Yeah.
Just in
And
general,
imagine
yeah,
imagine
that
having
is-
Shiny Happy People by REM doing it instead.
That is gonna be yeah, I know.
Which is way out of pocket for REM
That-
because
that's
they do
like they're not
they do
heavy,
no,
but-
but they do this like soul searching music,
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like real deep music, and they
But-
did Shiny Happy People, which is a great song. I love that song, but
No.
it was not.
on top of everything else that we're going to be talking about, just in general, then we are going to talk about music. That is one big topic I want to.
That's next week's.
Well, no. I
Is that
mean
next
the
week's?
sitcom music,
Sitcom music,
like the intro.
Oh,
songs.
yeah, of course.
I will give it to George Lopez.
Dude.
That opener is, I mean,
Yeah, we'll
for
get-
any '90s kid, that's kind of
I mean,
it.
because you're
No.
waking up at 3 a.m. to that.
Yeah.
dude.
No,
Like,
that
it's
music at
awesome.
this point, it's a sleep paralysis demon
Yeah.
in its own right.
Yeah, honestly,
But-
because you see him all jumping on a trampoline. He's like, "Oh, here we go again." dude." You're like,
Oh yeah. No, you just start seeing George Lopez jumping on the end of your bed. But yeah, I say Friends because
About the way.
because Friends is, like I said, it takes you down that journey of like their lives, and it's kind of fun to see that, and then like you can relate it to like your friend group and everything. And even though like all that shit was happening in the '90s, it still relates all well to
Right.
even nowadays.
Right.
And you know, and like you said, it does show every bit of a friendship and like
Yeah.
how they work.
Yeah.
And
Trials and tribulations of a friendship.
Yeah. I will say there is one opening to a sitcom that I think is a big sleeper, and it's 2.5 Men.
Hate that show.
Men.
I hate.
You don't like
Two
Two and a
and a
Half
Half
Men?
I cannot stand. Two
I
and a Half Men.
love Two and a
Charlie
Half Men.
Sheen is a fucking tool, and I cannot stand it.
Well, he's
That's
not
what
in it
made it
anymore.
funny.
I know,
It's
not
Ashton
anymore.
Kutcher.
Kutcher.
But a good bulk of the show is
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen.
No,
was.
no,
It's
no.
about
You know what I
Charlie.
mean? And I'm not here for it. I don't like him.
Men.
I also-
It's a good
I
intro.
also don't. I have problems with. Okay, we're gonna branch off into that '70s show.
Time.
I love that '70s show, dude.
Yeah, we hit that right.
My wife calls me Red Foreman at home because my constant threat to my children is I'm going to put my foot in your ass.
I tell Catherine that all the time.
I say it constantly. And she was like, I don't know when you became Red Foreman, but I'm here for it. You know, and I'm like, hey,
Okay,
right
Kitty.
on. I love that '70s show.
That
And
70s
seeing
show is
Ashton
so
Kutcher
good.
on a different sitcom, it kind of bugs me.
It kind of hurt you.
Yeah, it kinda
hurt
bugs
you?
me.
I didn't like that. I didn't like it either.
I
honestly.
love, dude. I love that '70s show so much that when Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis got married and had kids, and I was
It's
like, this is
amazing.
destiny.
Yeah,
this is destiny.
amazing.
You know,
She was underage.
she. I was about to say that she
Yeah.
lied about her age to
Yeah.
get on the show.
Yeah,
and
I do
everything.
remember that too. Yeah.
Which is it's kind of
Fuck.
Oh, it's
whenever you sit there
super,
and think about it.
super
You never
fucked,
lied on
yeah.
your resume?
But you know,
Because on my resume it says I'm a space pilot. Just saying.
all right.
No, it doesn't.
I know, but
It says you went to space camp, you fucking nerd.
he was a Boy Scout too.
It's like I was busy getting fucking laid.
That's what mine says. On my resume, it says absolute poon handler.
Absolute poon.
That's a big Texas 10-4.
Poon is so funny. I'm sorry, that was off
Poon?
topic. It's so funny to me.
It's a word.
It's a word.
It's a word.
so funny to me.
Big Texas Poon Tappa. That's an office reference.
But okay, so we got our favorites out of the way. What happens in space camp stays in space camp.
Yeah, Bryce is
says.
right.
Yeah.
Bryce is right.
Okay, Bryce is also a tool.
Was he your space buddy?
You, hey, we don't talk
Yeah,
about
space
camp.
bunk buddies.
What happens in space camp stays in space camp.
Were you a space cowboy?
Mm.
My eyes can't be any wider. What happens in space camp stays in space camp.
Space camp. You can't even fucking speak.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Sorry, I'm actually.
Yo,
that
low
hurt.
key, I wish I would have went to space camp. Though.
Dude, that would have
Did
been.
we even
lit.
have a space camp here?
No,
Yeah.
we had Boy Scouts.
In here in Ellick,
Yeah.
I have no idea, but in Indy, they have the YMCA does a space camp. And
What?
Yeah,
Dude, I should have went to school in Indy.
was a camp counselor for
Braxton
Ooh,
said Saved by the Bell's the best.
Ooh,
Saved by the Bell's.
that's
Go.
fire. Braxton did love Saved by the Bell
It is goated.
growing up.
So it's what I want to do. I want to get into. So I want to go specific channels of sitcoms, and then I want to get into the broad spectrum of sitcoms. So what I
Beautiful.
want to start with first, I want to start with Nickelodeon sitcoms.
Nickelodeon. Okay.
So it's hit some Nickelodeon sitcoms and see what was your guys'
I know a
like
couple.
favorite Nickelodeon sitcom.
I gotta go.
Easy. I know my
Yeah,
favorite
I know
right
my
now.
favorite right now. Yeah. Can we say it on 3?
Let
Or
me see.
we're on
I
the
don't.
same-
I don't think we're on the same wavelength.
Never
We'll,
mind.
we'll see.
Go.
No,
We'll
we'll
see.
see. We'll do
Okay,
it.
3, 2, 1.
Drake
Good
and
burger.
Josh.
Good Burger is a good,
Good Burger's
one. Good
Isn't that a
Bur-
cartoon?
No.
Are you crazy?
You're
I don't know.
trying
Why
to-
am I-
Can you say that? I don't even
Welcome
know
to
if you
Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Right,
Can
yeah,
I-
yeah.
Okay,
I,
that was,
it started
I didn't-
as a bit in the Keenan and Kel show. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of another.
Dan
burger.
Schneider. Okay, we're not
Dan
gonna
Yeah, no,
talk
we're not-
about
please,
Dan
no,
Schneider.
Dan Schneider, dude.
Yeah.
We don't need
That's
any
that's a
PDF
curse.
files around.
We're,
Yeah. That's
so
a curse.
this is a general consensus of Dan Schneider. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Tool.
we hate him.
Absolute
tool.
fuck him.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can talk about we can get into it. Fuck it. I mean, it's been around. But you know, we'll just talk about the shows as they are.
I mean, he's a piece
and
of
not
shit.
about
Yeah.
that stuff.
We'll just leave it at that. He's a piece
But-
of shit,
Yeah,
and he
we
deserves what he got.
And he
Oh,
doesn't
no,
deserve our energy talking about him.
That's
so.
right.
But so we're not going to talk about him. We're just going to talk about the sitcoms because there's also actors and other people that were a part of the process that they deserve the love and everything else. But fuck Dan Schneider.
Love them feet.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, where'd the feet go?
No, Dan
Dan
Schneider.
Schneider. He was a
Oh,
feet dude.
Yeah, I forgot.
He's a feet
Yeah.
fucker.
Stop it, guys.
Feet.
Stop it. Stop it. We're not
All right.
feeding into that.
He's a reason Feet Finder exists.
Okay, so you said good. You said Good Burger.
Feet Finder brought to you by Dan Schneider.
I don't know. That's the new one.
Fuck!
made me giggle.
But and then you said, what did you say?
Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh is also. I ain't calling you a truther. Still one of my favorites.
You broke the
man.
window of transparency.
That's right. I love Drake and Josh.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm gonna have
I mean,
to
it's
say.
also, we got iCarly.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
of
I'm
course.
about to say
What is it?
my favorite is a close tie between Drake and Josh and Ned's Declassified.
Ned's Declassified.
I don't know. I
Ned's
really
Declassified School Survival Guide,
Yes,
baby.
they have a
sir.
they have a podcast.
And, I
Cookie?
love
And it's
it.
great.
Cookie?
I love it.
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
love
great.
Cookie, dude.
Dude, I want to
First
be
of
on the
all,
pod so bad.
to get a nickname that is Cookie, bruh.
I think his name was actually Cookie, I thought, in the
No.
show. No,
No.
it was just a nickname.
There's a nickname.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they ever said what
I
his
don't-
actual
yeah,
name was.
A lot
It
of
was just
shows
Cookie.
do that.
Yeah.
Like they go by a nickname and you'll never know.
Never know the real
Bringing
name.
it back to The Office, Creed. I don't think his real name was Creed Bratton.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just when you say it.
That's why I wish I had a soundboard because I would definitely start playing some Creed right now. So,
Creed was in Indy recently.
With arms wide
Yes, and I
open.
wanted to see him so bad.
but yeah, so Ned's I'm gonna say so that way I'm not matching with you. I'm gonna say Ned's.
That's fine.
Ned's is
Declassified. It's
definitely
also
a
really
big
good.
a big one for me. I don't know because like we were in school too
Yeah.
at the time of
And he gave
watching
some
it.
good
Yeah.
tips. He
I
gave
wanted
some
to be
good tips.
edgy,
Yeah, and so I took
Can you take me higher?
Can you take me high?
I definitely like I took all those the advice to heart. You know what I mean, and used it in my daily.
Oh, I never did.
I'm about to rewatch it because I'm actually going back to school tomorrow. So
yeah. So whenever you
I
go
need
to
it. I need it.
your online classes,
It's
you
not
know.
my online class. It's an actual class.
Oh, you're going to like actual like class.
Yeah,
Dude,
I can't,
speaking of-
I can't focus on an online class.
Speaking of school, Savannah has been in college, and she just got mailed. She's taking a science course this semester.
Yeah.
She just got mailed a box of like science shit.
Science shit. What?
I can't really. I can't. I don't think.
You
I
wanna
don't. I know. I
disclose it,
opened the.
but-
Well, I can say what's in it. There was. I caught a glimpse of what was in there. I know there's like a Sprite bottle and.
Sprite bottle. What the
Yeah, well,
fuck?
because there's certain experiments they want her to do, right? But I saw a little thin can of Sprite and a beaker. There was some powders and stuff. It came in USPS, and she goes to Boise State, so I know it was a legitimate package and it wasn't a bomb.
it's just the ingredients to make one.
Exactly. There was a jar of peanut butter in there. It was super weird.
Sprite in a jar of peanut
Sprite
butter.
in a jar of
What kind
peanut-
science experiments.
Hey,
did they
listen,
just-
man, MacGyver,
I think they just
MacGyver
meld-
would figure it out.
Since she's in school, I think they just mailed her school lunch, and that's what. that
honestly, I opened it up and I was like,
is. Did we get HelloFresh?
yeah, I was like, is this everybody?
Like HelloFresh is
this
lacking right now.
everybody?
Dude, this shit
You guys got me a 12-ounce can of Sprite? What's going on?
Not even the big boy, the little
Yeah,
teeny
you got
minis.
yeah, you
I
got
get
me
it. No
you got me-
caffeine, but still.
You got me a Junior's Frosty, dude.
Yeah, it's an entire your
This
entire
wouldn't
Burger
even
King
feed
order.
a kid in Africa.
Feed half a kid.
The bottom half.
Sprite up the ass. Got you.
But go on with the. Or is that was that it?
That was it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, it just because it caught me off guard. I got a USPS priority shipping package, and I opened it up, and I was like, "What the hell could this be?" You know, I opened it up, and there's a bunch of like science equipment, and like the instruction book said, "This is for Savannah, and this is for such and such class. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
weird.
Like, what
yes,
fucking?
it is.
Like, what are you doing in school?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It was super weird.
But yeah, no, I didn't know that you're going to an actual like classroom. I thought you were
Yeah,
just
it's
doing
in-
online
It's in
classes.
Crawfordsville.
Oh, okay. So I mean, that's cool.
Crawfordsville.
Yeah, it's about 45
What are you
minutes
going
away
for?
from work. Water operations. Yep.
So we can keep
Water
poi-
engineering and
He
operations.
likes water.
so we can poison the water supply
Call him Water
more
Boy.
thoroughly.
Yeah. I'm trying to be like Adam Sandler.
Bobby
man.
Boucher.
Bobby Mama said.
But
Crocodiles so angry because they can't brush their teeth.
that's why they're so hungry.
That's so angry because they can't brush their teeth.
They got
They got all them teeth, but no toothbrush.
Medulla oblongata.
But
No, you're wrong, Colonel Sanders.
I don't remember what. Yeah. Oh, the Colonel Sanders. It killed me every time. I don't remember. They said that they were going to remake either Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
They're
bring
they're
it
making
back.
a second one.
Yep.
Yeah, they said.
I
That,
can't
is the
wait.
second one not a remake? It was a sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's
I don't
supposed to
know
be
how
like a
I feel about it.
direct
Happy
sequel.
Gil. Yeah, I'm not a big
Why?
fan. This is another hot take. I'm not a big fan of Adam Sandler.
Why?
I think he's annoying,
Wow.
I think you're annoying. No, I'm joking.
and that's totally fine.
I love you.
He makes more money than me. He's
We
doing
need
something right.
Yeah, I-
James
yeah, I
for
know.
the- we
He's
need
doing
like
something.
James for the hot takes.
Literally, like his movies anymore are just like excuses to take all of his friends and go on a.
Then that's
vacation.
exactly why I think he's annoying.
Like
Every Grown Ups movie is literally that. It's
It's just
every
him
friend
hang-
and
it's him
Adam
hanging out with his
Sandler has
friends.
ever had.
I
and
think I
he's
love
just,
that though.
And
I love the
the
grown-up
gross the
movies.
gross income is like billions of dollars, and like, hey, here you guys go.
I'm not gonna lie.
I really
Grown-Ups
do.
movie
I
is
mean, I think
amazing,
it's really
dude.
cool. Like, be honest with you, if any of us were in a movie, we would cast each other.
Yeah,
you know what I
100%.
mean? So I mean, I can't fault the guy. Again, he's making a ton more money than me. He's doing something right, but I think he's annoying.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
I'm gonna get him on a show.
but I
dude.
will say, Happy
my goal.
Gilmore,
He's the next guest on the podcast.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd probably geek out a little
Dude,
bit.
no.
I would. That'd be freaking.
Yeah, dude.
I got.
It'd be insane.
Again, annoying or not, having a celebrity at the table, that'd be dope.
I'm working on it. Don't worry.
But
I'm gonna start DM a bunch of celebrities.
Hey, you want to show up in my podcast?
Yeah, please show up my podcast.
like we're not that big, but we try.
We try.
We try.
We try.
All right. I think so. Like I said, so yours was Good Burger. Yours is Drake and Josh. Mine was Ned's. So I think some good.
Honorable mentions, man.
Yeah, about to say some-
iCarly.
Mr.
iCarly,
Mr. Meaty.
Mr.
They were puppets, but it was still live action.
Shut up. No, we've already talked about Mr. Meeting in the last
I don't
episode.
even know
We're
what that
moving
is.
past Mr.
Mr.
I have
Meaty.
no clue what that is. Victorious? Wasn't that one?
That's it. Yeah.
Zoe
that's it.
101?
Zoe 101 was sick.
Just DM me. Wait, Braxton, what do you mean by that?
He
Is
said-
that-
Oh, I was saying that
celebrity.
he's a celebrity.
Oh, I got you. You little.
Fucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We tried to get you on. You said no. You had to watch your kids, loser.
Hey, man, don't let him call you a loser like that. I've bailed
I'm
on these
joking.
motherfuckers plenty of times because of my kids.
Oh,
I want you guys to have more lighting.
well, too bad. So,
Turn the overhead on.
Yeah,
No,
That is true.
That'd be sick. I mean, turn it on. See how it looks.
I don't know. I don't
Turn
really
it.
care.
I
Turn around and flip it on.
Say I can't get up.
That's,
my
that's
legs
a
are
little
broken.
far. I'm not
Flip
gonna
it
lie.
on. Let's see how it looks.
Stand up.
About died, dude.
No.
That
No,
ain't
that
it.
hurts my eyes. I'm going to be real. with
Yeah,
you.
that's terrible.
I'm not a fan of that.
I figured.
There we go.
My legs.
Oh, let's see what it looks like on stream real
Oh,
quick.
Turn the contrast up in the camera.
Oh, boy. You guys got
About ate it.
flashbanged. That's tough.
that's rough.
I'll drive over there right now, bud. What? We'll throw hands. We'll do it then, Braxton, you pussy.
Yeah.
But
Talk about it. Be about it, big dog.
I got your
Um,
back, Bryson, dude. Don't let him disrespect you like that, dude.
You would get along with Braxton.
But so yeah, no, Victorious was one fucking. But Zoe 101, I remember.
Are you ready?
The song was good.
The only thing I remember of Zoe 101, and this is just unlocked for me, is that drippin' episode. Do you remember that when he tried getting the word drippin' to catch on as like a
Yeah.
slang term
Yeah,
for
I
that
remember
school? Oh, dude, that's drippin'. And I'm like,
I mean, it did
I
catch on
don't-
at some point. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
but-
And I know it did, but I
let him start it at the end.
Yeah.
He's like, I started that. They're like, no, you didn't.
no, you didn't. Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
That's all I remember of Zoe 101.
The one I
That
remember.
she was Britney Spears' younger sister.
The one I remember the most for some odd reason. It was a very sweet episode too. It was when they watched that horror movie, and it was supposed to be like the
Oh,
scariest
yeah.
movie ever. And like her little brother came in and was like acting all scared for like a week, and they got annoyed. And he's like, I actually wasn't scared of it. I just want to spend time with you. I was like,
that's
that's
nice.
crazy.
Isn't that
nice.
the birth of Robbie? The puppet dude. He always had that damn puppet on him, or is that Victoria?
That's Victorious.
Okay, I always get those. Two.
You don't know what I got.
Yeah, the puppet was funny.
I have a friend. I have a friend that looks just like that guy.
So here's an old one. I don't know if you guys watched much of it, but Romeo, the Little Romeo show.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
that
more
was
of a Corey in the house
I
kind of
forgot
guy.
about that.
That was-
Corey in the House. That's Disney Channel.
Is
that
it?
was Disney.
My bad. My bad.
But
get to
um,
next.
We'll get to that.
but the Romeo show, Little Romeo show, it had like 52 episodes. It wasn't very big. I don't remember dog shit
I
about
don't
it,
remember it either.
but I remember it. It was a
Honorable
show.
mention.
It was an honor. That's why I'm saying I'm mentioning it. What was another good old one? The Naked Brothers Band. That was good.
Brothers
the
Band.
Naked Brothers
dude,
Band.
Dude, their songs they came out with, I
They're
used to
dumb
love
as
them.
fuck.
I used to love them, dude.
But
Fire.
it was a good show.
I'm remembering all of this.
I had
too, but
such a
it's
crush.
super-
I had such a crush on like the drummer girl. in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. You
When
dated
I was
the
a
lead
kid.
singer.
Brothers
Yeah.
Band. Damn.
Wait, it wasn't the drummer girl. She played bass.
Oh yeah. She
The
played
drummer
bass.
was the little brother.
Yeah. my
Would
bad.
we consider all that to be a
Sam and
sitcom, or is
Cat?
that like more of an improv
That was
show?
it. That was it, Cyril. I forgot
Sam and
about
Cat's
that.
a little newer.
Yeah.
And
But
Sam and
newer.
Cat.
Bryce
But,
is
but
a
it's still a
younger guy.
sitcom.
So Ariana
It's a sitcom.
Grande came from
Victorious.
Yeah.
to do
And-
Sam and Cat, and then Jeanette McCurdy
joined
came
with-
from iCarly.
to do
Yeah.
Sam and Cat.
do
It was like
Sam
a
and Cat.
crossover
Right,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
But Jeanette McCurdy was done with her acting career by like season 2.
They were
So-
their
you see the book
characters
that
from
she
the
wrote?
shows. Yeah, I
Jeanette
have it right
McCurdy.
here.
I'm glad my mom died, or something like
Yeah,
that.
dude, it's messed up. I'm glad my mom died. Wait, you have the book?
Yeah, no, I have the book.
It's a good book,
I'm glad
dude.
my mom.
I haven't read it yet, but
It's a good book.
I
Is
have
it
it.
really?
Yeah.
Good read.
Yeah. Because I wanted to get it because I heard it was a good read. I
you're
like
done with that-
Jeanette.
I used to have a huge crush on Jeanette
No,
McCurdy.
well, 1000%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard it was really good and like what she was talking about, and I was like, the title alone, I was like, that's pretty fucked. I'm gonna read it.
I'm gonna read it.
Here, so you got your
So-
audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope, she's on the head, so I just haven't read it yet. But yeah, I have it.
I didn't even know you could read.
It's a struggle.
It's a
Well,
struggle.
English isn't your first language, is it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Great response.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good response.
What was another True Jackson VP? You remember that one at
I
all?
do not remember that. I don't even think I've heard of that.
It was
Slightly.
2008. It
Slightly.
started.
Slightly remember it. Not
But-
very much so.
Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush was a
They had
Time
a,
Rush
they had
was
a
alright.
feature with Snoop Dogg.
Dan knew that we were what he was doing with
Stop
that
it.
show.
Stop it.
Dan
Stop it. We're gonna
can
ban
cast.
you.
Hey, Dan can cast, man.
Dan can.
Get fucked. But Big Time Rush. I regrettably had to say
right.
that I've seen them live.
Oh yeah, you
Big
took your
Time
sister,
Rush.
right?
You've seen?
No,
Big Time
it was
Rush?
an ex at the time. She drug
Oh.
me to it. I saw Big Time Rush and Cody Simpson.
Wow, dude, Cody Simpson wouldn't be bad.
So
I
that
feel
was
like.
if that tells you how long ago it was.
This sounds like my worst fucking nightmare.
Dude, it sucked. It sucked.
Big
But you know,
Time Rush.
you're
Isn't that the like boy band?
yeah, it was like a boy
was a boy
band.
band.
Like
Yeah.
and it literally like the kids version of like
Nickelodeon
NSYNC
boy
and
band.
shit.
Yeah.
But it was an all right show.
Wasn't that the time of One Direction?
Kind of.
Kind of. Yeah,
I
they
think
were
One-
getting big by then.
yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
One
I think
Direction
One
was getting
Direction
big.
started in 2010.
Yeah, and this came out in 2009.
Yeah.
So
So they were actually before.
Oh, so it was the time of One Direction.
Mhm.
yep. I mean, any of the newer ones, these newer ones they're like way out of our time, like Henry Danger,
Henry
And stuff
Danger.
like
My
yeah,
that.
I
kids
don't know that
love
one.
Henry Danger, dude. They love Henry Danger.
and like it's so that's a lot out of like
My kids
out of our
actually
stuff.
watch iCarly. Like
Yeah, no, last time
every
I was over
night.
there, they
yeah,
were
dude,
watching
they
it.
love iCarly.
Have you
That's a
guys
great
have
show.
so
They watch
for-
Sam and Cat a lot too.
this goes for the people in chat too. Have you guys like watched the new one, the adult version of iCarly?
My kids did. I heard because I know that
Would you like to talk to the
Carly
audience?
and Freddie get married.
Eventually, yeah, some spoilers, but
do they get married? I thought they were just dating.
No, they get married.
Did they get
because Carly was all nervous that her mom
I
was
did-
going to show up and
I
stuff.
think
like
I watched
that.
season 1 of
It's like the only tidbit I know. So
Markson said yes. Yeah, I watched a bit of it, and it seemed all right. It seemed like it was
it's
going.
like, wasn't it just a episode or something, or like a movie?
What?
No, it was a show.
No,
No,
show,
that's a
Paramount.
series.
It's a series.
It's a series.
Yeah, it's a full-on series.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's literally
like-
just a continuation of iCarly,
I don't
but
really-
they're
It was adults.
adults.
See,
and
like I don't really watch sitcoms that much anymore.
they canceled the
newer.
show on a cliffhanger. Damn.
Wow.
I
Guess it
hate
didn't
that.
do well.
This is why I don't watch TV anymore.
They did that with George Lopez too, though.
Dude, because they try to push out so much content, especially Netflix, right? They start whatever show they want, and then after a season or two, they're like, this isn't doing as well as we want. The numbers suck. We're going to cancel it.
But they don't do it for the core fans, man. Never.
It's so dumb.
Never. Never for us.
Hate it.
No.
Fuck you, Netflix.
I didn't mind it because, I mean, it was kind of cool seeing these.
Totally hateful there.
Seeing these like people that I grew up watching start like cussing and shit. Now
Yeah.
I'm an adult, and so I can see them
You
as
know
adults.
what? And let me tell you, this is weird, but it was devastating for me to find out that one of my childhood heroes cussed. Because I was never allowed to cuss as a kid.
No, that's how I felt whenever I watched the third Spider-Man 3.
Tobey Maguire said, fuck.
No, I wish. Could you imagine? He's like, fuck you, Goblin Boy.
Yo, honestly, because mine is Jack Black. The first time I heard Jack Black cuss was in Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
And not Tenacious D.
No, I'd never. So here's the thing. My experience with Jack Black was exclusively like PG content.
Okay.
So I never really, it was like School of Rock and stuff like that. Gulliver's Travels, stuff like that. But once I think I was like 13 at the time. The first time I had seen a.
Netflix is the biggest culprit for that. That's what Bryce
Stop.
says. For the cliffhangers.
He's not wrong. But the first time I heard Jack Black cuss in a movie, I don't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it was Nacho Libre, but it was devastating to me. I was like, no, you can't cuss.
You can't say those bad
You're
words.
better than that.
Hey, you can't say that.
No, so like what always got me was in the third Spider-Man, whenever Peter and Harry fought, like and everything, like outside of suits and shit like that. Like when we went to his house, and he was all emo and shit like that. He's like, I protected you in high school, now I'm gonna kick your little ass. Like I kept rewinding it. I was like, what did he say?
He said S.
Did he say the A word?
He said
I
S.
kept rewinding it because I thought it was so I was like, I can't believe this.
I can't do it.
Henry's a good boy.
Henry's a good boy.
I'm gonna kick your little ass.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was so fucking. It was life changing.
James.
Yeah, say that.
James
That was
Franco
good
in
casting,
movie.
all of it.
James Franco in that movie is really good. James Franco and anything after is ass.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Pineapple
Oh, wait,
Express.
no,
Pineapple
Pineapple
Express is
Why
the
him?
exception.
Why him is very good.
I don't
I
know
like
what
Why
that
Him.
is.
Why Him is
is
good.
My favorite Christmas movie.
Why Him is good, and Pineapple Express is
I
good.
think Dave Franco is such a better actor than he is.
I do.
He is
The
good.
Neighbors.
Ever seen The Interview?
The Interview's amazing.
I hate that movie.
I love that
It's
movie.
all right.
It's,
Remember-
it's another. Listen,
rem-
Seth Rogen.
They hate
Isn't
us
that who
because
it
they
is?
hate us.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just another Adam Sandler.
I like Seth Rogen.
I'd like Seth Rogen too, but it's the
As
same
a
thing.
script writer, though?
It's the same thing. No, but it's the same thing. Anytime Seth Rogen is in a movie, he casts the same
Well,
people.
because they just have their friends and stuff. You
I
know
mean,
what I mean?
again,
They're
I
friends helping
understand
friends.
it, but like, goddamn.
And the thing is, they're part of Happy Madison, which is a group. And
Oh, are they?
Yes.
I didn't even know
Yes,
that.
Happy
That's
Madison,
the-
that's Adam Sandler.
that's the same thing
I
with
know
with
that.
Broken Lizard, the guys that did Super Troopers, Beer Fest, and all that. Those movies, they're all groups. That's why. That's why.
Can I bring up a
one
sitcom?
of
Is
them.
this? It might be a sitcom. Blue Mountain State.
Oh, that has all of them from it, right? From
It has-
Super Troopers.
I
Has a
don't-
couple of them.
I think he has a couple.
has
of them.
the
But
guy that played
dude,
Farva and
Let me tell you something. Blue Mountain State is one of the funniest fucking shows, man. Oh, dude.
but all right.
90210.
Reno 9.
Wow. No.
90210.
No, I do not. I was gonna say Brooklyn Nine-Nine though.
Brooklyn 99.
Reno
Dude.
911.
That's,
I love
that's
Brooklyn
a classic.
Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is so good. I watched that whole show backwards. I started at the end and went to the beginning.
Why?
Why?
I was a bad boy and did some stuff that I will not disclose, and I decided to start the show backwards, and I continued it that way.
All right.
I hate that for you.
Oh, it was
too.
amazing. I rewatched it from the start to the end,
I don't care.
but still, I thought it was fun.
That
Your
was-
first
that was-
watch was end to start? That's so stupid.
It was so fun.
That would be so
I would
weird.
be so
It was
confused.
so fun. I loved
Imagine
it.
having the answers before you even know the question.
yeah. You
I'm
know?
surprised you haven't
You know?
mentioned Letterkenny yet.
All right.
I mean,
All right. We're starting. We're gonna get to the whole
was gonna say,
broad
My bad, my
spectrum.
bad.
I was
We're-
waiting for him.
We're,
to,
since we
bad,
did
my bad.
Nickelodeon, the obvious next one,
Disney.
Disney. So your favorite?
You mean
Disney.
Cartoon Network?
That was last episode.
Did Cartoon Network even have sitcoms?
No, it was all cartoons.
Cartoons.
I was about to say, like, I know
They
it's
didn't
Cartoon
even, I
Network.
don't even
Something
think they
like,
have live action anything.
No.
no, besides, I mean, they did some like the live action Ben 10 and like they did shit like that.
Like the movies, yeah.
I don't.
They're movies.
I was a Cartoon Network kid, but this was a long time ago.
All right, well, let's say our favorite live action Disney sitcoms.
All right, that's fine.
Hit it.
Corey in the House.
I don't have one.
You don't have a single one. You didn't watch a single one.
I did, but
You
because
don't
my
have a favorite.
sister watched them.
No, I mean that's fair.
So I mean, I guess if you're gonna twist my arm here, it's got to be Hannah Montana.
Hannah
That's fair.
Montana's fire.
He's got to be Bucky, Kentucky.
Bucky, Kentucky. I would have to say mine would have to be probably Phil the Future.
Respect.
I fucked with Phil the Future pretty
Phil
hard.
the Future?
You didn't? Did you not watch Phil the
I
Future?
don't think so. I don't
Phil
think I
the
hit
Fu-
that one.
I can't. I honestly can't remember a
don't
single.
think that one hit my radar.
Like live action
Ooh.
sitcom that I enjoyed from Disneyland.
Bryce did have a major crush on Wizards of Waverly Place. He had a major crush on Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez. I mean, I think
Respect.
everybody did.
Respect.
Yeah, it's a big respect, dude.
Big respect.
Me and him loved her in 4th grade.
But
I do like Wizards though.
And
Wizards good.
Wizards way-
I really
Wizards-
liked, and I'll say I even really liked like the Lizzie McGuire show. It was really good.
Blech.
Even Steven.
Even
was good.
I never watched that one either.
Even Stevens, all right.
And then That's So Raven.
Classic.
That's So Raven was good.
Ugh.
I think
I
Corey in the
liked
House is
it.
better though.
Corey in the House was good. How? Okay, that was my question. I want to think.
Better.
I haven't seen that show in like years. Well, how the fuck did he get in the White House? Did
His dad became the chef. For
the White House?
president. Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that guy crazy now or something?
No, the love interest for Raven in that
yeah.
show is crazy now. From Raven and
Orlando
from That's So Raven, yeah, Orlando.
Bloom or
No.
not Bloom?
Not Blue. Maybe Blue?
I think it's Blue.
I think it's Blue.
It's
Orlando
something
Blue.
similar.
Orlando Bloom. You mean Legolas has lost his mind? Fuck.
Spending too much time in the Shire.
Good Luck Charlie.
He's
That's
been
another
smoking
fire
on
one.
Gandalf's pipe too much.
Yeah, I know.
That old Toby.
That old
He's been
Toby.
sitting in there smoking. I shall not pass.
Legolas is forever.
They're sitting there asking him to hit that chief and everything. He's like trying to pass it on to him. I shall not pass.
No, I love it when he would like go on. What if he like explained like the chief, like it was made by ancient wizards of the past.
They lived at
couldn't handle
Waverly
it.
Place.
Right back to it.
Fuck. Good
You
luck.
couldn't handle this, Dobby.
Good luck, Charlie. Good luck.
Dobby.
No, he's
If it's a
also
wizard,
crossing. He's also
If
crossing.
it's a wizard, it's either Gandalf or Dumbledore.
If it's a wizard, it's a place. You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
place.
If you got a wizard, you
It
got
was
a place.
crossover
You got a wizard,
episode.
you got a
guys missed
Waverly.
it.
Could you imagine a fucking Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter crossover?
Harry would get his fucking fade ran.
Dude,
Oh,
Harry
100%.
would get
Harry would
fucked
get his
up.
shit rocked.
They're like, what are you saying? Arrow to the face.
That's right.
it.
That's right, dude.
I really do kind of feel like that's how it would be. Like, is that he would start to do a spell and then he'd
Like
just get
loser.
Yeah.
a fucking arrow
Imagine
to the
buffering
face.
before you fought somebody.
Yeah. Or like
Stupid.
Buffering.
Yeah, dude.
just, get,
Wingardium Leviosa.
just gets chopped with a fucking
Yeah, dude.
claymore.
One
dude.
orc.
That's it.
You're
He's done.
toast.
He's done.
Dude. So I'm not a huge we're getting off topic. I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan, but like that I forget the guy that was like on the horse like chasing them through the woods and he hid under I can't remember where it was from. He just had some sick ass armor on.
Oh, the Death Eater? Or
Yeah,
Death Eaters.
not Death- that's
Harry
Harry
Potter.
That's also Harry Potter.
The
I messed
Nazgul.
Something like that.
The
He was-
Black Riders.
yeah, he just had some sick ass armor on. I'm not a Lord of the Rings
I'm a
fan.
big Lord of the Rings fan.
Oh,
They're the
It's aight.
Nazgul. They're the 9 ring bearers of men. That's what they
I
are.
don't know.
I
I'm
like.
I'm more of a sci-fi guy. So
I like The Hobbit. Like I also like Ed Sheeran when he did "Icy Fire" for that song or for that movie.
I went and watched Desolation of Smog purely because there was going to be a giant ass gold dragon. That's what made me go watch it.
Respect.
So-
Wizards
You know
Yep.
what you want.
of that way.
Yeah, I knew what I
You
wanted,
knew
and that's
what
why I
you
went and
wanted
watched
and you
it.
went and got it.
Yeah, I did.
Wizards.
Amen, brother.
Amen. It is the Nazgul. Yeah, that's what Bryce said.
The Nazgul.
Nazgul. But yeah, that's the Raven got a new show.
I don't care.
Did it get a reboot?
Yeah, it has a reboot.
Does
so
it have
it's
Corey in it?
No,
Aw.
I don't know.
Oh,
He-
he's
he
still
might-
in the house, man.
Yeah,
wanna watch
he's
it.
still in that house.
Yeah, don't
you know
wanna
what I'm
watch
He
saying?
hasn't gotten out.
It's locked.
serving
He's
Trump.
the chef now.
He's serving Trump.
He's the president.
He's serving Biden and Trump.
He's
Well-
retaking America.
Okay, but we can't get off of Disney without talking about Zach and Cody.
I mean, dude.
Because I mean, Zach and Cody. That's
Okay, I
That's a
forgot Zach
fucking
and Cody. I'm not gonna lie.
banger.
Esteban,
I forgot Zach and
Julio,
Cody.
Montoya. I can't remember the rest. I used to know it all.
I forgot Zach and Cody existed. That is my favorite one.
Zach and
Zach and
Cody
Cody.
was
I
fucking
watched
amazing.
a lot of Zach and Cody. I
absolutely
even
loved
watched a
it.
lot of Sweet Life on Deck, dude.
Same, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Same. That was a thing.
I didn't watch as much as that one as I did the Sweet Life.
What's
Debbie
Sweet
Ryan,
Life on
dude?
Deck? Debbie Ryan is
Fire.
married to the drummer for 21 Pilots.
Oh yeah, I knew
Debbie Ryan is a fucking. She's something.
She's a goofy motherfucker.
She's
dude.
that.
strange.
What do you mean? I never seen. What are you guys talking
She's
about?
cringy as fuck.
Really?
Like she is the walking incarnation of cringe.
Really?
Like she's a very like I'm not taking anything away from her. I'm sure she's a sweet person, but she's cringy as fuck. Super. Like watch any fucking interview, like red carpet interview with her. She is so fucking cringy. It is like I would rather eat 10 lemons. Like
Yeah,
fucking
she's pretty weird, man.
it's something.
Hmm.
Like I wish I could pull up. I'll after the podcast I'll show you a fucking clip of her, like any interview of her doing anything. Like and even in some of the movies she does like this like thing where she's like looking at the camera and like swiping her hair away and shit, dude.
Okay.
Cringy as fuck. Man.
Okay.
He's got feelings about Debbie Ryan.
Oh man.
Hard
Dude.
feelings.
What a weird person to have feelings for.
Because when I first saw Debbie Ryan like in a show, I was like she's very pretty. I was like I like her. She's
Was it her
like,
first show, Sweet Life on Deck?
maybe.
Yes,
I don't
that was
know.
our first
I
show.
think so.
That
I was like I thought she was like very pretty and everything, but then like as she got older, I was like, you're fucking weird.
They really
girl.
played her up to that country bumpkin thing, though.
Yeah, they really
Yeah.
Really
played her
leaned
into,
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard.
Really leaned into it. Yeah.
We double down.
Like she was fucking Sandy from SpongeBob.
Oh, 100%.
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
If they ever make a live action
I'd watch
SpongeBob,
it.
She's
It
just
would
a
be
country girl
fucking
trying to go see the
weird,
world.
but, dude, I would love to see it.
Speaking of bands and stuff with shows, the Jonas Brothers had a show on
They
Disney.
did. I do remember that.
It wasn't
It wasn't
terrible.
bad. It wasn't
Spawn
bad.
from Camp Rock.
It literally lasted,
Camp Rock, dude. Fire soundtrack.
No, it's not.
but
My wife would agree with you, but
dude,
it's
I
not.
love Camp Rock soundtrack.
but before
I'll
we
listen to
before
it.
we get off of Sweet Life, what was your guys' favorite Sweet Life of Zach and Cody like episode, or one that stuck out to you like the most?
Anything that had Ashley Tisdale in it.
the talent show where
Talent show one.
the talent show one where they like had the rock band and stuff,
Oh,
that one
was that
sticks out to
was
me.
that the same?
or the superhero episode.
Okay, yeah.
The superhero episode was really good where they wished on the like the comet or the
Yeah.
shooting star and they were like, I want superpowers.
What about-
And who was the supervillain?
Oh,
Was it
I don't
dude,
know.
any
Mosby.
episode with the janitor in it.
Am or Fim?
Oh yeah.
You guys remember the janitor?
Dude,
Yeah.
that's- Well, no, no, yeah.
I love the
Ernie.
janitor.
Ernie.
Was
right?
it Ernie?
I think it's Ernie.
I think so. I don't remember.
I think
his
it's
name.
Ernie.
Yeah, the Prindle episode.
The
Yeah.
Prindle episode, yeah. Me and Braxton used to have so much laughter over that.
Wasn't it, dude? The haunted room episode.
That's what I was about to say. That was going to be one of mine that like stuck out to me that I still remember clearly, or the episode with Jesse McCartney.
Jesse
That one.
McCartney, yeah,
I
that
don't
was fire
remember
too.
that one.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I love that song that he does in it.
Is it the I Don't Want Another?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Pretty Face or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck the song's actually
Beautiful
called.
Soul, I think it's
Beautiful
called.
Soul. Yeah. I still, speaking of that, still have your wife's fucking Jesse McCartney CD somewhere. She left it at my.
She's been looking for that.
She left it at my house like 3 years ago. I've had
She's
it for
been
like
looking for
3
that.
years.
That's rough.
So
She like got conspiracied with it, man. She was like, somebody stole my. And she was like, I bet you it was one of my bitch sisters.
she's sitting up at night, getting in your ear. Who the fuck stole my?
Somebody fucking stole my goddamn Jesse
Yeah, she wakes you
McCartney.
at 5 a.m. I can't find it. Where is it? The room's just in disarray.
Dude.
Yeah, she has everything scattered everywhere. I hope she's not watching this episode.
She's not. She's at work right now.
But yeah, I'll find it.
I got a sitter to be here tonight.
Oh really?
You're welcome.
Big time.
Thank you.
Big time rush.
We appreciate that.
Sorry, I had to mention it.
Big time rush.
Again, I know.
Again. There was a show called Austin and Alley. I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I really
I
enjoyed
know.
that show.
That was a very wholesome show. I loved it
liked
when she
it.
actually got over her
Yeah.
stage fright too.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, she actually does a movie on Netflix that I really enjoy as well. It's like a rom com.
Allison Brie. No, that's not her. What's her name?
Could not tell you for the life of me. I only know there's Allie Rhodes. I think it's Rhodes in the show.
I know who Allison Brie is. Oh, she's from Community.
I never watched that one that much. I heard it's funny though. I heard it's hilarious.
If you can get over Chevy Chase, then yeah, you're gonna have a great time watching the Community.
Is that a Donald Glover show?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a huge Donald Glover fan too.
No, so
So
am I.
Childish Gambino as well.
I love Childish Gambino.
Mm-hmm.
But it's talk about Hannah Montana. You said that was like a one for you.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Hannah Montana. It's my favorite. My sister's favorite.
I would say that would be like my guilty pleasure one.
Are you serious?
Definitely. Like I definitely watched.
I mean,
liked
more
that.
power to you, man. It's a brave thing to say on a podcast, but you know,
No,
Live to the
it
world.
wasn't bad.
live
Yeah,
to
man.
how many people we got in here? Enough.
Enough. That's all that matters.
Enough for you to for people to look at you different.
Yeah, guilty pleasure being Hannah Montana painting a different.
Out of Disney ones, yeah, I would say because I mean Disney didn't have many. You know what I mean?
No, they
No,
didn't.
not really.
They had their
they-
core, like five. or
Yeah.
whatever.
Disney just didn't. They had the movies locked down pretty well.
They had the movies, but they also had their kid shows.
Yep.
You
Their
know.
cartoons. And
Yeah, they still
everything
had
else.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
And
Disney,
Kingdom Hearts.
Disney just
That
didn't.
hardly counts.
Disney just couldn't lock it down like what Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network did. Because I would say,
Well, as far as sitcoms go,
well, I just
yeah.
mean in general. Because like Disney Channel had the Nickelodeon had the sitcoms, while Cartoon Network obviously had the cartoons.
Yeah.
And Disney was just kind of in there in the middle, like.
They didn't need
Yeah,
to do
but
anything,
they
though.
but
were already
they
huge.
put
Oh,
out
yeah,
a
they're already
lot more
huge.
artists
Yeah.
than Nickelodeon ever did.
Yeah.
Like
Nickelodeon's
far.
biggest
But-
artist is Ariana Grande.
Mm.
that she didn't come from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, she did.
though.
Victoria's.
No, yeah, but she didn't come from Nickelodeon's label.
Did she? Not. I thought she.
I don't
was
think
on
she
it.
did.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe she didn't. I think she.
She got found.
She got
from
found
that,
from
obviously,
Nickelodeon,
but
but I'm just saying.
Probably. Amanda Cosgrove did too, but they never really did anything.
Yeah,
like
Demi
that.
Lovato was part of Nickelodeon stuff.
No,
no,
for a while,
Demi,
right?
Demi
Lovato
was Disney.
Disneyland.
She was Disney. Okay,
Disneyland.
she was Disney.
Just Disney. No land.
She come from Disneyland.
Well, that girl came from a Disneyland.
Disneyland.
But yeah, because Demi Lovato came from
Amazing voice.
whatever the fuck that show
Camp
was.
Broken sang, dude.
Camp
Camp-
Rock.
oh yeah,
then
Camp
she
Rock.
got
That show.
Sunny.
Yeah, always sunny. Or
No.
something.
No, not always
She-
sunny.
she
Different
came from
sitcom.
Always
Different
Sunny.
sitcom.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if she was in there?
Sunny Side Up or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sunny something.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't watch any of it.
But Hannah Montana wasn't bad. Like I thought it just.
It was
had some-
funny.
It was. Yeah.
It fucked me up.
It had that weird girl from Spy Kids in it.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck her name
I don't
is.
remember her
She
name.
ended up being in the Young Sheldon show or whatever.
Yeah,
Never seen
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Big Bang. Continue.
Yeah.
Big Bang.
But what fucked me up about Hannah Montana is that her brother Jackson, that dude is old. Like
Yeah,
in that
Earl-
movie,
What's his name? Something Earl.
Jackson.
No.
Oh, the
No, his
actual
actor, yeah,
oh,
some-
I don't know.
He was
It's
also in
something
Kicking
Earl.
It.
Was he?
That was a good one, actually.
Kicking
that
It?
one was funny.
That was a poll. I like that.
But yeah, he was like,
Yeah, he was.
He was, like,
in his
30.
20s. No,
Yeah,
he was in his,
No, he was.
Something.
He was late
late
20s, and then
Yeah.
he's in his 30s by Kicking It though.
Yeah, Kicking
Yeah.
It, he was
But-
in his 30s.
but so like that
he
was
had a young face. That's
He
what they
did.
do all the time.
Baby
Most of the
face.
cast of Glee was
Yeah,
in their
very.
20s, and they were
Yeah.
playing high school kids.
Was Glee a sitcom though?
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah. It was
No,
a
it
dramatic sitcom. But
It was
yeah.
okay. I mean, I would say I watched
It was
all of Glee.
music and
I did
funny
watch all of
bits
Glee.
and.
That was my guilty pleasure. Is Glee. in
Glee.
high
Yeah,
school.
I
same.
remember you
actually,
talking about
actually
Glee.
same.
Yeah,
I love Glee.
I didn't
Same.
watch it.
Dude, I will.
Glee is
I will
so
still pull
fun.
up some
I
of the
think
songs.
I think
they
I
sing.
got
Honestly, their
mad.
Rocky Horror Picture Show episode.
So funny, dude.
I think I got mad with Glee because they tried like covering.
Well, it's so sad, dude. By the end of it, because
You know.
the Finn dies. So
He interrupted, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I was locking eyes. I didn't even
No,
hear a
I'm
single word he
sorry.
said because I was waiting for you to finish.
I'm so sorry, dude. Proper etiquette. My bad, guys.
I don't even have to say it. You just think back to the first time.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
Yep. You go feel bad.
Say Brandon's our Bert Kreischer.
I'll take it. I'll take it, dude.
Don't take that.
I love
Don't
Bert.
take that.
I love Bert. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you know anything about Bert Kreischer and his etiquette on a podcast
I don't
with
care
Tom
about
Segura?
I don't care about his etiquette on a podcast. I care about him as a person. He's hilarious.
He is a funny
You
guy.
should watch. There's a YouTube video I'm going to link you, and you're going to watch it, and you're going to think very differently of Bert Kreischer.
I don't care. Go ahead.
I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say now. Son of a bitch. What? No, I know what I was gonna say now. I think I got mad at Glee because I remember seeing a commercial where they were covering a My Chemical Romance song,
They did do that.
and I was like, "Fuck you." That's literally what I was like. No,
Brutal. Very brutal.
It was not a great cover, in my opinion.
I don't think.
Yeah, it was
I don't
dog
think a
shit.
lot of their covers are like super good.
I'm trying to think of one that I really enjoy.
They covered
the
a
Jason
Journey
Mraz
song. They
was
covered a
good.
Journey song, and people loved that
Yeah,
shit.
the
Oh.
acapella stuff. We're like,
Yeah.
the first episode.
I don't mind acapella, but like their cover of whatever song they did by
They
My
did a
Chem.
Michael Jackson episode, and I enjoyed it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm fucking up.
I don't know if Glee is the reason the Pentatonics got so big, or Pentatonics is the reason Glee got so big.
Probably both.
what I'm
It
saying?
probably,
That
it probably
kinda
went.
messed me up, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It probably went hand in hand. For
Yeah,
sure.
but then both of those spawned Pitch Perfect.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Those were good movies. I
Those
didn't
were
mind those.
fucking hilarious.
I didn't mind.
And the
those.
covers in those movies,
Yeah, those are actually like good.
The riff off.
fucking
Dude, they were so serious about
dude,
that
the riff off was good.
Yeah,
though,
the first
man.
one. That was so funny.
The Mike from Hoobastank. It's like, what a band, right?
Dude,
Name more than 2 songs by Hoobastank.
Did you see the
And the Wheezin' is you.
Widowy you.
It's widowy you. You the Wheezin'.
Do you remember how he got casted? The one dude, short guy. He's in a lot of other funny films.
Glee's the reason
He's in,
acapella became
the other
mainstream.
sitcom I'm trying to
Okay.
think of right now.
We got that figured out.
It's
What is that sitcom with the 3 funny dudes? It's Onder,
yeah.
Somebody
it's
else, somebody
because
else.
it's the 3 dudes that work.
Blake,
they
Onder,
work at the
Blake,
same job.
Workaholics. He's from
yeah.
Workaholics.
There we go.
But he was talking about how he actually got cast for that movie, and he thought it was a baseball movie.
Pitch Perfect. I get
Pitch
that.
Perfect. He's like, everybody's just trying to warm up their vocals, and I'm just doing stretches, trying to, get ground balls, just, warming up. He's like, for the baseball movie, these guys are freaking weird. And they're like, do you have a song on file? And he goes, for some odd reason, the only song I could think of was ass, 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 ass. And then he did, what's that one? The Possibilities.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't remember it. I can't remember how it
I
goes.
bought a ticket for the long way round.
Who bought a whiskey's far away?
Um,
Go ahead. Bumper. Glee is the reason acapella became mainstream.
I believe that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I believe that.
Yeah. I feel like the Pentatonics do definitely enhance
I feel
it
like
even
they.
more.
I don't know, dude. Because
If
you're
not-
feeding to 2 different audiences, right? The YouTube audience and the TV audience. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I think Ryan is right. They kind of went both hand
no,
in
were
hand.
hand
they
in
helped.
hand,
They helped each other because the
for
thing is,
sure.
there's because I'm sure the Pentatonics had their following already, and the people that love that went in the Glee and love that. You know what I mean?
And
so
then the people who were like, I want to hear more like acapella
yeah, and
stuff.
there's people that like started watching Glee that was never into like acapella, and that was like, this shit fucks. I want to watch more, and then go and
Dude, this shit's tight, bro.
Dude, I don't know if I've ever
Dude,
watched a
acapella's
Glee.
mad tight, dude.
I don't know if I watched a Glee episode and was like, this shit fucks.
you've
Not
never
a single one.
heard some sick harmonies and just been like, that fucks.
Dude, the greatest joke to come from Glee was naming one of their characters Brittany S. Pierce.
Yes.
Mm.
And
Her
they did the
first name Brittany
episode.
S. Period Pierce. So funny, dude.
That's something.
It's so funny. Yeah, then she did an entire Britney
Britney
Spears
yeah.
episode where she just sang Britney Spears songs, and it was
It was
It-
so good.
Jordan says it spawned the sing off.
That is true. They did have a lot of. They had a sing off in the Michael Jackson episode with Grant Gustin, who now plays the Flash.
Really?
Yeah,
yeah,
he was
Really?
super weird.
Yeah, they did
Super
the
weird.
Warblers. They were the all acapella group.
That's right.
Yeah,
Reggie Watts.
Reggie Watts.
Reggie Watts made an appearance, I think, in Pitch Perfect 2.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
my favorite comedians. He does a cappella like soundboard stuff. What do they call it? He's like a looper.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
looping.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
looping. Yeah,
Yeah, but he does like comedy songs and stuff like that. It's really funny
that's
stuff.
cool.
No, I like the main girl from that those movies. I don't remember her name.
Anna Hendricks.
Is that her? I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
huge rack.
all right.
Good stuff.
I
She
just-
did Titanic by Sia. I think it was that the first or first song I think she sang in that movie?
I like her because like a big movie for me.
And Kendrick.
Oh, is it Anna Kendrick?
I think it's Anna Kendrick.
Who's Anna Hendricks in?
Oh,
I don't know. I
fucking
got
know.
nothing on
I
that.
think you're just saying words.
No,
now.
I know there's an Anna Hendricks. Someone help me.
Hit
but
that
she-
old Toby.
She was in Scream 4, and
Yeah.
she did super well in that.
Really?
I have never seen a Scream movie.
You got
So
to,
good.
man.
So good.
Scream is
I can't.
like we're gonna talk. I think
Have
a bit.
you seen a good? I mean,
Ghostface, baby.
you've seen Friday the 13th.
You
Yeah.
gotta watch fucking Scream, man.
I gotta
enough.
watch Scream.
Like
Fair enough.
we can take a tangent because I don't think we can fill. We might be able to fill a horror episode, but we can do a small little tangent. No, Scream is by far, and people can eat my ass on this, the best
I mean,
like
we're gonna disagree.
horror movie
Friday the
with
13th.
those like slasher.
I think Friday the 13th.
I think
is
you're
better.
both wrong.
And we can talk
You're
about.
gonna say
Texas
Michael Myers.
Chainsaw Massacre.
We're gonna.
You think
Leatherface.
Leatherface is better?
Yes.
Look at me, I'm
100%.
Leatherface.
Okay,
I
we can
love
we can
Leatherface.
agree that that
Okay.
sucks.
Dude, no, Leatherface is easily my favorite.
Texas
I
Chainsaw
love Ghostface, but
Imagine,
Leatherface.
imagine being into a killer that's literally born of incest.
I like it.
Weird.
Well, that's my
Weird.
same. That's my same take with anybody that said, and I'm gonna get some shit for this, that says that Freddy's their favorite. And I ask you this, and I ask this for
Nightmare on Elm
anybody
Street.
that is watching that Freddy's their favorite, is think to the reason, why does Freddy look the way that he does?
He got burned alive, baby,
Why did he get burnt alive?
because he's a PDF file.
Exactly. Exactly. So your favorite fucking horror
Imagine.
icon
Imagine.
is a kid.
It's okay.
Diddler.
Mine's a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Mine just
Mine-
likes to wear his victim's skin.
Mine stemmed from mama issues.
So you guys have mama issues. I have incest. It's fair.
It's not.
We
it's
have
not
mom
even close.
issues. You fuck your mom.
I was gonna say, dude, that's not even close.
So,
I think they're all messed up in my opinion.
oh yeah, they're all messed up.
Yeah.
But no, and so I think, and I know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it is based off of true shit. So that definitely helps make it
I love it.
pretty scary. But and another thing why I
So
say
is Wrong Turn, but those movies are ass.
those are pretty bad. Those are pretty bad.
Why is every based on a true story slasher flick is always incest cunts and
I
some
completely
backwards?
forgot about that movie.
No, Wrong Turns. Shit.
I just
Turn is
said
ass.
the C word. I'm not sure I'm supposed to
No,
say that.
I think you can say cunt.
Coont.
We'd have to bleep it if we weren't live, but
Yeah. We're live. It's fine.
Scream is iconic. He always falls over. He's the most human slasher,
He is.
and
It's very true.
he's
He
hunting kids in the movie.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, and
That's a little sus,
Whenever
yeah.
he says he's hunting kids in the movies, he's talking about
They're
Freddy.
teenagers.
What is this, Mungus?
Oh, he's talking about.
Yeah,
okay.
Freddy.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah, because the one I did see of Nightmare on Elm Street, the one with Johnny Depp in it, he was like
that's the first one.
15 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the
He
reason
gets
why,
sucked through the bed, and the fountain comes.
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
brutal.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Brutal.
Nightmare on Elm Street, it has some like pretty like fucked moments.
yeah, when he
in it,
when he
good,
comes out of the
whatever.
magazine and rips that girl's nose off.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Got
too.
your nose.
Got your Oops.
But
Here's Freddy.
for Scream, for me, it's like there is absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, stopping from Scream like actually happening.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because
100%.
because the continuing from the stories, it's somebody wanting to mimic or carry
Yeah.
on the legacy of the first and everything.
Right.
So like, there's nothing stopping them.
I do
think
love
the same
David
thing with
Arquette
Saw.
in those movies, though.
I think
Is
the
it-
same thing with Saw.
Yeah,
Like
Saw.
Jigsaw.
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure.
I love the movie
For
Jigsaw,
sure.
dude.
Dude,
Oh.
that is
But-
literally one of my nightmares that I get caught in a saw,
Saw
puzzle,
movie.
bruh.
No.
Like,
Like eat your own arm. It's like,
Scary
I'm
movie.
just done, bro. I'm just running into like a something. I
I'll
don't
just
know.
pass out.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sleep. Mortifying, dude.
Scary Movie was supposed to be the title of the original Scream movie, but Scary Movie came out first.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. No, Scary Movie came out after Scream because the
Because
first
Scream
Scary
was part of it.
because Scary Movie made fun of
A
Scream in
yeah.
it.
That was their
right.
first parody.
I
But-
will say, real quick, off the tangent. I think parody movies are fucking stupid.
Oh, stupid! Really?
I hate them.
Wow, man.
I like 'em.
That's a hot take. I get
the
that.
Scary Movies, like, and not to take
I
away from
think
like that comment, Scary
satire-
Movie's good.
I think satire is the lowest form of comedy.
I don't know. It's just like that. I don't know. Parodies are
cheap.
fun. They're
It's
cheap, but like whenever you can make fun, because the thing is, like Scary Movie, it talks about like the shit that we make fun of in the movie. Because like when he's talking about like Ghostface falling over all the time,
Yeah.
they make fun of it in Scary Movie.
I super get
You know what I
that.
mean?
But I think parody movies, satirical movies, satire as a whole, I think,
I mean, that's fair. I mean,
I think
Yes.
it's stupid.
You can have
I mean, it's just
You can
kind of
have
like
it.
not liking dick
There's
and fart
only there's
jokes.
only a few
Yeah.
pieces of like satirical content that I enjoy. One Punch Man being one of them, and Bare Naked Ladies,
That's fair.
the band. Sorry, I mean I do like Bare Naked Ladies, but Bare Naked Ladies,
let,
the band.
let the man of me come out and say,
Sorry.
I like
Sorry,
naked
fellas,
ladies.
my nuts dropped a little bit. Let me pick them back up.
I like naked ladies. Don't forget it.
Dude, we got.
women are cool.
I want to get off this tangent now.
One of the reasons the other had to change their name.
It's not
But yeah. And what I'll end this with, like I was saying, like so with like Jason, I like Friday the 13th. I like Friday the 13th much more than any of the other ones, like
Agreed.
than Halloween and all that bullshit. It's like it's the first movie.
My mic. What the fuck?
The first movie of each one of those could possibly happen because like the first Friday the 13th, the mom's doing all the killing.
Yeah.
But after that, it gets very supernatural and
Camp
shit
Crystal
like
Lake.
that.
Yeah, Jason
And-
X took a weird turn.
Yeah.
Jason X took a weird
Yeah,
turn.
tell
We can all
me.
agree on that. Jason X took a weird
That was
turn.
not it.
Fucking it's Jason but in space.
Jason in space. In theaters near you.
But
crap, brother.
The cream of the proverbial crop.
and it's the same thing with Mike Myers. Like the first movie could happen, but after that, he's just one of those characters that can never die.
Yeah, some
You know what I mean?
ethereal being, not ethereal, but some supernatural being
Yeah,
that
the
just
same thing with Freddy and
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
But with Scream, they do stuff to make it make sense because like him getting shot.
It's the most
They're like-
humanizing, really.
Yeah, they're like, oh, how can he get up from getting shot? He has a bulletproof vest on. So now every Ghostface from there on out wears a bulletproof vest. You know what I mean? They make it make sense. Like,
I should really watch these movies.
They're fucking great.
I
great.
think I've
They're
seen
really
bits
good.
and pieces of some of them.
They're
I liked.
great.
I liked.
I
Scream
like
6
how
as well.
David
Yeah.
Arquette's been in like every single one of them.
Yeah,
It's his big. It's his big time movie. He's the Iron Man of Scream.
it's her.
That's a tough thing to say.
It's a big piece.
RDJ did stuff before Iron Man.
I know, but still.
He was in an Elton John music video before Iron Man.
Really? I didn't know that.
That is a fact.
All right.
Like I said, I know a bunch of random stuff about random stuff.
Let's start getting into the cream of the crops and start talking about just sitcoms in general. So now
How about like
the juice is
classics?
loose.
Ew.
Classic.
Ew.
Classics. So what, like I Heart Lucy and shit like that?
No, like I mean, I guess 90s and down. Like Saved by the Bell was 90s.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like now
Saved
it's
by
just
the Bell was
now it's just an open.
80s, wasn't it?
It was
No, it
80s.
was 90s,
I thought it was
I think.
90s.
I
No.
mean, I could be wrong.
So now
I'm
we're
okay
just gonna
with that.
talk like openly,
Okay.
like canonly about any sitcom.
I don't want to end this episode without mentioning Good Times because
Good
that
Times?
intro is
Good Times at
absolutely
Fremont
amazing.
High.
Good Times.
Isn't it Fremont High?
What was the brother's name in Good Times? It was like he was so funny, dude.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Do we want to talk about that '70s show a little bit more?
Yeah.
Can.
No?
fucking love that
you
stuff.
guys talked.
Wisconsin.
You guys said that you love that '70s show.
Yes.
So let's talk about it.
Iconic all the way through, dude. Just every single character had their best moments and it shined. I just love that show.
I hit I think I hit Sierra the other day with the whole like, damn Jackie, I can't control the weather. Fucking
Oh, I need to bring that into my house.
Yeah.
Savannah bitches about it being hot and cold all the time.
Yeah, I need to hit that with Kira.
It's hot in here. Well, damn it, Jackie, I can't control the weather.
dude, I fucking there's so much shit from that show. Have you guys?
Dude, it literally, if you go up to my kids and ask what their punishment would be if they did something, they would probably tell you, my dad's going to put his foot in my ass.
I think I heard you say that over Xbox one night.
You probably did.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched that '90s show or whatever the hell it's
have.
called? Or
I
Like
80s
I
first
said,
season.
I really have a hard time watching
I hear it's really
reboots.
good, and they brought back Foreman. Like,
So the first season is all
I
right,
know,
but the second
but-
season I heard is amazing.
We're going to get, the thing is Jekyll has been put in a place. Isn't that his name? Hyde. His name's Hyde. I called
Yeah,
him.
he
I
has
always
a
called him.
place.
I always called him.
oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
probably gonna do something with
Yeah.
his
It sucks too
character.
because I loved Hyde.
The Ranch is another good one. I liked.
Oh
The
yeah,
Ranch.
him and Ashton Kutcher are in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking Elliot,
Mhm.
whatever his name is, something Elliot, the old dude,
Sam Elliott
Sam Elliott. I love
from
him.
Roadhouse, man.
I
Roadhouse.
his fucking voice, dude.
Dude. I want them to do like a standalone Ghost Rider movie with just Sam Elliott.
With him playing fucking
Yeah.
Carter Slade. Yeah, dude, it'd be
dude.
sick.
Oh.
It'd be sick as fuck. Him as Carter Slade was sick as fuck.
Honestly. No, but Yeah, I have a hard time watching reboots like that. I really, really enjoyed that 70s show. Fez is my
Fez,
favorite
yeah.
character, dude. Love Fez. So funny.
Yeah. It just sucks because the guy who plays Hyde was arrested
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
for some crappy stuff, I think. I can't remember what it
Some
was.
really brutal stuff.
yeah, some bad shit.
it's-
No, that 70 show was always like a big staple for me. Like nothing really wrong.
I love that they like never really, because everybody knew what they were doing in the basement.
Oh, yeah,
they
smoking
were
But
was-
smart.
yeah.
smoking weed, yeah.
Yeah.
But they never really like,
They
never
never
got
said.
caught.
what they
never
were doing.
once. Because at the time it was still like
It was still
super controversial to even be
But they were
Yeah.
doing that
putting
in the
that on
70s,
TV
so.
and stuff. You know, well, yeah,
That's when it was getting big.
yeah.
yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
like as far as like a show basing their entire show on a bunch of pothead kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that 70 show to me, it was something that like I loved and like I really enjoyed watching and stuff. But it was never like, I don't know, it never became one of those things where like I fucking love this show. It's like I enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
fun and
Yeah, it was
Nothing
never
wrong with it.
that for me, but I'm not turning it if it's on. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
on-
watching
I'm
it if it's on the
watching
TV.
like I don't think it was never something where I'm like I want to watch that 70 show.
Oh,
what
I
I
know.
look for in a
100%.
sitcom is if it's super quotable. You know what I mean?
It was cool. Yeah, it was
if I
decently
can
quotable.
quote it, I'm gonna watch it. You know what I
That-
mean?
No, that for sitcoms is literally the litmus test of
Honestly,
sitcoms.
yeah.
If it's quotable,
Yeah.
that's how you know.
It's the same thing with comedies too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
if you can't quote the comedy, it's not a comedy.
Yeah.
No, 100%. And like that's how I would test it. Like I said, that was my
Name
litmus
another
test.
comedy I have quoted more than Letterkenny though.
National
that's-
Recordings. That's good to like
that
the
is-
first few seasons.
I'd say there's
you
no
could
other comedy you have quoted more
you
than
could see it
Letterkenny, I
fall
don't
off.
think.
I mean, I quote The Office quite a bit, but it goes over a lot of people's heads because not everybody has seen The Office as much. I finished the
Yeah.
show a total of 15 times.
Jeez, dude.
No,
I
and
fucking love The Office, dude.
that's what I'll
love
get.
it.
That's what I'll give The Office. Like even though I didn't really get into it, it is super quotable. Like you got
Oh,
the
yeah.
parkour, you got
Yeah, all
anything.
the memes that spawned
Dwight
from it.
said,
Yeah.
you know.
It's
Yeah.
like, and not only that, but all
That's
of
what
the-
she said.
Yeah.
I mean, even though that has been a thing for the longest time,
But it
he
became
made
a
it,
staple.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
because
Yeah.
of him.
And I started saying it so much, like even as early as a couple of years ago, I started saying it again.
Yeah.
That's what she said. I still do it from time to time around
See,
my
like,
house.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine has like a Title Your Sex Tape. And
I
I absolutely
can't- I
love that one, dude.
Do not like
Tell
Andy
your sex tape.
Sandberg. I don't like Andy
Really?
Sandberg.
I like him. I think he's funny. I like
This
it.
goes back to satire. I hate The Lonely Island.
I don't know. Lonely Island was fun.
Yeah, Lonely
But-
Island was fun.
But I like Ninja Sex Party. So any sort of comedy
And
music.
see, I
like.
love Ninja Sex Party.
Ninja Sex Party is fucking great.
That's what I'm saying. Satire in certain forms I do enjoy.
Well,
Like,
and Ninja Sex Party didn't really do any satire. You know what I mean? They're
Danny, don't you know, is kind of satirical. Some of the Cool Patrol,
Big
super.
words. Big word, satirical.
He doesn't
Big
know
word.
what
Oh.
Yeah,
he's lost.
I'm lost. I got lost in translation.
Anyways, certain forms of satire I can handle.
I don't know. I think you'd like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
But-
I think if you give it a chance.
I'm sure I would. I like Terry Crews.
Yeah.
I don't know any other person in the cast other than Andy Sandberg and Terry.
Terry
Crews.
loves yogurt. Terry always talks about himself in third person on the show.
So funny.
Really?
Yes, dude.
Terry Crews
man.
from Everybody Hates Chris. Super.
So
funny.
okay, so now that we're getting to like that free roam stuff, like I
I was
was
say I can start rolling off a bunch of sitcoms.
I was just talking to somebody the other day about how I didn't really fuck with Everybody Hates Chris that much
I
was not a
because
fan.
we were talking about that and Bernie Mac. Like
The intro's cool.
I liked
love Bernie.
Bernie Mac show or whatever the hell it was called. I think it was called the Bernie Mac show. I liked it. It was pretty good.
Mhm.
Because that's where we were getting because we were talking, because the guy that I was talking to, he's a guy at work. He is black, so we started talking about black sitcoms and everything. And
Martin. I bet you
Yeah.
brought up Martin.
oh yeah, no,
Martin is still one of the best sitcoms.
Once
to
again,
ever do
good
it.
times.
but yeah, Martin is good.
Blackish.
What
Never
was
watched Blackish.
what was the
Watched
sitcom that
Crazy.
had one of the Wayne's brothers in it? There is the Wayne brothers, the actual sitcom,
Yeah,
I think.
but there.
And
Yeah,
there's-
because my wife watched all of it recently.
Not Married with Children.
No, but that's a good
No.
one.
But my
with
wife and
Children.
kids.
My wife and kids.
My
dude,
wife
that
and
show
kids.
is so fun.
Very
man.
good.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good.
Oh, it's so fun.
But yeah, no, I didn't really fuck with Everybody Hates Chris. I don't know why. Like it just didn't
It
hit with me.
It was. I think because it was a little too real.
Yeah.
Because like
I don't
it was
know.
a struggling family.
It never really piqued my
It was-
interest, I guess.
It was Chris Rock narrating the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was random.
I have never been
That
a
was
huge.
random.
I've never been a huge fan of Chris Rock.
But you guys we brought up before we got into it, you started to bring up old sitcoms. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say some old ones,
Dick
but
Van Dyke Show.
I liked Dick
Love
Van
Dick
Dyke,
Van Dyke,
and I
yeah.
like Everybody Loves Lucy.
Yeah, everybody loves Lucy.
Because that's what I loved about WandaVision.
Greatest dude, right? WandaVision.
But that I loved
Love
because it was
the-
how it played that, like the old, like 50s.
All the way up to the modern.
Yeah.
I
Fire.
love that
Loved
about
it.
the show,
Fire.
dude. So good.
But because
because it started off as like I Love Lucy type thing.
Yeah, yeah,
they ended
100%.
it. They ended it on like a Modern Family kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like it was literally pulled straight from Modern
exactly,
Family.
because anything that Wanda showed up in was like they were interviewing the mom from
Yeah.
Modern Family. I was like, dude, this
Modern
show
Family.
is sick,
Yeah.
man.
They did that really well. They
was
were
so
smart.
good.
They were smart.
But as far as older ones,
I guess you could say WandaVision's a sitcom at that point.
they did
Kinda.
have a lot of funny bits.
It's
in it.
kinda,
It
yeah.
was fun. I loved it.
It was-
I loved it too.
WandaVision was fucking.
I could
great.
rewatch
Okay.
that. I need to rewatch
At
that.
any time. Put it on the TV now. I'm watching.
Yeah,
it.
WandaVision
It's
was
so good.
fucking great.
But the best first episode, the best pilot to
Pilot?
ever do it, Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Golden
dude.
Girls was fucking
Golden Girls
solid.
is dude.
I love
So
I
good.
love
love Golden Girl.
I didn't get into Golden Girls
Thank you
until
for being
I,
a friend.
one of my exes showed me it. But
Travel down
fire.
the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
thank you. I needed that.
But another really good old one.
And if you threw a party,
I think I made up for it. You said you were gonna give me big homie kisses.
and invited everyone you knew.
But MASH.
Mash.
Mash
I watched
is-
that with my neighbor. We both did. We
MASH.
Mash.
You're like it's like two kids just like because like you're literally sitting at like a square table.
You said something that at the lunch table we resonated with.
No, it's like because they can't
You just
see
screamed
it.
food fight in the middle of the cafeteria, and these two hooligans popped off.
You guys can't see it, but they're literally at like a pull out like 4-leg fucking
Little rinky-dink table
Rinky-dink
from
touching
table.
thoughts.
old Jimbo's house.
and but you guys like look like two kids sitting next to each other
Because
like
our eyes got big and we went,
and I told you guys that I was bringing you mashed potatoes.
yeah.
And you're like mash. I want your mash.
Couple of kids in
I
wheelchairs,
used to
man.
watch that with my old neighbor, and he's since passed, but he was an old guy, and I used to go over there and just watch MASH with him and while his wife
Yeah.
made his cookies.
My wife's granddad puts MASH on the TV sometimes, and we sit there and watch that.
No,
It's kinda
I watched
so
a
good.
I watched a
that
lot.
and the A-Team.
The 18.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
No, fucking MacGyver, man. MacGyver's a good one.
MacGyver's
Good
been a
old
sitcom.
one. I know, but I'm just so old.
Oh,
You
yeah,
made me
yeah.
think of
You're right.
when you said A-Team, because A-Team's not really a sitcom
No,
either.
it's not, yeah.
Yeah.
But MacGyver was a good
MacGyver's
one from
really
that
good,
time.
yeah.
We mentioned Wizards of Waverly Place, but Devin Haney, I think his name is, the actor who was the big brother. He was also in another sitcom, How I Met Your Mother. How do you guys feel about that?
One of my wife's favorites. I've barely watched it.
It's either people hate it or they love it, and I'm
I
one of the people
don't-
who loved it.
I love Marshall, love Lily, love Tez Mosby, architect, but like
I love Bernie. I just love him.
Neil's character, I'm not a big fan of.
Neil Patrick Harris.
I liked Bernie. Dude.
I love Neil Patrick Harris.
Dude, when he was like, they brought Ralph Macchio in. He's like, he's not the real Karate Kid. And then William Zabka pulls off his clown makeup. He goes,
I think
couldn't agree more.
I think the shit that Neil Patrick Harris's character gets up to is like, it's super. How are they friends with that guy? I just don't get it.
Oh, you guys were friends with me for so long back in my day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I was-
friends is a loose term, but I mean, if you want to get real, I mean,
Yeah.
But
we were acquaintances back then.
yeah.
I can't think of any like older ones like that time. But you said
We don't have to talk about it. We sit at the same table now, bud.
Yeah, we're good. We eat.
but
Mashed potatoes.
Mash.
but
Mash.
Married with Children definitely was a huge
Love and
one.
marriage.
I used to watch
love
the
and
music.
Marriage.
I know.
Go together like a horse and carriage.
But yeah, dude,
I tell you, brother.
That's a good one.
that music was fucking solid.
So good. And him being a shoe salesman, dude.
Oh, I loved it. And him just hating his wife.
It's so
So
good, man.
mortified of her.
Oh,
No, and I love the actress that plays his wife. She's so great.
she did Sons of Anarchy too.
Yeah,
did.
and she played Lola in Futurama.
That's
Really?
right. Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
she's
that.
She's a
the
great
one-eyed
voice
girl.
actress
Nice.
too, dude. She's done
She
a lot of
also
voice
a
acting.
Disney movie she was in, Smart House.
Oh.
Dude, that movie
Yeah.
kind of still freaks me out.
Smart
House
House.
is a little
Smart
weird.
House freaks me
A
out.
little
dude.
weird.
That's the future. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
I know. I'm somebody that enjoys Smart House. I can literally tell my phone to turn off my fan right now.
That shit freaks me out.
I can turn off these lights with my fucking phone right now.
I,
if I wanted to.
yeah.
And it's just like-
Congratulations. I call me an analog man. I'd rather just stand up and turn.
Okay,
my lights
Joe
on.
Walsh.
I'll tell
Only I knew you get that reference.
yeah,
but
dude, yeah. No, but dude, Smart House freaks me out.
No, that definitely was like a terrifying.
That is a weird movie. I'm not with it.
But another. How did you guys feel about like Roseanne?
Dude, I loved Roseanne.
John
Roseanne?
Goodman. I can't be mad, dude. John Goodman.
Roseanne was
Did
solid.
he pass?
No, he's
No.
still alive.
That was
Okay.
another one with it's sitcom to sitcom type stuff because Leonard from Big Bang Theory
Yeah.
was in Roseanne.
Yep.
Yeah. And so was his girlfriend for a little bit. I
Penny?
don't remember her name.
Penny.
No. The in the earlier seasons before
From
him
Big
and
Bang
Penny
Theory?
got together. Yeah.
Oh, I know you're talking
Really?
about. I just can't remember
Leslie?
her name. Yeah,
Leslie, I
might
think,
have
was
been
in
Leslie.
Big Bang Theory.
But yeah, Roseanne was super solid. I love
Until they tried
Roseanne.
rebooting it and she said some racist shit.
No, Roseanne Barr, man,
no
she
holds barred.
she don't give a fuck.
She doesn't. Man. This is the same thing with
She's the most unwoke fucking.
that Paula Dean
Yeah,
that Paula Dean shit.
she does not care like at all. She's just like, nope, I'm living my life. I don't give a fuck about your woke shit.
Respect, dude.
No,
You know?
I'm
live your
100%.
life, dude.
I guess.
Respect.
Gotta
Um,
respect her where it's respect is due, I guess.
That's right.
I'm just trying to pick some out that like
Roseanne was so good though. Holy
that like
crap.
that I really fucked with. No, yeah, Roseanne was super good because it was another one of those like super relatable
Oh,
ones.
so, I mean, if we're picking
know what
out
I mean?
what Home Improvement,
Home Improvement, bro.
Improvement.
So
That was
good.
on flyer. Hey neighbor.
And speaking of more unwoke people,
Yeah.
Tim Allen.
Tim
man.
Allen.
Tim Allen.
What a raging alcoholic.
No, he was really big into coke.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
He has a DUI on his record, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. But yeah,
Tim Allen.
his big thing was
It
coke.
surprises me.
Speaking of fucking Tim Allen, you know that the Santa Claus movie like came out, like the first one came out in like the early 90s
Yeah.
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
I never thought
Neither
about
did
that.
I.
I thought that movie first came out like in the 2000s.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
something.
My dad loves that.
Because
movie.
it was played all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Or like
That was made in like.
I feel like Polar Express is also one of those that was always played when we were kids. It
Love
was
Yeah.
always
Polar
played.
Express.
No. So one thing I'm gonna
The
say that
Polar Express.
I'm saying this now because I'm a huge Christmas fan. We're definitely gonna have a Christmas episode.
Yeah, we all have to wear Christmas
Can't
hats,
wait
too.
to hate myself.
No,
Also, I
you
want to
get
have a
fucked.
Halloween Hobbs episode. 'Cause it's my favorite holiday is Halloween. Maybe we should do the horror movies on Halloween.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think that'd be fun.
Respect. I'll wear
Yeah.
my jersey again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
You can wear your scream mask. the
We'll
whole
just
time.
come. We'll
I'll
just,
wear the mask the whole
Yeah, the
time.
whole time.
God, dude, imagine suffocating.
Yeah.
We
It's
should
not
get a- we
bad.
should
I
get
can,
a-
I can breathe.
I'll
on
wear a
it.
costume.
We
for
should.
Halloween.
Yeah, we should get a costume
Yeah.
dress up for Halloween.
We should
Have a costume podcast.
hang out some. We'll hang some
A costume
jack o'
cast.
lanterns. Yeah,
Costume cast.
costume casts. We
Um,
each get to pick each other's outfits.
Somebody's gonna end up in a nurse's outfit.
Yeah, I've
It's
done it
probably
once. I'll
gonna
do
be
it
me.
again.
It's probably. Oh yeah.
I've been in many.
Whatever. You
outfits.
guys know you're gonna make my burly ass fit into some skimpy little skirt.
I was
Dude.
thinking Misty from Pokemon.
Hate that for me.
All right.
Better
So,
not let me choose.
chat.
You'll
chat,
choose me.
chat.
Got him.
Chat.
It was
Start.
me. He got
Start blowing up the comments with some more that we can sit here and talk about long term.
Yeah, we need some.
But I mean, we haven't talked about this one. This is a big obvious one. Fucking the Fresh Prince. We didn't bring
Fresh
it up.
Prince.
We got to talk about it.
Did you not like it?
I don't like Will Smith.
Don't
Oh, I
get
mean,
fucked with the whole. Fresh Prince was amazing.
Dude, Fresh Prince is his best
Fresh
work.
Prince was okay.
No, dude.
No.
And they have a remake of it, but it's not about that at all. Me and him actually watched an episode.
I
of
watched
it.
a little
Fresher Prince.
No, it's called Bel Air.
freshest?
It's called Bel Air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, the Bel Air show is
It's
actually.
actually pretty good, dude.
Didn't
I'm
Uncle
on
Phil
season
just
3.
like pass away soon, like recently?
Who?
James Avery? No, he
Uncle
passed
Phil?
away back in like
He
2014.
passed away a long time
did he?
ago.
Yeah, because
A
J.
lot.
Cole came out with his album and he said
That's
in
right.
his favorite,
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
For real.
For real.
That's if you say first
You're the
things
biggest
first,
father that
and
I
you
ever
say I'm
knew.
the realest, I'm gonna slap you because it's rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
But
Get
no,
my bitch back to be a
Fresh-
better you.
Fresh Prince, man. I don't know. It just
Dude,
it hit.
it hit so good. And
Like, it was
also,
just-
it touched on so many good points too.
It was
you know.
funny. Yeah.
Hey, hot take incoming. Incredibly mid. Incredibly mid.
Dude, you can go to
This,
hell with
this
that
is
comment.
where chat needs to go the fuck off right
Yeah.
now.
Dude, pop
'Cause-
off on me. What are they gonna do?
Verbally
Hurt my
abuse you?
feelings?
Yes.
Was abused as a child and beat up in high school. Get real.
Get real. I
No.
was raised a Marion.
Fresh
Honestly.
Prince was solid. Like it was
I
it was
loved it.
funny.
I loved
Just
it.
the relationships between everybody was good.
Alonzo's
Yeah,
dance,
It had-
dude.
yeah, the dance.
What was
the
that sitcom
Carlton.
that
Carlton
the
Dance.
Wayans brothers did with Jim Carrey?
with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Wasn't he just like in an episode for a little while? I don't think he was like in it. I know what you're talking about. Jim Carrey was
One
in
second.
an episode.
I got you.
In
Just
Living
give me a
Color.
second.
It's in Living Color.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Jim Carrey was in Living Color.
I think it was just in a couple episodes. I think maybe or like a episode.
No, Jim Carrey was Jay Leno in that show.
Played Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's 62 years old. Holy crap.
But
And Crazier Than Ever.
I love him.
then and with Fresh
My man's
Prince,
gone batshit.
like the where Will's dad came back that
Yeah.
episode
Dude, I mean, yeah, it's still one of the
Oh,
best episodes in a sitcom. in
fucking
my opinion.
hits,
It's-
tugs on the heartstrings, brother.
Yeah, and then, you know,
Fucking hard.
Uncle Phil just hugs him at the end. Oh,
Yeah, I think
beautiful.
that part was improvised because I think
That was
like Will
improvised.
just actually like he was like because that's Will's story and like that's happened with his dad and shit,
Mhm.
and so he just really started getting into it and Uncle Phil, you know, he got really into like that scene and shit.
Mhm.
And that was a fucking moment. And then Will, the sister, whatever. I always thought both the sisters were
Oh,
very
yeah,
attractive.
yeah. Shoot, I watched Bel Air and I should know their names because I watched it every Thursday.
Yeah, I don't remember their
There
names.
was another, wasn't it Sister
His sister with Tia and Tamika something or whatever the fuck.
Toya?
Toya. Yeah. Sister was good. I liked
I
that
don't
show.
remember what that was from, actually. Is that Disney Channel?
I think it might be Disney, yeah.
Ashley is one of them, and Jackie. I was going to say Jackie, but I don't want to be wrong.
Ashley, yeah, Ash and Jackie.
Ash, yeah, I was going to say. I just didn't want to be wrong if I said Jackie, so I had to fact check it. I was going to say Jackie.
But yeah, and like watching them grow up and everything, and Aunt Viv was great.
Aunt Viv, dude, yeah. And she actually comes back in Bel Air. You
Yep.
mentioned
yeah, I
it when
told
we
you
watched
that.
that episode,
Yep.
yeah.
I told you because like
He's like, that's Aunt Viv, and I was like, what? I did not know.
yeah,
I did
she
not know
did. She
that.
ends up playing a different character and
Yeah,
shit.
she
which I
plays a
thought was
different
super
character.
good.
That's pretty good. I actually enjoy Bel Air. That's probably a hot take.
Bel Air. I'll say from what I've seen from like one episode that I watched at his house is actually a very good like
It's a very
retelling.
good-
Because the thing
yeah.
is, it's not like a revamp like a reboot. It's a retelling.
It's a
It's a
retelling.
more serious
Yeah.
telling.
It's a
of
more
it.
drama filled. Like Carlton
like-
is a drug addict in it.
Oh!
Yeah,
It's
good.
not funny. Has a lot of pressure. His dad.
It's not funny?
No.
There's some.
I
funny
mean,
scenes,
I'm sure
but
there's
a few
like
funny
stuff to
scenes.
break the tension type shit, but
Yeah.
it's not like
It's a drama.
formed
Like saying
around.
It's a
Breaking
full
Bad
drama.
is a sitcom.
Yeah,
Ooh, what?
in a way different how you look at it. You know,
What? Where? Why?
I mean, the guy running around in his underwear.
Honestly,
running out of
that's
an
a hot
RV
take
is
of mine.
Hilarious.
That's pretty
Never got
funny.
into Breaking Bad. Thought it was mid. First
I've
episode,
never-
couldn't
I've
get
never
into
seen it.
I
just
just
couldn't
I
get
never
into it.
jumped on that hype
Never
train.
watched it.
Never got into it, man. I'll
No.
say The Walking Dead. I was in that hype, and then they killed my boy off.
Okay, that is a hot take. The Walking Dead fucking sucks.
At the end, yeah, but the first 4 seasons, fire.
Oh, the first 5 were good.
Five,
up
until they
until
Glenn.
Herschel died.
Herschel and Glenn.
Well, Glenn doesn't die until I think
Glenn's
season
Glenn's the
seven.
Glenn's the
Season
Asian
5.
dude,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
No, he
They
dies in
killed
like
Glenn.
season 7 or 8.
5.
Fuck you.
Negan comes in season 5, and he kills him.
Wasn't
It's not season 5,
It is
dude.
season 5.
No, because season 5's the
I'm about
governor.
to fact check you, dude. No, that was season 3.
Ligma. There's no shot.
Yes.
There's no shot.
Keep
Well-
going. I'm gonna fact check this.
and I still can't believe it. It's go more into Home Improvement because you brought Home Improvement.
Okay, we
up.
were both wrong. It was season 6, but I was closer.
Damn, get fucked, both of you.
I was
No,
what?
you said. Wait, what did you say?
I said 5.
No, I said season 5.
No, he said
I-
5. You said 6.
I'm getting fucking gaslit right now.
I said
What did you look up?
5. The Walking Dead season Glenn dies.
Okay. Well, I was talking about when Herschel died in season 5.
Oh yeah, Herschel
jackass.
died in season 5. Yeah, he got his head cut off. That was
brutal.
messed up. That
Brutal.
was brutal.
When Herschel died, I stopped watching the show.
Dude, Herschel was the man, especially with his gimp leg. I loved it when he hit a zombie with his stimp. Just chasing him, just
There's nothing better than an old man in a TV show.
Where'd it
Any
go?
TV show.
I love. So I didn't get super into The Walking Dead, which is surprising because I love zombie shit.
It's the only zombie show I'll actually watch.
Really?
Not a big fan of post-apocalyptic or apocalyptic stuff. I just find zombies boring.
Never seen Apocalypse Now.
I love the
Never seen Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead's fucking top
No,
tier.
yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have seen Shaun of
Don't-
the Dead. Because I got mad at you guys for the Star Wars.
Don't
Star
say
Wars
any
on
shit
the movies
about
episode.
Shaun of the Dead.
We had a movie ranking episode, and they put Shaun of the Dead over Star Wars for S tier, and I was so mad.
Oh yeah, because we're going down the alphabet.
Because
right?
it's better.
Ugh.
Hey, if it wasn't for the newer ones ruining it as a whole,
I know. I was just saying as a franchise how iconic it was.
Oh,
It's
and
fine.
Outlaws, the new game. Dog shit.
I've
I
heard.
thought you said you really
You
liked.
liked it.
I was
do.
enjoying it for a little bit, but
I've
then it
heard.
got very repetitive.
I was about to say because you we were just in Discord the other night and you
you're
said
like,
that you
"That
loved
wasn't
it.
good."
I actually did. I did love it, but then it was like playing Assassin's Creed.
Were you playing
Yeah,
Valhalla?
but you've
the
been
other
playing
day?
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
saw you-
Valhalla's
Valhalla's
good.
good, dude.
Valhalla
Valhalla
is a
is fire.
Viking RPG
It's
more than it is a
fire.
fucking Assassin's Creed
Same
game.
with Odyssey.
Odyssey,
Odyssey
yeah,
was good
you're
too.
just playing a Spartan.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. The thing is like those games work for me.
Did you like Origins? I didn't like Origins.
No,
I
Origins
thought it boring.
sucked.
I thought it was boring.
It was
I-
there was too much open space.
Yeah.
I
I get that it's a desert, but like, dude,
I
so
stopped
much of
after.
your time traveled is now I'm interrupting you.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
It's all
So
good.
much of your time traveled is just staring at sand on a horse. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude,
It's pretty bad.
this sucks.
It's bad. It's bad.
No, I stopped after Brotherhood. So
Brotherhood's a great one, dude.
No,
I
dude,
do
if you
recommend
didn't
playing
play
Revelations.
dude,
Revelations is
so-
really good
Is
Yes.
it-
because
not-
it really ties out the Ezio
It
series.
does so perfectly too.
So
like-
really good, yeah.
No,
When
'cause,
you
like-
said Desmond,
Desmond.
Desmond, because you
No.
can't speak English. I'm always like
'Cause-
Desmond.
my interest and my enjoyment of the Assassin's Creed ended with Ezio. I was like, if I'm not playing Ezio, like I don't really give a fuck.
Revelations is the best ending
See,
for Ezio.
And,
I,
like,
I
and
can agree with
I
that,
tried
but
playing
I
the other
would
ones.
I lost a lot of my interest after Black Flag.
See, I tried playing Black Flag, and I was
I
like,
love
I'm not
Black
having
Flags.
fun with this.
See,
Like,
the outside of
That's really where it went
the
downhill.
outside of the Animus, I can see that fully.
Yeah.
But while playing as the assassin, it's still very fun. The ship combat is still unrivaled to this day.
I think Odyssey's was a little better in my opinion.
You're
He's gonna piss him off.
with this fucking guy.
I just like Odyssey's better. I'm sorry.
Odyssey ship combat was fucking better, dude.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
That's like saying you prefer playing Syndicate with 2 assassins and trying to level up 2 assassins at the same
No,
time.
No, I don't like that.
Oh yeah, because then it was
Syndicate was
to-
awful.
totally separate from each
Yeah,
other. Right?
so you
The
played
the
Jacob
boy
and
or the
Evie
girl.
Fry,
Yeah.
right? And one of
The
them was like
Fries.
the fucking brawler.
The Fries. What the
Yeah.
fuck kind of fucking last name is
They're
that?
British.
So Jacob was like your brawler. I want to fight everything, and you run a gang, right? Where Evie is your more traditional sneak around, kill people type thing, right?
Yeah.
And you had to level them up separately,
It was,
which was fucking awful.
it was so bad. It was so bad. I
Hated
will
it.
say, Assassin's Creed 3 is still probably one of my if not my favorite of all time.
3.
I mean, if you prefer Connor, that's fine.
I love Connor, dude. Connor was just so angry
Yeah,
all the time.
that was the
Pissed
Native
off.
American one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Native American, yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, American.
He said
Yeah,
Native American,
Yeah. I thought you just said
Sorry,
American.
he's just an American.
he's just American, not Native American. My bad.
I mean, if you want to start getting political and shit like that, so
It's a direct
Native?
quote from Raven Simone from That's So Raven. She says, "I'm not African American. I'm just an American."
Just an American.
I mean, we won't get political.
We're getting to the end, aren't we?
We still
9
got a bit.
o'clock. Got 6 minutes.
But what we get into is I'm starting to throw some out there that kind of tickle us a little bit. Did we really get into Full House? Do we want to get into
No.
Full House?
I don't really know Full House like
We
that.
didn't really get into Full House, but
I fucked with
honestly,
Full House.
Full
I
House
loved
was
it.
fun. Full House was really fun. Bob Saget, surprisingly,
Rip.
kind of a fucked up dude.
Yeah,
You know?
I'd say so.
So that was so funny about him because like Bob Saget was
really wholesome, really sweet dude on Full House, but
Yeah.
actually his stand-up comedy is very dark.
super
Super
Because
dark.
like I don't know if
Very
you've ever
dark.
watched. It was a movie. It was a Dave Chappelle movie, How High or something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
He's literally
Great movie.
he plays somebody's like he was like in like an
But they
AA
ruined it.
meeting and whatever. He's like, you ever suck dick for coke? Like,
Dude, the roast of Bob Saget, really,
yeah.
dude.
No, and like just to see, because like that. So you're talking about like childhood, like people cussing. That's the one that fucked me up.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Damn.
Bob Saget going from being like the
And
like
then seeing him say, "You want to suck dick for coke?"
yeah,
Right,
like the
really
pinnacle of
and
fatherhood.
being 10 at the time.
Mine was.
Oh, yeah.
Mine
No,
was
'cause
Dylan
I wa-
Sprouse.
Which one?
Dylan Sprouse or
Dylan
Josh
Sprouse.
Peck.
Oh
Josh
yeah.
Peck hit me hard too.
Really?
I'm gonna be real here. I don't really fuck with Josh. I don't fuck with either
Josh
one of
Peck
them.
is a fucking tool.
I think like
I
'cause
like Drake.
Drake.
I have called I think 4 or 5 different people now a fucking tool. And Josh Peck is a damn tool, man.
But here's the thing, like Drake Bell, he has his problem, obviously,
Mm-s.
and then Josh just seems like a fucking cunt.
Well, he
dude.
went to
he seems like an
YouTube and
asshole.
stuff. And
Like,
hung
well,
out with
he's
David Dobrik.
yeah,
He start-
David
yeah,
Dobrik's a
dude.
fucking twat.
Yeah.
Like,
David Dobrik, man.
and I know we're sitting.
That's a
on,
problem.
He looks like they look the same. Like
No.
I hate that
copy
I
and
actually
paste.
used to enjoy his vlogs and like
Dobrik?
yes, I used to enjoy his
I used
vlogs
to
back in
enjoy
the day.
Toby Turner's vlogs.
I don't even know who that is.
Tobuscus,
Nope.
Just knowing everything that's unfolded with David
YouTuber.
Dobrik, dude.
childhood YouTuber.
Don't know. There you go. Look at Fred. Look at the
You gotta
Frisbee
brush
here.
out that dandruff.
Yeah. Okay, got Papa.
Yeah, the Head and Shoulders ain't doing it.
Head and
You gotta get
shoulders.
that Selsun blue.
Dude, I double shampooed today.
You told me you double conditioned. Pick a lane.
Both.
Fair
Did
enough.
both.
If you double shampoo, you're gonna dry the fuck out of your hair.
My hair is already extremely moist.
Honestly,
like,
what you should do is just not shampoo at all and just condition.
I only
That's
shampoo
usually
like
what I
once
do.
every 3 days, or if my hair gets extremely dirty, like today. But
I have to shampoo every day because I have
It's-
terrible dandruff and I have oily, greasy
I
ass
have
hair.
I have oily
I bought
greasy hair,
it. It's
too.
not shampoo or conditioner. I bought that Dr. Squash stuff.
Mm.
I'm trying that
Love
out.
it.
Like the
Squatch?
soap.
Love
Yeah.
it. I do,
I've been wanting to try
I
the
love
Squatch.
it. The bar soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
fire.
trying it out because I'm
Here,
trying to
got
get
it.
away from like liquid stuff.
My wife bought me a fucking polo recently.
And polo.
It's like very like light blue and it has Sasquatch and flamingos all over it.
Hey man, that's
That's
right
kinda
up your
lit.
style.
I'm,
Man.
That is you.
I'm
That
not
is
gonna
you,
lie to
bro.
you. I really enjoy the polo.
You should have worn it.
But I haven't worn a polo since high school. We had a dress code in high school. It was polos and khakis every single day. And I
I'd
told
wear that
myself adamantly I would never wear a polo again. And my wife buys me the sickest polo I have ever owned in
Hey,
my
man.
life.
And you're like, damn it.
And I was like, damn it.
I'm about to go back to my
I'm
work.
gonna have to fucking wear a polo now.
Sorry, 18-year-old James.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to wear it on the next podcast.
I'll wear it.
I'll wear it.
But yeah, no. That like I said, that was the one that fucked me. Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Finding
was-
out that he
Yeah, dude.
is fucking dark as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
And it
You expect that kind of shit from Anthony Jeselnik, but like hearing Bob Saget say that stuff.
I know.
Jesus.
What are some like hit or miss ones that you kind of like that you guys like? Well,
I mean, honestly,
since we're in the this era, some ones that you enjoy watching them on TikTok but would never turn them on.
Hey, and here,
So we're gonna get out of the childhood stuff. We're talking about
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny.
I have never actually physically seen an episode of Letterkenny, but I have watched every TikTok clip and every YouTube short and every highlight reel.
Why drink from a furry cup when you got a perfectly good garden hose?
I'm the same way. Like I
Thanks, Dad.
thoroughly enjoy Letterkenny and all the because like it's that show is
And Shorzy.
extremely
dude.
Very
quotable.
quotable. Very quotable.
So
Well, they also
quotable.
came out with the show Shorzy.
yeah,
I heard
That's
that.
what I was saying.
I heard that
Shorzy-
sucked.
Shorzy's the same thing, really.
I heard it sucked in
I
comparison.
have no clue. Never seen
mean-
an episode. Like I said, I just watched the clips because, again, quotable.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
just
very
saying
quotable.
"fuck you, Shorzy" is a
Yeah.
quote in its own
Fuck you,
right.
Shorzy.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No, it's not. It's not polite to kiss and tell or whatever. That shit.
It's not polite to kiss and
S and
tell.
P. S and P is the choice for me. You know what I mean? That whole bit
Yeah,
about
we're
the
like
steak.
You
Jonesy's
squirrely
mom.
dandling it.
Yeah, dude.
Jonesy's mom, dude.
That whole
So
bit's
good.
fucking
It's so good.
hilarious.
I mean, even the beginning scene in the pilot is amazing. Like where
Yeah.
he takes his shirt off, he's like, "Let's get ready to fight."
So
It's like,
big-
"Good God, look at that treasure trail."
So no,
Yeah.
they were actually thinking about him.
Muscle shirt came in today. Muscle's coming in tomorrow.
Dude, that show, because like that's my type of fucking humor,
Say
dude.
it, dude.
All that
Just
shit.
destroying people
All
just
that-
immediately.
All that shit out of that show was so fucking funny.
Yeah, I wish I could actually do that. You two are very good at that. I'm not.
Oh,
So,
that,
like,
that witty fucking.
It takes the
Quick.
thing is like
I'm just
first
never
of
been
all,
good at it.
You have to have childhood trauma,
yeah.
and second of all, because you find comfort in humor.
You find comfort and discomfort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you find comfort in discomfort, and by that mean you just kind of destroy people.
Yeah.
Just
Like how you
your
are destroyed
form of
inside.
showing-
Dude, I have
your-
been a
your
punching
form
bag
of-
for both of you for years.
Yeah, your form of showing affection is actually like ripping apart that relationship.
100%.
You guys are what is that? Self-sabotaging?
yeah, basically.
Like, like,
Self-deprivating.
like if we didn't know that we actually cared about each other, like people outside of our friend group
Yeah.
would think that
that
we're fucking terrible.
because
people.
because the way we talk to each other is like super fucked up.
It's really
You know?
messed up.
Because like
Outside of this,
we
yeah.
do genuinely
yeah.
at some point probably hurt each other's feelings, and you're like, yeah, he says it with love. He says it with
Yeah,
love.
He says it with love.
He definitely says that with
You
love.
guys have done it a couple times.
Oh, these
to me.
these couple of guys, I know they talk like this, but they definitely say that with love.
They say these bad things.
See, I took these guys over to a Sabaros the other day, and one of them called me a fucking fat piece of shit, and I was like, hey, you know what? He says it with love, you know. He grabbed me a slice, and we called it a day.
You know what? He got me a piece of pie.
He got me
And-
he got me a big slice of Sabaros, and I couldn't stay mad at the fella. You know what I mean? Like, bada bing, bada boom. We're
was
going to play
incredible.
chess in the park.
But
That's my bit for the day.
it's like there goes all my brain power.
Yep.
That was
Listed it on
incredible.
a Boston accent.
Boston.
New York.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Fuck
yeah.
me.
Fuck yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna go stuff my face with
clam
Pepperidge Farms.
I love that part. dude.
Pepperidge Farms remembers.
That's, dude. I had a Family Guy. We talked about Family Guy.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't
Seth
talk about it
MacFarlane,
much.
dude. He's a genius. I love him.
Yeah.
He is
Real
a he is a
genius.
sitcom.
A real genius.
He is a sitcom. I
That's
haven't
not. I'm not
watched.
being sarcastic. He
No,
is a
he's
real genius.
I'm telling you.
He runs the adult animation business, dude.
Easily.
You know, he
runs
was a big part of Johnny Bravo, and a lot of those Hannibal.
I only know that because Johnny Bravo is my favorite childhood cartoon.
Yeah,
Ooh, man, you should have been here for the cartoons episode. last
I'm
week,
sorry
man.
I was sick.
It's okay.
but
Missed you.
no. So what we're talking about, like we'll watch it on TikTok, but we won't watch much else of it. Kind of
Yeah.
sitcom.
Mine was. I'm gonna go with Full House.
Really?
Yeah,
Just
I
watching
never really
clips
got
of it?
into it like that.
I don't even know.
I know
Are there
it's a
clips of
great
Full House?
sitcom. Don't get me wrong. Like I've heard nothing but great things.
I
It's
know
just
one
will
that
watch
hits
it on
and miss with a
TikTok.
lot of people is Community.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of that, but I haven't.
Well,
caught
yeah,
myself
but a
to
lot
watch
of the
it.
clips,
hold
a
on.
lot of the clips of Community are Allison Brie being overly sexualized.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's valid.
No, I missed two that I kind of wanted to fucking bring up, but I want to bring up Scrubs.
Scrubs.
That's the one that not many people
I
talk
know
about.
Superman.
I love Scrubs.
Love Scrubs.
Hell, the default fucking
There's only two good doctor shows, and it's House and Scrubs.
House is
yeah,
fire.
House is pretty good.
I don't know. Good doctor.
My wife,
dude.
don't let my
I am a surgeon.
I am a surgeon.
don't let my wife hear me say that, dude. She thinks Grey's Anatomy is the best thing to watch.
Same
on
with
the
my
planet.
fiance.
No,
Don't
Grey,
get me
Grey's Anatomy's
wrong.
Grey's Anatomy's good.
I
It's
watched
so
all of Grey's
fucking
Anatomy.
sad. I've seen it all too, but it's so fucking sad.
Why does everyone die so
all
quick?
the time?
I'm like, why?
And why is everyone dying at this one hospital?
That's what I'm saying. Why are you all dying? You're all
mortality-
doctors.
You're
The
all
fucking-
doctors.
Yeah. The mortality rate at that hospital is ridiculous.
I
'cause
don't-
they're all
I-
fucking
And it's a
off screen.
learning hospital.
I don't know how they
Be
haven't
real.
been shut down yet. You guys are doing this out of code.
They
and
do it with
shut
love.
down.
We die with love. We built the Sabaros right next to us, and we die with love.
The
Okay.
moment they
love.
built that Sabaros in the hospital, everything went to shit.
Our chief surgeon is a fucking alcoholic, but he does it with love.
He hits us with love.
He hits us with
At
love.
least that's what my dad told me.
It's a beautiful day to save lives, Evsy says. They're all fucking dying.
What do you want to do
They're
about it?
dropping like flies.
We want me to do cut them open?
I was like, cut them open.
I can't do
But-
Boston accent very well.
I was like, all you want to do is cut them open. Everybody Loves Raymond is the worst sitcom to ever.
I don't
do.
really know. Yeah.
What was
It's a
that?
hit. It's a
It
hit
was
and miss.
so random.
I'm trying to bring it back in. I'm trying to rope us back in.
All right, the Kings and Queens.
Kings and
King-
Queens.
great.
Love
Fire.
that.
James, dude.
Love
Dude,
that
great.
fucking show.
Yeah. Kevin.
King of Queens.
Kevin, baby. All day.
There's another one. Oh, my bad. It's gonna stay there.
What happened?
I just kind of like, I looked at his
Oh, his
arm.
elbows.
I was trying to like lean back and I was like, why do I feel an arm when I look back?
I
It's like-
actually apologized and then said, "Well, fuck that apology. I'm just gonna keep it there. It's fine." Seinfeld.
I didn't really fuck with Seinfeld.
don't
I'm
like
gonna be
Seinfeld
real.
a lot
Like
either.
I don't like
What's the deal with airline food?
I don't like Jerry Springer. Like not Jerry Springer, fucking Jerry Seinfeld. Why did I say Springer?
I don't know. He did stand-up comedy at
Yeah,
some
he
point.
did.
Yeah,
And
he
he
did.
was the
Yeah.
mayor of Michigan. Or
Yeah. I wasn't a fan
Governor.
of Seinfeld either. I've heard it's hit or miss for people.
I just didn't. I don't know. I don't fuck with his type of humor. His like I like
Kramer.
I like Kramer.
Oh, that dude's so
I
funny.
like Kramer.
yeah,
So
Kramer's
funny.
funny.
If Kramer had his own show,
Everybody
I would
loves
watch that.
Kramer.
Everybody loves Kramer.
We need that one.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that one, dude.
I'd watch that.
I'm just saying, let us direct a sitcom. Just one. Just
There
one.
was
pilot.
another. There was a. Oh, Reba.
Reba.
Reba was good. I
loved
liked Reba.
Van.
Yeah.
So funny.
Van was good.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of Reba with my mom.
Shameless.
Shameless.
Shameless was not a sitcom, but
Dramatic.
It's
but-
dramatic.
so
Well, I
okay.
mean,
So this is something. So I
that's one to
didn't
watch
jump
a lot
on
of
that
clips
hype
of.
train, but Shameless I've been watching a lot of it
clips of
on
Carl.
TikTok. I think I'm gonna actually watch it.
I
It's
can't.
a, it's a
in my
commitment,
house.
dude.
So here's a little thing. My
Right.
son was looking up sex scenes from Shameless.
Oh yeah. His first. It was at his first.
His
Yeah.
first sex scene.
Yeah,
So
he-
pretty.
His first like Google
I was
search.
not proud because I've never seen the show. You know, if he were to look up something that
He
I
does it
could,
with love.
yeah, he does. He did it with love. You know,
A little too much self love, but love.
I don't think he. I don't want to get into it, but
Yeah, we ain't
I'm
gonna
not
talk about
sure. I'm not sure he did. I don't really
that.
know.
Oh, we won't get into it. But some other ones. So Two Broke Girls. That's one I watched
Oh,
quite a
yeah,
bit
yeah,
on
I
like
watched that one.
on TikTok.
Never.
Yeah,
That they're
Cat.
way
I
too-
I love what's her name. Yeah,
I
yeah.
already
We,
know.
we don't even
We
have to say
already
Don't
it.
even
Yeah.
have to say it.
Don't even have to say it.
I'm just saying those were first set of
Yeah.
I ever saw.
No, but I do love
Not
her.
joking,
I
not
I'm
joking.
say you saw them.
Like no,
When?
not in person, but
I-
they leaked. My dad definitely showed me.
I love
Sorry,
her.
Dad.
I love
Whoops.
I love her in the Marvel movies and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I think
too.
she's
in
funny in the
WandaVision,
Marvel
right?
Yeah.
movies. I've never.
No, she's been in since the
Thor.
first Thor.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I just
But,
just
She was in
remember
WandaVision too. Yeah,
What was it? I've never seen Two Broke Girls.
I've seen lots of
It's
clips
good.
of it.
It's good.
I've seen clips. Yeah, I've
And
seen
then
a ton of clips.
another
of it.
one. Speaking of girl, the New Girl or whatever.
New Girl.
New Girl.
Yeah, I like that.
Great
show.
one.
That's
Dude,
another one that I've not
Jake
watched.
Johnson is still
So good.
one of my favorite people. I listen to his podcast. He does an advice podcast with his friend Gareth Reynolds.
Mm.
And he does it every Monday and Thursday. Really good
Are they
podcast,
live?
and they're really funny. They do they well no, they post videos on YouTube. They
Okay,
don't-
gotcha,
They have
gotcha.
done one live when they made a new studio.
I just
but
say we were talking about that. We were talking about how like there's not many live podcasts, and then like the chat was like, oh, actually these people do live.
yeah,
podcasts.
there
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
are a surprising amount of live.
I didn't know that,
podcasts.
'cause I
If you
guess-
if you go to Spotify, there's a ton of live podcasts all over the place. Theo Vaughn's live.
Is
Really, he goes live.
Yeah.
Dang, I
Really?
love Theo. dude.
Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan does lives now.
I do know Joe Rogan does lives.
But
It's the wave. That's why.
but yeah, that's another one that I watched a lot through like TikTok and stuff.
yeah.
And I thought it was
Yeah,
like
Two
good.
Broke Girls I've seen a lot of clips of, but I've never actually seen the show.
Yeah,
Blackish I've seen a lot
Blackish
of clips
is
of.
decent. I've watched the first 2 seasons.
But
Kim's Convenience I've seen a lot of clips from.
But another one of like this kind of like I can say like guilty pleasure ones like Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
I've seen all of
Never seen
Gilmore
that one.
Girls, and it's still one of my favorites.
Gilmore Girls is pretty good.
It's
seen it.
because the sense of humor is very hit and miss. That's a hit and miss one because the sense of humor, they're very quick and they're very fast when they're doing their bits, and they do a lot of very deep pulls.
Would you say that's a sitcom though?
It is. It's a
Yeah.
dramatic sitcom.
I'd say one of my favorites. I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure, but Big Bang Theory.
I'm
like
gonna
Big
be
Bang
real.
Big
I
Bang
like
don't
it.
fuck with
I
it.
like it.
You would think I would, but like
no,
I
because
don't.
it overpopularized the nerd community and it painted us in a light that I don't like the show. a
I
whole
don't.
lot.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Big Bang Theory like at all.
I like it. I've enjoyed it. I liked it.
Like
I like the ending,
think
too.
I
Ending
think
was
genuine.
nice.
I think I like Young Sheldon more than I like.
Young
Big
Sheldon
Bang
was
Theory.
I've seen
sad,
clips of
though,
Young
dude.
Sheldon.
It's sad. Yeah,
I've seen clips of Young.
that's
Sheldon.
another one that I've watched a lot
Well, they're
through
making
TikTok.
another one. They're making about his brother.
Really?
Yeah, they're making. Olivia Holt was on a
Weird.
Disney show. I can't remember.
Hannah
what.
Montana.
Kicking it. She was on Kicking It.
Yeah, she was on Hannah Montana too.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the girl that plays the brothers like baby mama and shit like that in there in Young Sheldon?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But
Emily
they're-
Olsen, not Olsen. Why did I say Emily?
Is it not? Is it Emily Olsen? I
No.
get Olivia Holt and Emily Olsen.
Is it
confused.
Olsen? I think it's
yeah, it's
Olsen.
Emily Olsen. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. You sure it's not Emily Osment?
Osmond.
Is it Osmond?
Osmond. Olsen is the Olsen twins.
Olsen twins. Yeah. Jeez, dude, I'm messing both of you up. I apologize.
I wasn't gonna cook you guys like that, but
No, you were.
Ryan kept looking at me, and I was like,
I know.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about Emily.
Yeah, I was like,
He,
I was,
looked at me
I was
like, "Help me,
starting to
help
get
me."
it. Like I was like,
You were definitely you had
You
the
were-
O.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was Emily O.
Emily O for sure. But yeah, they're making a show on that. So
I thought you were gonna say Osborne next.
So okay, so for people out here and for you guys to know, because you don't see my screen and what I'm looking at, I just put up old sitcoms, right? And or just in early '90s like sitcoms and shit. Under the drama sitcom section, it has like Parenthood, some other show.
Saving Hope. Saving Hope was a good sitcom.
Save it
King of the
forever,
Hill.
right? King of the Hill.
King of the Hill is a
Sitcom.
drama sitcom.
What a sitcom.
Yeah, that's what
It's
they
a
have.
cartoon.
That's definitely. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, isn't that a cartoon?
Yeah, they have that as a.
It's an animation.
sitcom.
Yeah, it's an animation. An animation.
Animation.
sitcom. Imagine.
Okay, so this one says sitcom set in the UK. So obviously, The Office was originally from
Yes.
the UK, but a really good '90s or 2000s one. And I wish my dad was in chat for this one. There's a we're talking about Shaun of the Dead. It's called Spaced.
Good one.
Spaced is a
Heard of
UK
Yep.
one. It's where Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and all them got like their big start. It's super good. It's just a bunch
There's
of
a-
just stoner
I think-
sitcom kind
I
of
think
thing.
Extras wasn't Extras also a UK sitcom? It had
I
Ricky
don't know.
Gervais in it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't really listen to a lot of like British stuff in general.
And then another one.
Just like on principle, or
Their accents get to me. I can only do like so much of
so
it.
yeah, on principle.
Yeah, principle pretty much. I mean, I don't hate
He,
British
he
people,
said
but,
they're
like,
the
I
wrong
just-
white people.
I just,
I don't like the way you talk.
I just
You
so-
may
I can't.
look like me, but you don't sound like
He
me.
He said, "Let me tell you something right now."
But dude, they're wild
you.
over there in the UK though, dude.
No, and
Stabbing
so-
each other and stuff.
We're over here shooting each other.
I mean, I just think stabbing's a little worse than shooting.
You
Shooting's
ever
kinda
seen
quick.
that Shane Gillis bit? He said, anytime you try to insult another country, the first
what
thing
about-
they say is, "Well, at least we don't have school shootings." And he's like, "Yeah, I mean, you got us there, but at least we're not gay."
It's so funny.
But,
He's like, you ever just go up to like a pool bar and be like, "We're number one."
He's like, "Oh, dude, Shane Gillis is so funny."
But-
He's like,
Tires.
I don't
that's
know.
another sitcom he came out with. Tires, is that a sitcom? Right?
I heard.
Yeah. Tires is a sitcom he just came out with on Netflix. Highly recommend.
Anyway, Shane Gillis.
well, another
Bobby.
British sitcom is called My Family. And I'm not gonna get like into it just for people to go and watch it, but My Family is actually fucking hilarious because
There's
like
this old
British
sitcom I
comedy
watched.
is great.
Have you seen the old Flintstones movie, the live action one?
Yeah.
That whoever played Fred also was in a sitcom, and I don't remember the
Roseanne.
Roseanne.
name. No,
It was Roseanne.
Yeah.
It was Roseanne.
no,
Yes.
it's not John Goodman.
Yes.
It is. It's John Goodman.
Yes, the fuck it is. Look it up right now.
dude. It's John Goodman.
It's fucking John Goodman.
This man is freaking right now. What are you gonna do if it is John Goodman?
Yeah.
I'll be wrong.
Okay, fine. I just wanted to see your head explode. Right there.
No, there's another Flintstones.
He said, "No, there's another one."
The second one had different people.
Maybe it's not.
So he was kind of wrong.
You're half wrong.
Half wrong.
Let's talk about the Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show. Well, that's it. The Cosby Show.
I know.
Moving on.
Wasn't really that good of a show anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. I think we're almost out of them, dude.
Yeah, I think we're starting to
I think
run
we're
out.
just starting to pull
So let's start talking about the music. Let's end it with the music
the music. I mean,
because that's going to be a good segue into what I'm going to talk about.
okay.
Let's talk about the sitcom music.
Still Standing. It's the sitcom I was thinking of.
Gotcha.
Mark Addy from Flintstones to Viva Rock Vegas.
The bold where they like bold a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
It's a very old movie. I don't remember it.
Speaking of the sitcom music, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Ooh.
No.
I know you.
That was a good one.
standing here.
I-
I just love what you went. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I know you think somehow
Oh, actually, before we get into the music, we didn't talk about George Lopez. We mentioned George Lopez, but we didn't talk.
There's
about
nothing to talk about,
Yes,
dude.
It was a
is.
good fucking show.
First
It was.
off.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your problem with George Lopez?
I'm just saying his parenting style is similar to yours.
It's very true.
hmm
I insult my children quite a bit.
Yeah.
So do I. My daughter's 4, and I insult the fuck out of her.
Yeah. But dude, Carmen in there, I had a major crush on Carmen when I was a kid.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Gross.
Big time.
I was a kid.
We're the same
She
age.
was older than me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is, because she's like 30 something.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And
even the mom.
And the mom, ooh. Don't get me started on Angie.
Speaking of moms, dude,
Angie,
Carrie
brother.
Fisher from Zack and Cody. That's not Carrie Fisher.
What?
What's her name?
Her name was
Her
Carrie.
name was Carrie.
But
Said
Carrie
Carrie
Fisher
Fisher?
played Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Speaking of moms,
Carrie Fisher was a mom. Is a
Good
mom.
fact. Good fact. But
So-
no, I love George Lopez for like.
fuck, dude.
For like, it's funny because it's kind of how your relationship with your dad is with Benny, except he doesn't actually hate. You don't actually
Yeah.
hate your dad, but he actually hates his mom. But she's always around anyways.
Oh yeah, and like always like talking shit to each other,
Yeah.
like all the
She's like
fucking
always
time.
mentioning his big head and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like me and Savannah. We
Yeah.
talk shit to each other quite a bit.
yeah. I mean, you both have seen me like with my dad and like how him and I go on each other and
Yeah,
stuff.
I literally
So-
pulled
My
up
dad-
last week and he's like, "What's up, fuckface?" I'm
Yeah,
just like,
my
"Hey,
dad-
man, what's up?"
Yeah, to you.
Yeah,
Literally.
my dad is more like, hey, buddy,
No,
love you.
Yeah,
no.
dad's-
My dad, even to you guys, is like, "What's up, cunts?" Like,
Yeah.
my dad is not
Your,
like that.
your dad, I feel like, has straight up called me a cunt to my face.
probably. I wouldn't doubt
I've
it.
had very few interactions with Jason.
Yes, I wouldn't doubt it.
Very
Jason's
few.
hilarious, dude. Always a good time talking to him.
So, I mean,
My dad is just,
racist.
I don't want to say that live. An entity though, that's for sure.
An entity.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
He always says
a
and
being
all.
on this plane.
He has the most.
I don't have a dad.
He has a very thick country accent, and he
Say
also
less.
says "and all" after every single sentence. He'd be like, "Son, I was just working and all, and I saw this guy. He just killed a man and all. I just didn't know what to do and all."
My thing is instead of and all, I say, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I say
You know what I
that.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You're
Heard?
But yeah, he'll do it so suddenly, like, and then sometimes he'll pause and be like, "And all." I'm like, dude, you can't.
Like you just that's his period on every
Yeah.
sentence.
I am a big fan of calling my wife rib.
Rib.
Yeah.
Like a rib? Like
Yeah,
like
because in the
your
Bible, a
side?
In the
woman was
Bible,
made
yeah,
from a rib.
I actually,
Adam.
I was gonna
So I
say
call Savannah my rib.
that. It's very, that's actually very poetic.
It's actually very demeaning.
Well,
Depending on who you're talking to. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly.
if I talk to a dedicated and devout Christian, that's fine.
Well, no, and depending on like your points of views and the dynamic of man and women, you know what I mean?
Yeah. just depends.
So
I think it's kind of romantic, honestly.
I just call her my. No, I'm joking.
I always say woman. I'm like, woman.
I do say woman.
Yeah,
I don't say woman, I say whammon.
Women.
Yeah.
women.
Woman.
I also give her my wife.
My wife. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
No, I do. Woman is my big one.
Yeah, mine is.
I bought radio clock. She cannot afford radio clock. Big success.
Okay. We'll get back into the music. And well, no, I didn't even say what I was gonna say about George Lopez. No, I think we agreed a lot of it. George Lopez, it just hit different, man. Like it was funny, and a lot of the like what my sitcoms I liked is that they were like super relatable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I
'cause
think
families that didn't come from much money.
My problem with George Lopez was it felt just like a reskinned Martin or a reskinned
So I
My
never
Wife
watched
and
Martin.
Kids.
I don't know.
And
Well,
it was just a different culture.
you're
you know
gonna
what
get
I'm
that.
saying?
You're gonna get that a lot because I mean, obviously, My Wife and Kids. I mean, all white family, Martin, black, and then that Hispanic. You know
No,
what I
My
mean?
Wife and Kids was a Wayans Brothers show.
Oh, My Wife and Kids.
Love
I was
and
thinking of
Marriage.
Love and Marriage.
Yeah.
But so you got that show. That's
I
a
just
black
think it's.
and then-
But my thing is like
it's different cultures.
It's just
it's
different.
yeah.
I mean,
it
but
just-
the thing
but
is
it's
too,
not
it didn't
like a-
play. It
Hey,
didn't
John
play.
Luca.
Here's the thing.
It didn't play too much into like the Hispanic
You would think
culture,
I would like it because I am partially Hispanic.
Yeah.
I just didn't enjoy it.
I mean, that's fair to
It's
each their
just-
own.
They really played it up, though. You know what I mean? They really played
Played
up
what
the
up?
Hispanic. They started with
Lowrider.
yeah,
That's a little
a
on the nose.
famously Hispanic song.
That is a
George
little on the
Lopez
nose.
where
wanted
where
it to be
Hispanics
authentic.
famously, stereotypically
Yeah.
drive lowriders.
I mean, yeah.
It felt like they were really painting it up, dude.
But it was George Lopez's show, and he chose.
I
this
fully
guy.
get that. But he made a decision. He made that decision.
And he's a comedian. He's not afraid to get into it. You know.
no, I fully get
And
it.
that's how you kill stereotypes. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
exactly. And he just made it. You made it a comedy.
Yeah,
totally
and then
enjoyed
San Andreas came out, and who do you see riding that fucking lowrider?
Oh, the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, hey. People like what they
Like I
like.
said, I've seen the show. I've seen quite a bit of the show. I mean, everybody's had those late nights, and you hear You're like,
100%.
you know what? I could watch it.
But it was one of those
But
shows.
those were nights where I wasn't watching Cartoon Network and King of the Hill pops on.
Yeah. But no, it was one of those shows where it's also like relatable and like watching, them grow up and, and seeing the dynamic between George and Benny and that kind of shit and like him finding his dad.
His
and,
mom,
Yeah.
his like abusive but
Yeah.
also hilarious mom.
Yeah. No, I love all of it. And, like, it was just one. It was just funny.
I will say it is a good show. It's just not my cup of tea.
And then, like I said, like the sleep paralysis demon that is George Lopez himself,
Honestly,
as a person, and
Yeah.
and that's something that we can all relate to. You know what I mean?
100%.
Waking up to my cat has a cough. Well,
'tis the season. Ew.
no, I think she has a hairball, but the thing is, she starts getting it out and then she just swallows it back again.
Oh.
So
Oh.
yeah,
Ew.
she has a hairball, but she keeps swallowing
It's
it.
like me when I wake up.
Dude, I had a black cat named Binks, and that cat would sneeze some snot rockets, dude.
Dude, I
Randomly.
love a cat sneeze face.
Dude, it's so
Shit's
funny.
so funny, dude.
Yeah, some when she sneezes, like one eye will open and like the other one close.
But no,
God, man.
yeah, she just keeps swallowing it back
Get it out, brother.
because you see her like get it out, and then you just hear.
I love that Shanks is just
Gets it
like, you
back.
good?
Hey, homie.
Hey, you good? You need a pound of the back?
This cat,
Shanks is fucking weird, dude.
I love
Such
that
a
cat.
weird cat.
He
Shanks is a good
fucked my
cat.
hand up earlier, though.
Yeah, he's I don't know. They're both weird.
He gave me a deep gash. I was playing with him. It was my own fault, but he
Um,
really latched on with his claw, and I was like, God damn!
Yeah, no, they're both kind of cunts. I'm not gonna declaw them.
That's,
But
well,
I
I
am-
think that's
Yeah.
pet abuse.
No, that's
Yeah,
that's wrong.
insane.
If you declaw your cats, fuck you. But
That is
I
insane.
am gonna get them.
Also, stay.
I am gonna get them. The kitty caps.
Okay.
They got these like little caps
Yeah, I
so
know
you
what
can
you're
put
talking
over their
I think
claws.
Kira had him. I
Because-
don't
know what the fuck
This whole time I've been sitting here playing with the claw marks that this cat has
Yeah,
put in
all
my
of
chair.
all of my chairs like that are.
And like the little cut holes and all that shit.
My
So
side of my couch.
yeah, on the side of my couch, and so
Yeah.
I'm rather gonna get them kitty caps, or I'm just gonna chop their legs off. So
Well, yeah.
You know, have
I'm
little
thinking,
cat sausages rolling around.
yeah, or give just chop off at least the top legs and have a little.
Top off the top legs.
Yeah, just taking a top like little T Rexes running around.
He does it with love.
I'm doing it with love. But so we're getting into the music. So, what was your guys' favorite intro song of like
The
your,
Office.
The Office?
I'm
Okay.
thinking. I'm still
Yeah.
thinking. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put mine
With
there.
words, or like just a musical entrance.
I mean both, just in general, just intros. Favorite
The
intros,
Office. Nothing sparks more joy in me than hearing The Office.
and
Okay.
that's just like
Song.
because that sitcom's your
Because
favorite.
It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I would say because
You really need to see all of my memorabilia. I have
He has a lot.
so
He does have
much
a lot.
Office memorabilia. Like I said, I have a signed script. I have all the Funko Pops.
Jeez.
I have so much. I have like 6 or 7 Office T-shirts that still fit because I've lost a lot of weight.
Good. I think mine would have to be Married with Children.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Married with that song fucking hits. It's so good.
Also, Golden Girls, dude.
Golden
Golden
Girls.
Girls is good too.
But that's what I was gonna say. Like they're not my favorite, but
iCarly.
Yeah.
Friends.
Friends.
Friends is a huge one.
Tell me right now you don't hear the Friends theme song and
Start
clap
clapping.
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And like, but I'm gonna put George Lopez up there too because like I said, George Lopez is that song. Like when you hear it at all, that's immediately what you think is George
Yeah.
Lopez.
Yeah.
We have
Playing
all,
Guitar Hero 2 and playing.
Was it in
Rider.
2
I
or was that
think
in
it was
3?
either 2
I
or
think it's
3.
3.
I don't know. It's,
Um,
but playing that song, you're like, man, George Lopez would fucking rip right now.
but
Have it on the other monitor.
everybody has woken up to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like a shared experience between millions of people. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's the
That's
same thing
pretty
with
cool.
Friends and stuff like that. Those like really big ones that drove it home.
Mhm.
Because that's a meme to wake up at 3 a.m. and George Lopez is on.
Full House also
Yeah.
had a really good thing.
And I think
It
that
did.
70s show as well.
Yeah.
is-
Everybody like we love you, Wisconsin or whatever the fuck.
Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just them in the car.
This
too.
Did here.
Just
Took
one,
it back.
Then just let my elbow sit in
Took it.
peace,
I'll
you
let you-
fucker.
Dude, take
It's
it.
like airlines, man. There's a
Airline.
fucking.
Carry me to
Jake
TSA.
Johnson said this on his podcast. Little callback, okay? If you're sitting on an airline, you should be able. This might actually not be a Jake Johnson bit. I don't actually remember. But if you're sitting on an airline, if you get middle seat, you should be able to have both armrests.
Yeah, that's valid.
that's fair.
I mean, because you get aisle seat, you get to get up and go to the bathroom for fucking free.
You get a window
And then
seat.
On the left, you get the window seat.
The view.
The view. In the middle, what do you get? You get bitch seat. No, you get both fucking armrests.
I've never flown, and like I have
No,
like
neither have I.
big
have.
anxiety of
I'm
flying.
digging in on something I've never
I have,
experienced.
and I've had middle seat and aisle seat and window seat.
Which
I-
one's best?
Window.
Window?
In my opinion, yeah. Because usually,
What do you actually see?
I mean, you see.
Wing?
Well,
Yeah,
the cool thing is when you
cloud.
go up. No, when you go up into like pretty high up, you actually get to see like
The stratosphere is what they call that.
By the time you take off, you're
No.
going like fucking 500 miles an hour.
But it goes up. It's so slow. I promise you.
It feels
so
slow, but you're
yeah.
going 500
get to
miles
see,
an
like,
hour.
the
because the art of
outlines.
perception.
Yeah.
You get to see like the outlines and everything,
Yeah.
and just like I like it. It looks cool. Like everything just looks a lot smaller. Like
That's
it's
my
just the
worst
grass in your
nightmare.
hand.
No,
I
that's,
love it.
that's
I
what
don't
I was
have
about
a
to say.
fear of. I don't have a fear of heights. I have a fear of falling.
No,
Because
my
like the climb up a roller coaster is okay. The fucking first fall down.
I think
love
what
it.
mine is like. I mean, for me personally, I've never flown, and the only time I've been in an airplane is working on one, and like. I would definitely have to have the outside seat because like I have so much anxiety of it. I would have to be able to like get out, because I know I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
But at least if I can get up and walk and go to the bathroom, so that way I can.
What, as you're crashing?
Like-
You're like it's gonna be okay in the bathroom.
I'm never flying.
Well, no,
I'm
I'm
never flying.
I'm saying like because like if I
People
start,
say to go see the fucking world. I'm good. America has enough differentiations on it that I could just travel the U.S. and be okay.
I don't know. For me,
That was me. Don't worry about it.
for me, like because like I really want to go to Australia. That's
same.
like a 26-hour flight.
I'd take a boat.
Like you literally spending.
Takes a
Rowboat.
ferry.
I'd rather rowboat.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do a boat too.
No, I'd fly.
But
Stupid.
a boat would take like fucking
Once
2-3
you fly
days.
once, it
Yeah,
promise
but
you it's
2-3
not
days
bad.
on a nice cruise, that's not that big a deal.
I mean, it's a cruise though. It's different. If you're just taking like,
Do
say
you
you're
think
taking
that
a
they
regular
just
boat,
charter ferries from any Tom, Dick, and Harry's joint and being like, okay, we're going to take
I'm
you
just
to
saying.
Australia?
I don't think there is any ferry that's going to take you to fucking
There's not a
Australia.
shot, dude. You have to. It have to be a cruise.
I'm just saying, it's a cruise to an airplane. Like,
But the thing is, you would have to go to another country
Okay,
just
so
to get a cruise to
here's
go
the thing.
there.
yeah,
For
it's
an
more
airplane,
expensive.
right? A cruise, yes, it's going to take longer, but you're also it's a little more luxurious, right? A plane, you're going to get there
Quick.
in a day, right?
Yeah.
It's quicker, but also you're not spending nearly as much time on a plane, and you can just get right to what you want to do, which is be in whatever country you want to go to. On a cruise, you can enjoy your trip there, and then enjoy your trip to that country, and then enjoy your trip back.
Yeah.
A cruise sounds so much better than
I mean, yeah,
flying.
I would rather take a cruise than fly.
Yeah, I think I would because
I
like
would prefer
like a
to fly to
cruise
get
because
there
like let's
quicker.
say the ship goes down.
It's going
My-
to take a while,
My
and I can swim.
your survivability is a lot higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Then
it's also
crashing.
going to be
Except my
way
boy
worse.
Jack. There was room on that damn door.
Yeah. And no, that's a conspiracy theory.
I'm just saying, I don't think you guys would survive in the middle of the ocean. You guys would starve to death.
well, no.
Like, dude, I still got
But-
plenty of meat on my
but-
ass that I could eat myself alive for
but
a
the,
good
the
month.
probability,
and be
the statistics would like, and I know the statistics of crashing a plane is very low,
So low.
very low.
but
You
the
have to say-
survivability of it is
Yeah.
I could
much
grab some free
lower.
falling debris. I got
But
it.
here's the thing: if a boat sinks,
actually happened.
If a boat starts to sink, you know how much time they have to relay messages
yeah.
and tell people, "Hey, we're
No,
going down."
And literally with with planes, they tell you to tuck your head and all that shit. It's literally designed to kill you, so that way they can't get sued.
I mean, I'd much rather just
yeah,
die an
dude,
instant
just
death.
go limp. That's
They-
the best way
they
to survive
literally-
any crash.
They literally tell you to
go
tuck
limp.
your head down, so
dude,
that
seriously.
they tell you to tuck your head down, so that way you snap your fucking neck, and so you can't sue them.
Well,
That's
you're
literally what
dead.
they're doing.
You can't sue regardless.
Well, no,
But if you don't die,
but that's the thing. They tell you to do that because if you tuck your head like that, you are going to die, like 100%.
the best way to survive a crash, any crash, car crash, whatever,
It's just a
is to
starfish.
just fucking limp.
But
Let
But-
it go.
what was I gonna say? What was I gonna do?
Oh no, we got on a weird tangent.
Oh yeah, no, like,
What's better, a cruise or flight?
but no, and
How do we live? Which one do I have a better odds of live?
no. I've thought about taking like a flight from here to Chicago, literally like a 20-minute flight, just to
It's
get.
also like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, I know, but just to get used to flying.
Let
You
me
know what I
drive
mean?
you to Chicago just so you can get used to people driving a car.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that. Sitting in a car for 2 hours, being the passenger, fuck that. I can barely go like 30 minutes.
My wife won't make it a block.
I know. Like I get car
She's
sick,
the
man.
worst.
Fuck women, am
She
I
does
right?
it with love.
She does it.
Does it with love.
Next thing you know, she gives me a beach and everything's okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Love and marriage. He's you know, they're gonna reboot that show and you're the star.
I'll tell you what.
Dude, I will direct.
I will not sell shoes. I'll sell anything else.
Why not? What's wrong with selling shoes?
Feet.
I don't like feet.
Feet, brother. You know how many dingy toes there are out there?
I don't want to talk
Imagine
about
working
my
at a
toes.
Foot Locker. Ugh.
I know.
You
Like
do not want to see my toes.
Here's the thing,
No,
right?
oh my
so,
fucking- I
so
gotta-
now you there are so many answers to like measuring your feet, right? But you remember going to the shoe store when you were kids and you
Yeah,
had to
get
put
that
your
little metal
fucking
thing.
foot in that. Yeah.
that death trap.
Yeah. And the dude
Looks
had
like
to
a
sit
bear
there.
trap.
The dude had to sit there and like measure your foot and then go pick out the shoes for you and shit.
I just did it with my dad. He just did it for me.
I've always
I mean, I did it myself.
Yeah.
my mom was too bougie, apparently.
Measure my son's foot
Measure
for
my
me,
son's
boy.
toes.
I don't know how to work this contraption.
Foot man.
Take your little contraction foot, dude, and measure my son's toes.
Foot fiend.
Foot fiend? I like it.
I bet you have a thing for feet.
You
Don't
got a thing for feet, don't you?
That's why you
Young
work
boy
here.
feet. All right, we're
All right,
we're getting
yeah.
weird.
Whoa, whoa,
Pause.
whoa, pause.
No
Resume.
diddy.
And
Yep.
No, but anyway, I couldn't sell shoes, dude. Stinky feet.
No, I was going to get in the story. So for people that don't know, I'm upper management for Goodwill, and people obviously. So
God bless you.
with Goodwill, you can't. For most people that know, you can't try on anything. They don't have changing rooms anymore. Stopped with COVID. Stopped because people were stealing shit. All
It
that.
stopped
fun
because
stuff.
it should have.
Yeah. Somebody returned their shit the other day.
Goodwill takes returns.
that's new.
We do.
I'm just
I mean, actually, that
redonating.
makes sense.
Imagine just redonating.
Well, you get your money back.
Yeah, but
All your money?
Well, whatever you spent for it, you get your money back.
Gotcha.
So for that one item,
Wish
But-
GameStop did that.
fuck yeah,
GameStop should have
sucks ass.
been. GameStop is a dead horse that should have died.
No, I will
Already.
continue to beat. I'll beat that horse to death. Is what I'll do. 'Cause, like, fuck.
I'll beat that dead horse deader.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna wake up with that horse's head in their
The
fucking bed.
deadest horse. Yeah, the fucking CEO of GameStop.
Oh my god. But
What?
every time you hit that, it beeps. I've noticed that. Every time you hit it, it
What, dude?
beeps.
That's way too futuristic.
Is there a bomb
EMF.
strap
No,
in this fucker?
it's like EMF. See? Yeah, it's EMF. Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's
Because you
just-
can't hear it beep without it
it's
being
just-
close to the mic, right?
It's just it's just radio waves.
Very
It's-
interesting.
I'm gonna get nicotine sick. God.
No, it's EMF. You're gonna get cancer from whatever the fuck's coming out of your thing, not the
don't
vape
smoke,
itself.
kids. This is your fucking mic. I get cancer. I'm suing.
Hey, Ragen's in.
The bomb.
The
defuse,
bomb.
Defuse. We were playing
As
with
soon as
Raging
somebody
today.
who worked at GameStop, it's dying business. My last day, I gave out a free PS5. Damn.
Dang, dude,
I wish I would
was
have been
that guy.
there. Honestly,
Yeah, fucking free
I could go for
PS5.
PS5. I'm an Xbox stand.
Annie.
I want to play
Beep
Spider-Man so
boop.
bad.
That's so fun.
To
Here's
do
the
it,
thing,
yeah.
dude.
So fun.
Like Spider-Man. GameStop has shifted their merchandise so much from video games to being more pop culture, like Funko Pops and T-shirts,
Oh,
and hats and shit.
100%.
So they sell more
100%.
accessories than they do video games anymore because it is a dying company and they had to make a move.
Yeah.
It's not even GameStop anymore. It's like it's like an FYE.
Fucking gay stop. Am I right?
It's just an FYE, man.
Oh no,
At this
100%. But FYE is
stupid.
better.
I will
FYE
say,
is sick.
I
Final
walked
Fantasy
into
Rebirth
FYE.
on GameStop.
Dude, have you ever seen anything more depressing than a fucking dead mall?
Hey, buddy. Dead mall. Yeah, every mall in fucking
It
Dude.
sucks,
Indiana.
man.
So
No,
sad.
Circle Center Mall popping every single fucking
Circle
day.
Center.
Yeah,
Which one?
Indie.
Oh, the indie one?
Circle Center Mall. Yeah.
The one with the arcade in it. Not Castleton. But Indy has another they have an
Like
arcade as well.
Indianapolis has a big ass 4-tiered mall
in the center of Indianapolis.
It's the Circle
Which
Center
one?
Mall.
Circle Center Mall.
You're talking about fucking the fashion mall?
I'm talking about Circle Center
No,
Mall.
that's Keystone. Keystone
it's
Fashion
Keystone.
Mall.
I don't think I've
No.
ever been to Circle Center.
You
Mall.
probably haven't, but it's a
It's
4-tier
huge.
mall
It's
that is
huge.
fucking popping every single
Yeah,
goddamn
it's so
day,
much
dude.
fun. I
don't
love
think
it.
It's a
I've been to
great mall. That Fort Wayne Mall is also kind of nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I've been there.
Castleton Mall, I
Can
think, is still
vouch
open.
75% of
They just
sales
have the
were
arcade.
Funko Pops.
Yep.
So we have a bona fide GameStop employee, well, ex-employee.
I
there.
just told you.
We can
just,
ask the questions
just from
there.
looking at GameStop.
FYI is a store that shouldn't have gone out of business. There's still some.
No,
in business.
they're still going.
Muncie Mall has a.
Yeah.
Well,
Same with-
FYI.
same with
not
Castleton.
everybody in here is from Indiana.
Yeah,
so-
Ragent's from Florida, I believe.
Yeah, he's from Florida. So
Floribama.
We just met him on lockdown.
lockdown protocol.
Right on.
It's
I,
Call of Duty
you
with
need
them.
to fix your fucking graphics
I need a
shit,
graphics card.
Play
because
that
that,
game.
that
If you
want to
come over one of
fun.
these days and help me take it apart and see if I can just
No, I will.
unplug the damn thing and plug it back in and then like install the drivers over and shit, then
Yeah. No, I'll come back over. I'll come over.
I'm
and
not
work on it.
super computer savvy, been a console gamer my entire life.
Same.
And I needed walked through how to install drivers on them and fix the BIOS
But-
on the damn thing.
But no, SHDO2, like our GameStop connoisseur here.
Connoisseur.
Why does GameStop fuck everybody out of their returns? Like why, or like trying to sell anything? Why do they lowball the fuck out of everybody and then try to sell it for like way more?
well, they
So
got to make a
dumb.
profit.
I know, I
somehow.
get that and making profit, but like they like lowball you.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. If you take GameStop and then there's a little company in Marion called TCB Games, they
Yeah.
do the same game trade-in system that GameStop does, but they gouge you more than GameStop will,
Really?
honestly.
And
Because
it-
GameStop's such a big company that did it and started it, and every other like mom and pop game shop wants to do that. And but they
no, I kind of got fucked out of FUDs when I was selling some Game Boys over there.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Well, they're not FUDs anymore.
yeah, it's some new name
There's a
now.
new name. We went over there.
yeah,
not too long
dude.
ago.
But that's the thing.
I
is, like,
chose chaos when it comes to lockdown. I know you do. You
Yeah.
fuck. You ruined my trust, and you're the one that told me I should trust, and you should go fuck yourself.
Lockdown's just Among Us.
I've heard.
But dude, oh my god! So I'm gonna tell you right now. Like I'm gonna talk about lockdown. Lockdown protocol is fucking perfect.
It's
By the way, the
hilarious.
sitcom episode is done.
I think
No,
Yeah,
we'll keep.
yeah.
We're talking about the music. Now we're just kind of going off a tangent because we're getting. Bro doxed me. We didn't dox you too much. It really the only way they can make profit, and for example, used consoles they have to sell for less than new. So for that instance, they mark it down a
Yeah,
shit
shit
ton.
that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, I can't like.
Well, there's
I
also
don't remember the last-
refurbishment. There's also refurbishment costs.
Yeah.
If you take in consoles, they have to refurbish it, whether it's brand new or not. So then they mark it down even further because they have to pay another company to refurbish it.
Mhm.
So it's a bunch of bullshit that goes into
No.
it. It's just honestly, hard copies of anything are dying anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
no.
I got
fucking
Final
sucks.
Fantasy
No, and so that's something I want to talk about that I heard in the podcast a long time ago, like where it gets really annoying that you have to pay the same price for a digital copy as you would a hard copy.
Yeah.
And it was something that retail stores did to say fuck you because it was going to take away from their sales. You know what I mean? Because it's like, why am I paying $60 for this fictional fucking thing? You know what I mean? Like I understand it if I'm coming there and buying because you had to put money into, you know, the plastic and the fucking paper and all this
digital
other
should
shit.
cost less.
Yeah.
It should cost like even if it's only like fucking like $20 less, it should still cost
It
less.
should
Agreed.
cost less.
You know what I mean?
But it's the game companies.
Refurbished is shitty with my store in Avon. Oh, so you are from Indy? Yeah, you're from India. From Avon because they would have me fix them since I know how to. That way they save money for those. My GameStop was very shady. Damn.
Wow,
That's insane.
dude.
Damn.
That's insane.
If you're from Indiana, don't go to Avon GameStop because
Yeah,
that's
fuck
some
that place.
fucking
Nope.
under the table
Yeah.
bullshit, bro.
I went to GameStop recently though to get a.
I mean, good for you for being able to refurbish consoles. That's really great.
No, you can do that as a side thing.
Yeah, you honestly could make a lot of money doing
I
that.
keep telling Darius, man. Darius keeps cleaning shit, and he
won't
keep
charge
telling-
people.
I have fully charged people to fix controllers and
Yeah,
stuff.
my buddy does that.
My
My buddy
little
Sam,
brother,
he
my
charges
little
me.
brother, I charged him $40 to fix his Pro Elite controller.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dude,
would.
because like I have the tools, I have everything to do it. I have the wattage thing. The thing is like I'm not gonna just do it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. It's a lot
Who
of
willingly
tedious work.
goes to Indiana? Fuck you, Annie.
Well,
You're over there in
I didn't
Chicago.
choose to live here.
Chicago.
She's our neighbor.
Have fun in O Block.
Yeah, you're at least my town's not fucking like Call of Duty lobby. Damn, Chicago be popping.
Chicago.
Chicago.
for sure.
Shout out to Sam. Sounds like a great guy.
Sam is the one who cleans consoles and cleans controllers and stuff. Great guy. Yeah, but I'll pay him because I know it's work. You know what I mean?
It is work.
It's work, dude.
It's
It's
very
a lot.
tedious
Yeah.
and it hurts
not-
the hands, man.
Dude, I paid
I'm
like
getting
$60.
older now, dude, and the arthritis. Old Arthur's knocking at the door.
Gotta
I'm
go
right there
check
with
and
you.
see
Especially
if
after today, but
Destiny is still dead. Like the game Destiny.
Destiny 2 is still very alive.
I've heard.
I've not played it.
I played Destiny 1. I never played Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 is basically Destiny 1 with better graphics.
Okay.
It's tied into Halo, right?
Destiny?
No.
Not even close.
I thought it was.
No.
I thought they tied it in somewhere.
No, it's
probably
the
saw a
same
meme
game
of that.
company that made the first
Yeah,
4
it's
Halos.
Bungie, right? But I thought they tied it in.
No.
Because I thought that like they tied it in like how Titanfall's tied into
Apex?
Apex, yeah.
Maybe.
I thought they did.
I don't pay that much attention, but I'm fairly certain it's not.
Because I thought there was just like slight like references or something like that.
Yeah.
Again, there could be, but I...
Got it.
Yes, it died after the last staff cut. They did.
What did?
Destiny, that it died.
Destiny 2
Or
or Destiny the first?
there was a minor Easter egg. Oh, so he's saying yes, it's tied into.
Oh, okay. Again, I'm
Halo.
okay with being wrong.
Well, you're fucking wrong.
You're wrong.
That's right.
You're wrong.
That's what they call me.
Boys, I'm exhausted.
Well, we never finished the music. We were
Okay.
getting into the music.
Let's get into the music. We
So-
already said our favorites.
Did you said Office, right?
Yeah, The Office. You said George Lopez, and I said Married
My
with Children.
friends. Yeah. Oh, now chat's popping off, so we need them to say our their
Well,
stuff.
if he wants to go, he can go.
Dang, dude.
I'll stay for a while.
No, well, you're right.
Forerunner
Fuck you.
is
are
the
right.
handgun from Halo. Ah, see, there we go. There's a tie-in.
Forerunner is the handgun from... Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I did know about that, actually.
And
Easter
you
egg.
pull it from a cryopod.
I forgot.
So
That's very cool.
I like it whenever they take games like that and tie them in together.
I like that. Kingdom Hearts does that.
Golden Girls theme song is a hit. There we go.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is only second to Robin Big's theme song.
Robin Big. That was a good one. Yeah, that was definitely a good one.
People,
don't know.
let me tell you about my best friend.
Like I can't really think of any. Well, no, we didn't even talk about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air intro. I mean, you don't like Fresh Prince because you're a fucker.
Oh, sorry,
But-
Sam.
I think Will Smith rapping is... dog
Sam
shit.
bought wings for tomorrow, and I had to cancel
So
because I have
Sloan-
class.
Oh, so that's who that is.
Yeah, it's Sam.
Okay. Tomorrow. I aspire to be like Blanche. That's a good person to.
Honestly.
Sam's not okay.
Everybody's
Oh,
got
no,
their
no, no.
Blanche.
He's saying that you're racist because you don't like Fresh Prince.
Oh, I'm racist?
Yeah.
That's not
That's-
the worst thing I've been called.
Oh.
Can't prove it.
Can't prove
Can prove it.
I have black friends. The classic answer.
Yeah.
I can't be racist. I have black friends.
I know a black guy. I don't know his name, nor do I care, but I know.
I went to a predominantly black school.
I mean, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
but
did.
Very much did. Actually, white people were the minority there.
COD chat logs? Nah. Oh, they want your COD chat logs.
My COD chat logs.
Yeah, that's what they're asking for.
Duty.
Yes, you do.
You play it a little bit.
I play a little bit, yeah.
You play it to get out the racism.
That's right.
Yeah.
In the Discord
You play
exclusively.
Yeah.
You play with us.
Yeah.
I annoy
think
him. I
I'm
annoy
gonna be
him to
real with
play.
you. I think I've scrubbed my Modern Warfare chat logs from an old.
Yeah, we probably all should.
Yeah.
Everybody should.
Well, here's the thing. I have a different Xbox account now, so
I would recommend that.
I still have April's old Xbox account on his 360.
dude, post it on Twitter.
Really? Oh yeah, you do. You
I
still
have
have
April's
like,
old 360, and I still use it.
His old 360?
Yeah.
That's
It is-
rad.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I would love to play Gears of War on an old 360.
I like Gears, but I just didn't get into it.
No, I
It
never
just kind
really
of
got
got a
into Gears of
little,
War.
I don't know. Like the first one was good. Did they call each other? And
No, irony.
Oh.
Irony.
yeah, no, and I'm not gonna show it, but I have Ghostface undies on. I'm not gonna show it, obviously, for obvious reasons, but I have Ghostface
Friday
undies
the 13th.
on. My thing has
Rocking the
spooky
Ghostface
on it.
shirt.
I have a cute
Grim
little
Reaper.
Grim Reaper on it.
Grim Weeper.
We all like Halloween.
I'm a spooky dude.
We like.
Halloween's my favorite holiday.
We're big fans of people who stab other people exclusively.
I have a
Or-
Ghostface mask hanging up on my wall.
He does.
I
I'm
have
looking
a
at it now.
Friday the 13th lanyard.
Hell yeah. Proof or it didn't happen.
I once shot someone.
Proof what?
I undies.
Ah.
They
Yeah.
want to show the undies. Oh, you want nudity? You got to pay extra for that.
That's going live. Sweet nostalgia only.
Jesus.
Holy crap!
Sign me out. I'll,
Sign me up for 2.
I'll take the pictures.
shall not participate.
I got to face her behind the camera.
I'll hold the camera.
I got a behind for the camera. You know what I'm saying? I got a little chuckle out of James for that one.
It was a good one, man. It was mad respect. You got my attention out of texting my wife back, so
He's like,
it was
hey,
a very good one.
you text her, hey, fuck you, Ryan, to set a funny ass joke. I'm not gonna text you.
Be quiet, woman.
I'm not gonna text you for the rest of the night.
Take
Get it with Bob.
take the sidebar, dude. Boys before.
Toys? I don't
I was gonna say it. I'm glad you said it, not me. Holy shit.
Because if you said it, it's true now.
Yeah. If I said it, my wife.
But you have a fiance too, so
My wife's sending the
know.
papers. That's the difference, though.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
not
be
documented.
divorced.
I'm not documented.
Yeah,
yet.
you just have to take a ring back.
I'm just domesticated, not documented.
That's a good way to put it, actually. I like that a lot.
he
I've
hasn't got
been
his papers yet.
domesticated.
I
Because
ain't
I'm a
got my
fucking
papers.
animal.
Yeah,
And I do it with love.
I do it with love.
We're gonna stuff my face at Pepperidge Farm.
Pepperidge
But-
Farm remembers.
No, what we were talking about before the chat started going off and everybody started getting in here, we were talking about like we were ending it off with, well, Annie, I'll hit you with all the questions. Your favorite sitcom in general, favorite Nickelodeon, your favorite Disney one, and your favorite intro is basically what we were getting at.
Raging, feel free to join
Um,
as well.
But no, I would say a couple honorable mentions.
Full House had a good one.
Yeah, a couple honorable mentions I want to say. Will and Grace. Will and Grace was all right.
The intro?
No,
It's a
this
sitcom.
is a
It was,
sitcom.
it
Sitcom.
was too
It wasn't my
political.
favorite, for sure.
It felt
But-
too political.
I really liked The Nanny. The Nanny
It
was
was a good one.
Okay.
I really enjoyed
That was a
The
good
Nanny.
one. I hated her voice for the
I
longest time.
love it.
I love
Dude,
it.
So
it reminded
much.
me of Janice from Friends, dude. I was like,
Like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the nanny.
Your favorite sitcom,
He like it's talking to the kids. You don't know this yet, but I'm gonna fuck your dad.
and then your favorite sitcom, and then your favorite
That's-
Nickelodeon one, and then your favorite Disney one.
My brain is slow. I'm still in the first question. That 70 show. So that 70 show is your favorite.
Same.
Your
not
favorite
same, but
sitcom.
It's up there. for
That
me.
70s show,
Yeah.
it's in my top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Love that 70s show.
One for my smart people, Frasier. I liked Frasier.
My best friend loves Frasier. He told me this story is actually hilarious. He had pulled an all-nighter, well, for like a weekend straight. He didn't sleep, and then he slept for like 24 hours. Woke up and thought he was in the plot of Frasier. Was ready to go to work at the radio station. I was like, dude, this is wild.
Dude.
Um,
That's a trip.
How I Met My Mother's top of my tier, my list. Yeah, we talked about How I Met Your Mother. I didn't mind it. It was that
It's
was
okay.
something I wouldn't
like I said,
turn
Neil
on.
Patrick,
it. I
Neil
loved it.
Patrick Harris's character. I just
I
couldn't
loved
be
it.
friends with that guy, and I don't know how they are.
I think
loved
How I Met Your Mother is one of those shows I didn't mind it through the lens of TikTok, like
Yeah.
reels and shit like that. I
It's
didn't really
it's how
mind it.
I consume the show now. Actually,
I heard that I think we talked about Bobby Lee on another podcast. What's his name?
That guy's an asshole.
The guy, his co-host. He was in.
Andrew Centennial.
He was in the sequel show, How I Met Your Father.
Yeah.
He was in that, and that show tanked apparently. Like it did dog shit.
He's also in
That's
Dave,
what
Lord
I've
Dickie
said
Show.
it once. I've said it now 10 times. Reboots are very, very unlikely to
Yeah.
do anything.
And how I Met Your Mother, like it did pretty
It's
well.
a great show.
Like it
it's a
went
good
for a
show.
while.
I think 9 seasons. That's really good for a sitcom.
Yeah, I think.
All that was a good show. That was a good one.
I said all
yeah,
that
you said all
earlier.
that.
Yeah,
That's a Nickelodeon one. No, I did like that one.
but that's the thing. It's an improv.
Or Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Never seen that one.
The fuck is that?
I don't know that one. What was
All
that one on?
Hold on. Let's read all that. Isn't that like an improv thing though? Because it had like Keenan and Kel and a bunch of other.
It might have been an improv show. I wouldn't think it would be a sitcom that's improvised.
I mean, a lot of sitcom stuff is improvised.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of improvised shit, but you know,
It is
But
still,
it's still a
scripted,
core
though.
script, yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong. It could not be improvised. But I thought it was
Um,
like this kid's improvisation.
Drake and Josh, both theme songs. Ooh, I forgot about Drake and Josh's theme song.
that one is a
What
good
is
one.
it?
Gonna take some time.
Oh yeah,
That
I
one,
forgot
yeah.
about
The
that.
Drake and Josh theme song is
It's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
for
the
sure.
Scrubs intro was really good.
I'm no Superman. I
Yeah.
understood, dude. I
Scrubs
don't
intro.
even know another doctor show that could even top that.
Good doctor.
I
theme
am
song?
a surgeon.
The theme song to Good Doctor
I don't know what
is
theme-
topping that.
I don't even know.
Is that the show with the autistic dude?
Yeah,
it's
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That kid played Charlie in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That's right.
The one with Johnny
He
Depp.
was also
face
in the-
never changed.
What didn't he do? The Spiderwick Chronicles.
Yeah,
He
Sure
was
so.
also
Yeah.
James and the Giant Peach.
James and the Giant Peach.
You know how many times I've heard I have a giant peach because of that dumb fucking movie?
Okay, this wasn't a sitcom, but the intro to Smallville,
Oh,
that was a good one.
I was literally just thinking it because
a
of
good
the
one.
Superman thing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm no Superman, but that theme song is.
Somebody say.
I have not seen any more than a season of that show, but
It's
the
all-
theme song.
So here's the thing, and I talked about it in like the Marvel versus DC thing. I fucking hate DC. I hate Superman.
I'm getting a DC encyclopedia soon.
I hate Superman with a passion. Boy Meets World.
Meets World is
System. Jake and Josh, both theme song and overall plot is iconic. Or even Ned's. See, so
We
Ragin,
missed
I
you
said
classified,
Ned's.
yeah.
Ned's is my favorite Nickelodeon sitcom.
And I said Drake and Josh were my favorite Nickelodeon.
Boy Meets World, and for
What
Disney,
did I say for mine?
your Nickelodeon.
Corey in the House. I'm joking.
Corey in the House is my favorite anime. I know
What's
that.
up with the Corey in the house?
I just
thing,
love
man?
Corey.
Corn in the house.
dude. It is so
Corn's
good.
in the house.
You see,
Is that corn?
dude.
Oh, dude.
Okay, no. And so Ragin, no, Phil of the Future. I also said that was my favorite Disney one, Phil of the Future, because they slept on that one. Phil of the
Yeah,
Future
I
is
didn't
fucking
watch.
good.
I didn't watch like.
I
any Phil of the
enjoyed Phil of
Future.
the Future
Yeah,
a
it was,
lot.
it was solid. I liked it.
Even Stevens, I
Third
even said that
planet
one as
closest
well.
to the sun. Why did nobody say that one?
Earth?
Yeah, but it's a sitcom about like aliens that try to be humans, and it's fucking funny, dude.
It's not you just meant in general.
It's fucking
like,
funny,
I thought
dude.
Earth was
Oh, I
title,
forgot
like-
about that one. Andy says, "Oh, I forgot about that one."
You know, I actually count that in my head. I was like,
What
oh,
third planet
Mercury,
closest to the
Venus,
sun?
Yeah,
First of all, it's a fucking mouthful of a title, but it is a very funny show.
It's like an anime title.
dude, anime titles get fucking long.
They do. The time I got
Are
reincarnated
they
into
longer
a
than
slime.
Panic at the Disco or Fall Out Boy titles?
That's real.
Or any
Literally, one of them
early
is
Is the
like,
most fun with
2000s.
your clothes off?
lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her
Your
clothes off.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, no, there's an Asking Alexandria song called "I Was Once Maybe Perhaps Possibly a Cowboy King." That was the name. It's a
Me
good ass
too.
song.
Me too.
And then one of their other songs is like, what the fuck was it called?
It was a Fall Out Boy song. My attorney told me I needed to change the title of this song, so here it is.
That's good. At least they're being honest.
There was my buddy's a big vinyl collector, and he has a vinyl of a guy. It's literally just him. It's literally a record of him just singing about walking his dog in the park.
Yeah.
And,
So it's
yeah.
like Tiny Tim shit.
And dude,
Tip
one of
through
the
the window.
titles was like I walked my dog on a brisk summer day through the park. I was like, what you guys are
Jesus.
talking about? Yeah.
I just bought a new vinyl. It's Casey and the Sunshine Band.
I'm still happy I have like the Beatles' first album.
Yeah, oh, and this other Asking Alexandria songs is what is it? If you can't ride too Two Horses at Once, You Should Get Out of the Circus. That's the name of the
There you
song.
go.
So that's that early 2000s metalcore shit for you.
Yep.
This other ones, I used to have a best friend before I gave him an STD.
Jeez.
It's also a super solid song. I would play it, but I can't because of copyright. And
Questionable. Let's hear cover.
no, he's doing that.
Oh,
And then that once maybe
If
once
you play 3 seconds, it'll be fine.
I mean I can't really play much of it.
That's it.
It's
There you
good.
go.
It's very actually a very,
from what I've heard, it sounds
it's a
good.
banging song. I'm not gonna lie.
My songs Know What You Did in the Dark. You know, well, I was gonna follow boy stuff.
Third Rock from the Sun. So funny.
Our lawyers made us change the name.
Um,
You played a game right now?
y'all hit Seinfeld. You asked if I was playing the game.
Yeah.
I slept with
We
someone
all
in
hit-
Fall Out Boy.
We all hit Seinfeld, and we all hate Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Seinfeld is not
Yeah.
one that we.
Didn't hit for me.
Yeah, it just wasn't. You know, I don't know. It just
Everybody
wasn't-
loves Raymond. We also don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seinfeld. I don't know. It just wasn't it. For
Same
me.
King
with
of
every-
Queens, though, man.
King-
King
Queens,
of Queens, brother.
I was trying to look up some other
Fire.
sitcoms. But I think that was Family Matters.
Family Matters. We
Urkel?
didn't hit that.
Modern Family.
Yeah.
I didn't watch. That was another TikTok one for me.
Modern Family.
Yeah,
I've watched a few of the episodes, but I still consume it mostly via
So is okay now.
shorts.
It's getting to like newer sitcoms. Is there any like new sitcoms you guys have kind of like
No,
picked up on, or
The newest one I think I
no,
watched
they're all
was
too
Brooklyn
fucking
Nine-Nine.
political.
yeah, everything's just too fucking woke
Yeah.
Yeah.
anymore.
It's all that fucking woke bullshit, dude.
Yep.
You know. Yes, that's what I meant. Kings of Kings.
Kings of Kings.
He meant King of Queens.
King of Queens. I
Yeah,
hope so.
Community. We did talk about. I didn't.
Community.
I haven't watched.
I've
much
watched a
of
lot of Community.
James
it's really
likes
good.
Community.
I watched a lot of Community.
I want to
through
get into it. I
TikTok.
think that'll probably be my next watch.
Community is also one of those, YouTube shorts or
TikTok one.
yeah.
What? I'm trying to think of another one that maybe didn't pull up. I didn't talk about much of.
Parks and Recreation. We didn't talk about.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about. Well, I mean, we talked about it enough in comparison. That '90s show. Yeah, we talked about that. And
I watched it.
so have you watched that '90s show, Annie? How do you feel about that? Because we had a
Well, first of all, can I ask you if you're okay?
Me?
no
No, Annie.
Annie
Annie? Oh.
'cause
yeah, I
get
got it. Yeah, my
Okay.
bad.
I was hoping that you would get
I
it.
thought just because my leg was like sprawled out here, and I was just sitting weird.
No, I don't care about your comfortability.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm far
It's-
less
it's
comfortable.
show-
than
it's
you.
showing-
with
My-
love.
Dude, I got a fronty right now, and it's fucking awful.
The
Same.
fronty?
Yeah, I wish we had a nice chair.
You want it?
No.
You gonna let me take it home?
No.
Well, then go fuck yourself.
It's my chair for me to sit on.
These are actually
Parks and
James's
Rec did
chairs.
political
my
comedy
chairs.
correct. Yeah, no Parks and Rec definitely did it right, and just everything about it was great. Because
Dude,
we talked
Ron
about.
Swanson literally being against the government and being in a government position writes itself, dude.
Oh yeah,
It's so
100%.
good.
no, there's the way that he.
There's only two acceptable places to cry: the Grand Canyon and funerals. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a day. Don't teach a man to fish, you feed yourself. He's a grown man. He can fucking feed himself.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
I will say The Office is
what is
my
a front-
favorite.
And he says, "What is a fronty?"
A fronty, a
Google
front
it.
wedgie.
No.
It's like a camel toe for dudes.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so
Loosen up.
I'm about to out myself here, and I'm gonna be outing Brandon a little bit too. So I just recently took back up wearing underwear.
It was about 2 years for me.
I'm
now.
glad you guys did. Welcome back to society.
Because like I
We
just
boycotted it for a minute.
yeah
I know. I've known
yeah.
you for that minute, and it was fucking disgusting.
it's just I don't know, man. There's just something a little bit more freeing
It's nice.
of not having any undies
But you're
on.
getting older now.
I will
but-
say we didn't do the laundry for like a week. I
They're-
didn't have any clean
They're
underwear.
dropping a little lower now, aren't they?
No,
No.
they're still hanging pretty high and tight.
High
No,
and tight.
Mine are.
Hate that for
well,
you.
No, mine are dropping.
Dude, mine are scraping my knees right now.
I'm sitting on them as we speak.
Honestly, that's most of the discomfort.
No,
Sitting on your ball. That's rough.
Imagine.
we ain't gonna
Donate.
we ain't gonna talk about where the boys lie, but I just recently took up underwear again, and I kind of hate it. I'm not gonna lie.
You got to get the right kind.
I'm
Then
testing
don't
it.
wear them, man.
Well, no, I'm trying to.
Boxers or briefs? You say
Briefs.
boxer briefs, you can get the fuck out of your own house.
No, I got this nice spandex
Yeah, the spandex.
ones.
Boxers. Or
Briefs.
boxer briefs.
I think because of briefs.
Or briefs are the
Briefs are tidy whities, my boy.
Oh. Are they?
Boxer
only
briefs
known them as
are
tidy
an
whities.
in-between both. Like
My dad
compression
wore
shorts.
only tidy whities for my whole
Oh
childhood.
yeah, you told me that your dad
no.
dad still wears underwear.
Every now and then.
Tidy whities.
Yeah, every now and then. But
I-
I am mortified.
I've not
That's
met
so bad.
the fact that like if you're a grown man wearing tidy fucking whities and you're not like 90 something
Grow
years
up.
old, yeah, grow the fuck up.
Grow
dude.
up.
I love it when someone says grow up. I think of that meme. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
Oh yeah.
Grow up.
No, grow up is like my favorite, like one of my favorite like insults.
Yeah,
like you know what I
I
mean?
say it so much.
Like grow up.
Grow
Yeah.
up.
And
Get
it's,
fucked.
and it's always something
Get
like
fucked.
it's always something
It's
like
the same energy. Grow up and get fucked. It's the same energy.
like just something like ridiculous. Like, oh, I don't like peas. Grow up.
Grow up.
You know.
Dude, salt and vinegar chips fucking suck. Grow up.
Grow up.
No, dude.
Salt and vinegar chips
Develop
slap.
taste buds.
Okay, so but yeah, I don't like it. I don't like wearing undies. I didn't wear undies because I didn't do anything vigorous to cause any sort
Did you
of
work a
Vigor.
job?
perspiration.
I did.
Did you work a job?
What?
What was confusing about what I said?
Well, like work a job that it does like cause me to perspirate, or
Did you work a job at all?
well, yeah,
Okay. And in that time, did you not sweat a bead?
not really.
Did you wear underwear while working for FedEx?
Yes, at FedEx, yes,
Oh, at FedEx, yes.
No.
but after that, no.
The gas station.
That was way before, so yes, I took up the idea of not.
So there
wearing-
was a brief period in our relationship where you actually
Yes.
didn't wear underwear, and I've known you for wearing underwear, giving it up, and then taking it back up again.
Yeah,
Yes.
you've been with me this whole journey.
This journey.
This is a revelation to me.
I'm glad. glad
I'm
of it.
not.
I tell people
I
kick
know
rocks and
fuck-
go play in traffic.
I
Well,
tell
damn.
people to pound sand a lot.
Pounds.
Pound sand.
Yeah.
Like,
Pound
like a
sand?
karate
I don't
man.
know. Instead of kick rocks, I tell people to pound sand. It's the same thing as touch grass. Pound sand. Kick rocks.
Pound red.
Pound sand, dude.
I've not heard that one.
Go swim.
Go touch sand.
Go swim.
But
Glass.
but yes, I mean, you're talking about the fronty, and that this made me think about it.
Yeah.
Because it's just been so like, because like I'm a man that wears tight jeans, you know what I mean,
Used to. Not
and so
anymore.
like it just adds into it.
Speaking of fronties, had to do it.
Like I don't like it.
See, I have more respect for chat than that. I'm not going to stand up and pick at my dick.
Well, luckily you guys are on the tiny thing, you know. Finding new ways to tell people to commit unalive is fun.
Tell them to go demonetize themselves.
Pretty much
that.
what you just said.
But what was the other thing that you were talking about before I started talking about my underwear?
I was asking you boxers or briefs.
Oh,
That's the last thing I remember.
Yeah. Same.
so I thought briefs were like the more airy, like loose boxers,
Boxers are the loose.
and then briefs are like the
Briefs
tighter.
are tidy whities. Boxer briefs are the in between.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
They're like compression shorts.
And then boxer briefs is what I'm wearing.
That's a sin.
Why?
Why? Yeah. I wear boxer briefs. I'm wearing boxers right now.
Maybe it's because you guys work. No, it can't be it because you've also wore no underwear while working.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm not working,
How do
I don't
you
wear
see?
underwear.
Here, you guys went from one radical to another radical. You went from no underwear to the most compressing underwear.
Because
The in between there is just starting
Well,
with
So
boxers.
we should
boxers.
lean back into it.
Yes, you should have went boxers because boxers are the airy, freeing ones.
Yeah.
which is what I wear exclusively.
but you
Yeah, but they
guys
can get caught up and
you got-
jumbled up, brother.
you guys wear
that doesn't happen to me.
Do you have to like stick your hand down your pants and bring
To
it down?
itch my balls, yeah.
No, like when you
No,
whenever
to-
you
to
first
fix
put-
the
No.
boxers.
Fix it. And dude, I have to.
No,
And
I do too.
if I do have to do that, it's when I'm pissing. But outside
No.
of that, I never have to do that.
well, and also I mean, but also you wear looser pants than I do.
Okay.
I wear skinny jeans.
Fair.
So I need something more slick instead of like, because I've wore like actual like boxers and they all like jumble up and
yeah,
get
I mean,
all
it's
up in
not
there, you know what I
preferable
mean?
when you dress like a woman, but
hey, but I look good.
sure.
I look damn good.
All right.
So
Handsome fella. What can you say?
this ass looks nice. I ain't got cake, but I got cupcake. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He's got the batter.
What he lost an ass, he makes 4 and
Juice.
foot.
All right, Dan, calm down. But yeah, that was my revelation.
Thank you.
That's what I wanna
Now
talk
play
about.
Assassin's Creed Revelations.
You really should.
I might.
And then after that, read the Book of Revelations.
Wait, so like guys in boxers just let it hang all around with no support.
Okay.
Then why?
no
Then why
support.
anything? Yeah. So that.
We
so
don't
listen
need
to what.
support
but
is
listen to
not-
what
We're
she's
men,
saying.
We don't need support.
She's saying that guys that wear boxers, so just regular boxers, there's no support on your jimmies.
Okay.
So
There's no support in not wearing underwear.
yeah,
I mean,
but you're
yeah.
like, so then what's the point of wearing the underwear then?
Dude, my ass cheeks are killing me on this chair.
I have never thought about. Listen, I was raised
there
to
you
wear
go.
underwear.
It's a social construct, and the man's holding you down. So what you need to do is
Okay, the
rise
man's
up
not
and take
holding
your
me down.
underwear
I'm the
off
one who fucking bought the underwear.
because you're forced into it by
By my wife?
no by what's the word
A nut pouch. Ranger said nut pouch.
A nut pouch.
That's why mine is a nut pouch.
I don't know, dude. I just don't.
the man's holding you down. Take your underwear off.
I don't want to. You know what? Here's the thing for me. If we're gonna get
Propaganda. That's the
if
word I
we're
was
gonna
looking
get
for.
shameless
Underwear
here,
propaganda.
if we're gonna get shameless here, it's because I'm terrified of butt crack. I do not want my butt crack showing.
But your butt cracking show with wearing underwear too.
It never does for me.
Just be more mindful of the crack.
I've seen everybody.
Me being mindful of the crack is wearing underwear.
No, I just always make sure that my
I think
pants are
that's
pulled
I think
up
that's the
and-
thing is if I weren't, because I'm a bigger dude, pants don't fit super well. I think it's just not showing butt crack for me.
That's fine.
Okay.
Rain says that's why I have a nut pouch. It's mostly to keep my balls from sticking to my legs.
Oh,
and then
bat winging.
Ew.
That's what they call it.
What movie is that from?
bat
You
wing.
remember that movie?
I've never heard of that, but just you saying that, I can already picture
There's
it.
that movie, I think it's called Waiting, where they do this.
With Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. And he's like, he gives them the reverse brain or something like that. So
Oh,
they pull
yeah.
their scrotum from. Yeah, they mentioned bat winging in that movie too, dude. It's so gross.
Then Annie
Bat
said,
winging kills me.
Annie said, boom, made him rethink his whole life.
Dude,
I'm still very firm that I'm gonna wear underwear.
Can we just get off this topic, dude? My whole ass cheeks, my balls have been so uncomfortable this whole time, ever since we started talking.
Do you
about
got shy butt crack?
it. I got shy everything at this point, dude.
A shy bat between your legs? Is that what you got going?
What is a shy butt crack?
I don't know.
It's
Because he says that they're,
I feel
they're
like
uncomfortable.
let's be
since
real.
we're
I think
talking
all
about-
butt cracks should be shy. I'm not trying to see butt cracks.
I'm somebody.
I'm trying. It's either whole ass or no ass.
Dude,
Be
my
real with
brother
me.
will show you his whole ass.
I'd rather see whole ass than no ass.
Yeah. I'm more. I think.
Butt cracks
No.
a tease, man.
I think. I
You
think.
know what I'm saying?
I think ahead.
Why do you
so,
think plumbers are in so many porn videos?
it's kind of like
he made the connection.
it's kind of like hungry, but I'm thinking. I'm confused on that one.
Yeah, same here. I'm kind of confused on that one.
Well, he's hungry, but he's also thinking about food.
Butt cracks. I'm getting hungry. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
Oh, we got a bunch of hearts in the chat. Appreciate whoever was throwing the love there.
Yeah, hit them emojis. Make sure you guys also like the video
Like and
No, dude.
subscribe.
and subscribe, please. Yep, if you're not subscribed
Hungry
yet.
butt. It's a thing. What's hungry butt
Yeah.
then? Explain it if it's a thing.
Yeah, can you explain? Hungry
Is it when
butt?
you stuff your balls?
Is
in
this
your
a
butt?
Chicago thing?
Yeah, is it a weird Chicago sex thing?
Is it weird Illinois?
Yeah, Illinois.
I'm gonna pronounce his state wrong on purpose.
Just start pronouncing
Illinois-y.
Louisville wrong.
Illinoisy.
Dinosaurs. that sitcom.
I
You know
don't
what
know
I'm
what
talking
the
about?
fuck that is.
They're
Oh,
like
the puppets?
yeah,
Ugh.
dinosaurs.
I hate puppets, man.
I love puppets.
I'm mortified at dolls.
I-
And the Muppets is a fucking
I think
sitcom.
puppets are fucking hilarious. I don't know why. Anytime you do something like a puppet
Dumbledore,
and they're
that's
like
all.
talking and like going like this, like when you
Ronald Weasley.
like anytime like I'll say it like
Snape.
Jeff Dunham whenever he
Snape.
had a puppet.
Severus Snape.
Stop
Snape.
with your 2012 fucking bullshit.
Severus Snape.
But when you would take like a
Harry
puppet
Potter, Harry Potter.
and fucking start like getting on the mic, well any mic comedy, you know what I mean? Like where he starts like Doing like that with the puppet. Killed. See, right there. You're laughing your ass off, and all I have is a hand puppet.
It's because of. All right, whatever. I'm not even gonna argue.
Told you it's fucking funny.
I think it was the face he made.
Take your tiny victory, little man.
Because just imagine, give me a sock, give me a cat, and just imagine it.
What are you gonna put your hand up your cat's ass?
No, I was just gonna take my cat's head.
Rukia.
Don't get the cat.
Oh,
It's a thing,
Dirt and all.
not the mama. Dinosaurs was very underrated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dinosaurs was pretty
The
good.
way that show ended is super fucked, though.
you do have dirt on. Sophie. Stop raising your ass every time.
Why is my
I
cat
go
dirty?
deeper.
My-
She was on the floor.
Yeah. No.
He or she, whatever it's called.
She. That one's a she. The other one's a boy.
I chucked her onto a couch. Just want to let everybody
Fucking
know.
pet abuse. Get him. Get him, chat. Thumbs down.
Ant Farm. You remember that one?
Alien.
Great band. Great band.
Great band.
Movies is still one of my favorite all time songs of all time. I just like his voice. So sick.
I'm about to be basic and say that their cover of
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
Run Kitty Run. Bro made a Portal 2 reference. Which was it?
Portal 2?
Portal 2
Who made
reference?
Run Kitty Run? Oh, I don't know.
It would have been what, you or I
I think it was James.
If I did say it, I blacked
inadvertently did it.
out. I blacked out.
Oh, another British sitcom that's really funny. The IT Crowd. That's the one you should
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
That one's
Did
fucking
you try
funny.
powering it off and turning it back on?
No, that guy that's in it. He's also in like the Something in the Dark. Fucking where they play the vampires and
My
shit.
songs Know What You Did in the Dark.
Shut up.
He's in that song. I knew it.
Oh, a show that I've been wanting to watch fucking hardcore is Vice. Yeah, I kind of. But
Really? I just said a show.
Vice Principals.
Oh, yeah.
It has the guy
Yeah.
that played in the Fallout show that played the ghoul.
You guys know
Mhm.
Gabriel Iglesias had a not podcast.
A sitcom? Yeah, he is a sitcom for a little
Does
while.
he?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
on
he had
Netflix.
one for a bit.
What is it?
It was on Netflix and then it got canceled.
Fluffy?
Oh, Postal 2 reference.
Like the
Postal.
Iglesias or
There's a
something like
cat shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Postal. I thought I read it Portal. Maybe I'm dyslexic.
I've never played
that.
Postal.
It might be Mr. Iglesias.
I
I
don't
didn't think about it.
No, he did have a
Yeah,
sitcom.
Mr. Iglesias.
Leisure Shoot
Only
Larry's
had like
on
2
sale.
seasons. Or 3 seasons.
Really? That's a
It's-
fucking
it's like
classic.
It's like $2.50.
Really?
Yeah.
Rodney Carrington also had a sitcom. He's a comedian.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like
right.
he has like this whole country stick
Yeah.
and everything. I think a lot of comedians had like a sitcom for like a little bit. Like Bill Engvall had one.
Yeah.
Jeff
yeah.
Foxworthy had one. I knew that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, all those guys. Larry the Cable Guy might have had one.
He had no.
No,
he
he had the
couldn't. He
movie.
had Cars, man.
Yeah.
There's no way he
He
did a
had
sitcom.
not just Cars. He had
Delta Force. You remember that movie?
Dude. Hey, Sarge, snap to the Slim Jim.
Oh my god, that movie was
Watermelon Pie.
funny.
I was like, there's this thing in the Larry Cable Guy. It was God, what is that movie called? Oh, The Health Inspector.
Good
Larry the
movie.
Cable
Oh
Guy. Good
yeah,
movie.
that was
Great
that was a
Yeah.
movie.
So
he's like in
funny.
the. He's like.
Uh-huh.
Wait, wasn't Toby Keith in that movie? Toby Keith did a
Probably.
movie with Larry the Cable Guy. I
English
think.
and reading is hard. It's okay, Ryan. Yep, thank you. At least somebody
English
has
isn't
my back.
his first language.
Health Inspector.
At least somebody has my back.
Cast.
I'm trying to look for other sitcoms that were just kind of before we, start ending things. So wrap it up with a couple more sitcoms.
It had Kid Rock in it.
Of course it did. Anything redneck has got Kid Rock in it.
That dude's a fucking cunt.
Did you see when Bud Light released their LGBTQ
Ball with the ball,
cans?
the bang, the bang, diggy,
And he
diggy.
took him out to his backyard, dude. All the cans, and he shot him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
What a
Dang,
statement.
Kid Rock was.
My man's anti-gay.
Yeah,
He's anti a lot of shit.
he's very.
Remember when he ran for president?
Did he?
Yeah, just before Biden.
Was he up
and-
against Kanye?
Probably. It was just before. I'm pretty sure it was just before the Biden-Trump first election.
How much does the world cost? I'm gonna buy the world.
Kanye West is
kills me,
something, dude.
I love Kanye.
Why?
He's so funny.
Like not like unironically.
Anti-Semitic.
Like so funny.
He does dumb
He's like, I'm
shit
not gonna say
on-
No,
he's a
right.
doctor. He was a
Ironically.
Jewish doctor.
I
He is
ironically.
ironically funny. Yeah.
Or when he starts sprinting on stage and sings his song.
I know, dude. And he was booking
He
it.
was, it's like, I love the memes that came out of it because it's like, you forgot your keys were in your car.
Oh yeah, no, he was fucking booking it in that. I don't know, I'm trying to find any more. I think we named a lot of like the big sitcoms, man.
Yeah, I think that's a good wrapping point.
I think we hit a lot of them. Now we're just kind of getting on a tangent. So why I wanted to end on music and talk about music, because I want to try to get into and get everybody. I want to try a new thing, getting everybody hyped onto the next episode.
Yes.
So next week's episode is going to be about music. We're going to talk about our music. I know you're probably going to have fun with that.
Man,
He is. He's excited for that.
And we do have a special guest that's going to be coming on to
my
that.
Spotify playlist has 10,500 songs on it.
I use Apple
It
Music.
has 200 plus
Same.
hours of listening
I
time.
have about 5,000 songs.
I use
on
Apple Music on my Google phone. Even though I get free Google Music and all that, and I have YouTube Premium. But I'm going back to iPhone.
Yeah.
When the 16 comes
Imagine
out.
paying for so many services you just don't use.
I use.
No,
premium.
I
use the
I
crap
use
out
the
of premium.
fuck out of Premium.
Same.
Like the fuck out of
Spotify?
it.
No.
No,
YouTube.
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 I don't use
crap
I
out
don't
of
use
premium.
Spotify.
I love
I use Apple Music.
I love Spotify so much.
But we're going to be doing music is going to be our next episode. I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to have a special guest on there. Actually, his stuff is right there underneath the screen.
I know his name.
Weatherman Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be on here with us talking about music. His main thing on his YouTube channel, so shout out to his stuff, is music. So he's a perfect guest to have on here and a good friend of ours.
And he does live music reviews for everybody.
I thought Kanye would have been a better.
Dude, I think we'd have to pay like the world's
Nah,
money
dude, we
to
can
get
just tell
Kanye.
him that we buried a Jew in the backyard and he'd show up.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But we're going to be talking about our childhood music from there. I think that's going to be fun and a lot that we can all relate with and kind of have some fun stories out of that. I've also been hit up by a couple people to do music and talk about music. So
Same.
I want to try to start doing a new thing at the end of every episode and just try to lean into it and telling everybody what we're doing and what we're talking about to try to get people hyped up about it before we start doing it.
And we'll be promoting it all week.
Also, this is a good time since we've done a couple of these so far. If anybody has any, ideas, obviously, since it is live, tell us what you would like to see us do. We can do that. Also, like little special things that you would like to see us do and have on here to get you guys more involved. I want to start having people call in and do that. Get some special things going for that. And
We got to get a landline.
yeah, I know.
Speaking of nostalgia.
It's like right here.
No.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, there?
it's like a rotary phone. So you have to like
Kachuga.
and there was something about that
Cars.
about that part in Cars. I was like, that is
close.
almost racist.
That's close.
Yeah.
When
Like-
Bryce shaves his mustache, or like shaves just to his mustache, he looked exactly like that character.
Like
swear
the
to
green
God.
car from
Yes, swear to
fucking
God, and it's
Cars.
so funny.
Dude, I'll
man.
give
You know that's Michael Keaton.
I'll give you
That's
a wet
amazing.
kiss if you can tell me his name.
The car?
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
it.
don't.
I mean, I'm not gonna get this, so I'm just gonna Google it. But I'm not gonna
It's
take the wet
dude,
guess.
it's so I love it so much.
It's Chuck, right?
Is it Chuck?
He's looking it up.
I'm looking it up. Yeah.
The Chuck. I'm pretty sure it's Chuck.
I feel like once I see it, I'll know it.
We about to kiss on camera. No, I'm second guessing it.
It's
Oh,
Chuck.
I know what I'm doing. I know it. I know it.
Close.
What is it? Is
I
it
knew
Chuck?
it. It was Chick.
Hicks.
Chick
Chick
Hick.
Hicks.
Chick. Yeah.
Hicks. Chick.
Because Chuck sounded so right.
I know.
Break the thunder.
Oh, shit.
I know. I was like, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's Chuck. Yeah, something was like almost
Dude, Chick
racist with
Hicks,
that.
man.
So funny.
Oh, Annie got it with Chick. So
All right, Annie.
Nice,
Next time
Annie.
I see you, I gotta kiss you.
We'll give you a call in. We'll let you call in next episode.
Wife's gonna be pissed.
like, all right. I mean, I did say it on the live.
I
I'll
said it
give
on
a kiss.
live.
Give you a
on
good old
camera.
wetty.
But you are the cause of my divorce.
Hopefully, she thinks I'm
And
ugly,
you
I
gotta
don't
live
have to
with that.
kiss her.
Like, you got to live with the fact that you are a homewrecker.
Is Annie the one that lives in Chicago?
Yeah.
All right, good. She lives far away.
That's my only excuse.
So that's my only excuse.
No.
I
like,
promised.
She just has to live the rest of her life knowing that she's a homewrecker, and that's it. So,
Hard pass, bro. I'm good.
Thank you. Thank you.
There we
Saved my marriage with that.
yeah. Save the marriage.
All right.
But yeah, anything that you guys can think of to get you guys more involved, any sort of special things, like a special tiered thing. Because I know Twitch can do the whole subscribing thing, and you get special stuff out of that. We're gonna try to create something for that for people, and just try to get more involvement and more things for you guys to be more directly involved in anything of the such, whether that gets you some time on the podcast or some sort of special thing, or I don't know, a kiss,
I'm
Like a
not.
Hershey, like a Hershey kiss.
Nope, that was the
We'll
first,
ship it.
last, and only time that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Hershey kiss.
Hershey
We'll
kiss.
ship it to you. Just one single
One
one.
singular
Hershey
Hershey kiss.
That'd be fun. I think that'd actually be funny.
In like a box.
I'm
That's
not, okay. You guys can pay for that.
I will.
I'm
It's
not
fine.
paying for that.
I'll pay $60 to ship a Hershey
I don't
kiss.
like these guys that much.
Well, he said it. All right.
Mm.
Glad good end.
But yeah. So
Moving on.
anything that you guys can think of, please comment it. Let us know. We are gonna have. I want to do like a Discord, so I want to say that with you guys here and with everybody on here. I want to do a Discord.
News to me.
And I think it's news to everybody because I just thought about it.
Executive
We're going to
plays.
create a Discord.
Create a Discord to get people more involved, or a Facebook page, and start doing a little bit more stuff.
Yeah.
With it, to kind of keep you guys more involved and get more direct interaction with us outside of the podcast, and just whatever we can do, because we do this for you guys and with you guys, so that's what we want. But anything else that you guys want to put out there before we end?
No, just make sure you guys like, and if you aren't yet subscribed, subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you know when we actually go live. It'll give you a little
Subscribe.
notification right on your phone.
That thing keeps beeping and it keeps getting me.
I keep for fucking getting it. It's doing it, dude.
But yeah, no, that is a big thing. Please comment, subscribe, share it around with your friends. That's a big one.
Don't do
Please,
drugs.
if you could share it around.
Good message.
Don't smoke cigarettes.
Ever.
Don't
No.
consume nicotine in any form.
Don't drink drugs and smoke alcohol. Any of that
Dude, I
stuff.
shoot up a couple beers the other day. Fucking rad.
Got me tripping, dog.
And I did it with love.
I did it with some fucking love.
I did it with love.
I did it with love.
Man, officer, I promise I hit her with love. I promise.
Dude, I only hit that kid because he looked lost. I was trying to help him find his way back.
I only hit that kid because he looked like he just didn't have enough love,
Show him what a man was.
So all that
Jesus.
that dent in my bumper is from love.
Did you see that tuft of hair on my headlight?
I
I hit that deer with love.
but that's called tough love, dude. I hit him with that tough love.
I don't need to be laughing at puns.
Sometimes you need that to grow.
Tough love.
Tough love.
Oh, signing out with tough love.
Tough
Wait.
love.
Did you all here have Dare whenever you were in school?
Oh,
Yes.
100%. We had Dare.
Yes.
I had
Did
an.
you
His
get
name
off?
was Officer Felver.
I forget our
I don't remember our guys.
I remember because he made such a great joke about why teachers erase chalkboards the way they do, which is up and down. And so side to side is because if they do it side to side, their ass shakes.
Oh.
It's like, it's the only reason I remember the guy.
I mean, yeah, I don't think
I had never thought about it up to that point, and he pointed it out, and I was like, holy shit.
it blew my fucking mind, dude.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at all my teachers' ass to see.
It's like a
if-
fucking 15 staring at this grown man's ass. Like, is he going to do it the right way or the wrong way?
Like, because I'm gonna call this fucker out.
Can't tell.
Listen here, Hyman, you dumbass. It's up and down.
Because you're shaking it like a Chips and Dale. Fuck. This is a school, not a whorehouse.
Listen, Mr. Hyman, if you're tuning into this podcast, I want you to know I fucking hate you.
You had a teacher whose his last name was Hyman.
Yeah. And he was
Wow.
a dick, dude. I was a bigger kid in school, and a lot of the kids that I went to school with wanted to be like they were lifeguards over the summer
Yeah.
and stuff. And he mentioned
You were a
something
lifeguard,
about
weren't you?
he mentioned something about me being a lifeguard at the Splash House, and he was like, I would hate to see James in a Speedo. And I was like, God damn, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So Annie just said I need to change how I wipe my whiteboard. I forgot she's a teacher. So
You're welcome, Annie.
yep,
Yeah,
that's some
thank
good
you.
piece of advice for you in there. There you go.
Now the hard pass seems a little hurtful, doesn't it?
He just gave you life changing
Life-changing advice.
I forget. I don't remember what grade she teaches. I don't think she said.
Any grade, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
The
She's a
higher the
teacher.
grade, the more important
She went
it
to
is.
college. She got her degree. She's a teacher.
High
That's
school,
true.
I feel bad for you.
I go left to right.
Brutal.
Well,
Brutal.
you're fucking
Might
up.
want to hit the horizontal. Actually, the
Diagonal.
Vertical, not the horizontal.
That
Yeah, do it.
hurts my
Yeah.
arm.
Do it diagonally. Now you're
So
actually,
uncomfortable.
now
Dude.
you're actually just confused.
Yeah.
Now your ass doesn't know what it is.
Because I'm trying to sit there, I'm trying to sit there and think, and like, where's my ass going? Because this, I could already tell that I'm shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can feel it, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling like Pepper.
I'm like it's all. It gets
It's the only
a
reason I
shake
remember the
wavy.
guy. I don't even remember his fucking face. I just remember his name and that dumb
And his
joke.
ass apparently.
Yeah.
And his ass apparently.
I'm trying to get your cat's
He
tongue.
kept it tight, man.
His ass
Yeah.
or the jokes.
Real trim.
I go left right. No, I didn't mean the hard pass as a mean thing. It was
I
because
was
I'm not
Annie.
a home wrecker.
Annie, it's totally fine. I was just joking.
Just joking.
Thank you.
He
though.
would not give you a wet willy.
It's,
I love my wife so fucking much.
it's fine.
Please don't end it.
Please don't end it. No, yeah, it's
just-
totally a joke.
I'll just give
I
you a
get that.
crisp high five
A crisp high five.
or a wet willy.
Also, thank you for your service. Teachers are an
Oh yeah.
just unappreciative job.
Yeah.
Teaching the minds of America's youth.
Yeah. Thank
You are
so much.
underpaid and underappreciated.
Very
Yeah,
much
that's
so.
a fact. Shout out to all the teachers out there,
Amen, brother. Also the hot ones.
That's a good ending. Yeah, I like that.
like Mr. Hyman.
Mr. Hyman.
Good shake.
Hyman, bitch. I can't stand you, man.
I know. I was make sure you look into the camera.
Right there in the fucking camera. I don't even remember. Mark Hyman.
Mark Hyman.
Listen, I just doxed the shit out of that guy.
I'm playing with the
Yeah, you
cat.
kind of did.
I definitely did.
Don't go talk to Mr. Hyman and about his ass. Leave him alone.
I didn't say anything hurtful, so he can't sue me
I mean,
for
you said-
defamation.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't say anything. You just said fuck you.
Mm.
Yeah, I
So,
don't like him.
please say y'all made fun of his name in school. Did you make fun of his name in school?
Yeah, yeah.
Did we have any funny name teachers?
We had funny looking ones.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We had one that looked like Mr. Tumnus. And at one time when I was taking a test,
We called him rehymenated a lot.
Mm.
that's a good one.
We had a
You know what the hymen is?
We had a
right?
Yeah.
German
Yeah.
teacher that was always hawked up on frappes from McDonald's.
you know
I
Holy
think that's
crap.
probably why he was so bitter all the time, is because he got made fun of for his last name.
oh, I'm
being
sure.
Hyman.
I'm sure of it
Yeah,
for sure.
Had to
It's
be.
his fault. He wanted to become a teacher. He should have
Um,
known.
We had a teacher that we called him Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear?
Pissed him off.
Who
It was Mr. the shop teacher.
We also had Mr. Gass, who we made fun of. For,
What did you make fun of him? Oh,
I had a
Nichols. Yeah, he did
substitute
have
teacher
He
named
had a-
Mr.
he had a-
Tinkle.
Mr. Tinkle.
Mr. Tinkle. He subbed for our class one time.
We had Mrs.
He wrote it
Horn,
on the chalkboard. He
Huh?
was real proud of it.
Mrs. Horn.
Oh,
Called her Mrs. Horny.
yeah. Got that.
Yeah, that was
Um,
cheap joke.
We had a freshman year English teacher. Her name was Miss Berman,
Berman.
and somebody found out she was in a porn video.
No shit.
They found it, and people started calling her Sperm and Berman all the time.
Sperm and Berman.
Dude, it was so
Damn.
brutal.
That's rough. That is
Now we just got to. Hey, at least we know that dates back. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Yeah,
we
dude,
got all
that's
the teachers
ancient
get
history,
having
baby.
OnlyFans and shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Was it like a Bush?
I never
like
saw it.
80s?
Unfortunately, I never saw it. It's one of my greatest regrets in life. But like, no, I have no idea.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's a real bummer.
We had Mr. Lolly, and he was a whole ass song
Yikes.
about him.
Yikes,
Damn.
dude. He's the type of girl you want to take home to your mama.
But no, we had one. It was a shop teacher. There's two shop teachers. One that was very tall, and one was very short. The short one we called him Yogi Bear, and he would get pissed off all the time. He had I think he was balding, right?
My
Or he
shop
was
teacher.
bald.
Yeah, it
My
was
shop
funny.
teacher was named Mr. Wood.
That's
Ironic.
That's
He
fucked.
was the
how.
best.
How'd you walk into
He
that?
was the best. He was 7'2", and his name was Mr. Wood. He was the best. His wife was a U.S. history teacher at the same school. Her name was Mrs. Wood.
We had Mrs. Wood. in
And
fifth
yeah,
grade.
she got
Yeah, we
the
did.
question
Yeah, we
all the
did.
time. She got the question like got Wood all the time.
That would.
Got one?
All the time, dude.
But
But Mr. Wood was a good sport.
Good.
But yeah, we would call him Yogi Bear, and he had this big, thick mustache. And you can't talk like this, dude. He would get so pissed. I remember there was one time, I got somebody else in trouble because we were sitting. So when we would after lunch, we'd go sit in the gym and shoot ball, whatever.
Yeah,
do
dude,
whatever.
all of this content right here could have been saved for another pod.
It should-
It could, but we're ending it with this since we have a teacher in here.
Thanks a lot, Annie.
And since the chat started popping off near the end of it, But we had a teacher. He was out there like watching us and shit like that. I was sitting behind a kid, and I was sitting him in the bleachers, so it obviously went up.
Yeah.
I was sitting on the top section. This kid was sitting like directly at the bottom, right in front of him. And I was like, "Hey, boo boo!" And I started screaming at him and shit. He turns around, red fucking face, looks at this kid, gets in his face. Yeah, what the hell did you just say?
It's a crime.
Do you remember in 6th grade when the science teacher got slapped?
Yeah, I was there for that. I saw that.
Yeah, I wasn't in that class, but I heard about it.
I was
but I've
there.
never
I saw
seen
it.
Dude, it was a female science teacher. Apparently, she got in his face, and kid just had enough, dude, and smacked her.
Bitch smacked the fuck out of him.
Tough.
Like he stood up, like got up the chair. I think he jumped over his chair and then like slapped her in the fucking face.
God.
I saw it.
This is why
I
I'm
just went
saying,
back to
dude,
reading the Hatchet or
teachers-
whatever the hell I was reading.
Teachers do not get paid enough.
Oh no,
You need certified in so much shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude.
that was ridiculous.
It's so crazy, man.
All right.
We wanted to end it there.
Yeah.
On a depressing note.
No, you're gonna get us talking about other shit.
No.
So we don't end in a depressing
You
note.
just want to keep us here all night. That's all you want.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
One of us lives in town. The other one has an hour and a half drive.
That's our drive, but yeah.
No. How long have we been going? We got a good stream
A
going.
good minute, dude. Like since
3.5
hours,
You know-
dude.
Oh, 3.5. We're hitting that 3.5 mark.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're hitting the Joe Rogan numbers.
And my ass feels it.
Yeah, same.
I feel that.
My whole body hurts, dude, after
I
today.
got rug ass. Mean case.
Me in case of the rug ass. Well, everybody, we want to thank you all for coming and hanging out and being a part of it.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate that. Like what we say at the end of every podcast, and excuse me. Live and learn from Sonic Adventures 2 will be in Sonic 3. It fucking better be.
It better be, dude.
Live and learn is fucking amazing. Rain, I'll have to.
Can't end the
No,
podcast.
we can't now.
Can't end the
I'm
podcast.
gonna say
Let's
it.
talk about Sonic 3.
I'm gonna say it real quick.
Rip my butt, man.
Dude,
gonna say-
I'm killing.
Rain, I'll send it to you on Discord, but there's a cover of Live and Learn that's really fucking good. But we'll leave it at that. We'll talk about that in
Thank
the
you.
Discord channel.
Yeah.
But
Please.
thank you all for
My
coming.
kids are going to think I'm never coming home.
Yeah. Well, as long as you bring the milk back, we're all good.
It's all good.
Fuck, we got to stop for milk.
That's fine.
Do you really?
We'll go to Horners.
It's
say
been
horn?
closed since 9.
That's
I
been
don't care.
closed for hours.
I don't care. We'll still go in there. Grab some milk.
But thank you guys for coming and hanging out and being a part of it. We appreciate it, like we always do. Like what we were saying, share it around with your friends. We do go live every Wednesday at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard
And we're all
Time.
about that drug abuse resistance education.
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
are.
Officer Felver.
So come and be a part of it. Share it around with your friends. Give us some new ideas in the chat whenever you do see us go live. We are going to try to get a Facebook going or whatever, Instagram, TikTok, all that fun shit.
Yep.
That way we can keep it going. You guys keep sharing it, reposting funny clips that you like, all that. If you guys have any clips of it that you want to clip and send to us,
Please do.
send it to us. A couple of you in chat are a part of a Discord channel already with us, a personal one. So send it to us in there. If you find anything that you found funny or want to help us out and clip some stuff, we appreciate it.
Let's make sure you get my good side.
Moderation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But do you guys want to say anything before we let it go,
My ass hurts, so I'm ready to go.
James?
It's been fun.
It has been.
It's
It's
been
been
real
a great
fun.
episode.
All right. Well, we'll check you guys next Wednesday when we talk about music with our special guest, Weatherman Entertainment.
Very excited about that.
I'm late. Dex.
We literally just mentioned you.
That's a
Fuck.
bummer, dude. Get
Too,
fucked.
too bad. We're ending. Bye, bud.
I was just talking about you too.
Bye, bud. We're leaving.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
We'll see you in Discord.
But jump in Discord.
We'll talk
Dex.
about it.
Well, I was just mentioning you, but to get back on what I was saying, yes, come back next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be talking about music of our childhood with our special guest here, Dex. His name is Dex, but Weatherman Entertainment on YouTube. Go live with him. And what did he say? He said fuck? Oh, yeah. He said fuck.
Yeah.
But it's not showing on here. But he goes live. Dex, I don't know when you go live.
Tuesday, Thursday, and I believe Saturday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Go check him out. He does live music reviews. So if you are somebody, if you are an artist trying to get your music out there,
Fuck, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah,
I should
sick.
start paying attention.
go give him some love. Go subscribe to him. Share his stuff around.
I live for music reviews, man.
Well, there you go.
He's huge into it. He's very good at it too.
Love you guys. I'm excited to be here. No, we're excited to have you here.
Thanks, we're gonna get along just fine. But
Go share your music with him over there on that channel. Like I said, Weatherman Entertainment.
also share your music with us. I love music.
I would definitely react
I
to some of your songs.
love music.
I would if you wanted to like send your music in, I would love to react to some songs.
I like hearing new songs.
Yeah.
Also, if you just like a band, let us know.
Just don't copyright us if we play your shit.
Yeah. That's
You copyright us, you're fucking dead to me.
You hear him? He's the cream of the crop.
The proverbial one.
But come be a part of that next Wednesday. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun people here.
Yep.
Yep. So
That's it. That's the
there you
one.
go. Dex, we will talk to you here in a bit. And Discord, love all of you.
Peace and love, baby.
Peace and love, guys.
Yep.
Bye bye.